and Anthony Show.
XM 202.
That sucks.
Lesbian.
I like that in a woman.
And every other kind of deviance.
I love paying for sex.
This moral decay weakens our resistance to the onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
We're a bunch of scumbags.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Jackass. I can't believe it. It's pedophile humor.
It's depressing and horrendous. It's awful. It's a bunch of idiots.
Perversion for profit.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
The Opie and Anthony program.
El virus.
The Opie and Intern.
God, that irritates me.
It's just like somebody took a bat to my brain.
We're the only radio show that makes you want to hate us.
Opie.
I want my coffee.
Anthony.
I want that fact.
Jim Norton.
I want Ozzy.
We are going to dumb this thing down to the point that we're going to be #1 with Down syndrome children.
Careful.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
God damn, he did hear you. How the hell you motherfucker?
Yeah, fuck you, you son of a fucking fuck. Ain't that you goddamn motherfucker? Yeah, I know you did. Fuck you.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
You will be molested.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stop treating me like a whore.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up, you damn asshole. Shut up, you damn asshole. Shut up, you damn asshole.
You bumbling incompetent.
Okay, terrific. Yeah, okay, terrific. It's Friday.
Yes.
I don't want to work. I want to.
You're supposed to do that? Play the whole montage? The medley of Friday songs?
Everybody working for the week. How many stupid radio stations out there do that still? The same old
really still doing
crap.
that?
I guarantee it. I guarantee.
That's like 80s. That was the 80s.
Everybody working. Really?
Yeah, they're working for the weekend.
Why is Jim pounding the table already?
Come on, get through this one.
I'm looking
with
at,
me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm looking at Ogrish magazine. Have you looked at this?
No, I haven't looked yet.
It's the most revolting photographs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, well, if you go to the website, what is that, ogrish.com?
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, it's so they put out a magazine, and I shan't be looking through it.
Well, that was Steve's deal there.
I'm not a big fan of
really?
Of disgusting websites and photographs and disturbing images.
Dude,
I like your sex. I like the sexual images, things like that. Oh, well, you don't even have to show me something. I'm looking at the back page, and
this is a picture of a guy who's in a car, accidentally got hit by a train, and his face is off, and his brains are where his face should be, leaking out the front of his head.
Jesus, why?
I can't stop looking at Ogrish.
Don't look at it. It makes you sick.
Well, it does. It's really It's just the you see the new footage they have on now of the guy that these fucking animals executing the pilot.
Oh yeah,
the helicopter pilot.
Oh, I heard that on Winds today. It's just disturbing. Civilian. Well, it was a bunch of security workers and some Americans on this helicopter in Iraq. It crashes, and apparently they just got some video of these animals. There was a guy out in the field, I guess one of the survivors, and he was asking for help or something.
He's like, "Help me up! Give me your hand, man! Give me your hand!" I saw it. It's awful. He's like,
you saw it?
Yeah. He's like, give me your hand. I'm hurt. And the guy said something to him. He goes, "Oh, it's broken. It's broken." Like, I guess his foot or something was broken.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Go, go!" So they act like they'll let him go. So he stands up and he starts to kind of like walk through this grassy field. He's wearing this like blue jumper, and you hear the gun cock, and the guy kind of like puts his hand up in a defensive motion, and they just shoot him. And of course, Allah Akbar, of course. That's what they do.
They started chanting that?
That's what every video, that's what they chant at the end.
God, I hate them.
They're just awful.
They're awful, animalistic
Awful
people. Animals. Yuck.
Where's Steve? I want to talk.
Oh, my God.
I want to talk about Ogrish.
It looks like a butcher shop.
I'm getting
one page just looked like it was taken at a butcher.
I'm just trying to see where my. Okay, yeah. Whoa!
This picture is actually not that bad.
I
see
like
this one.
I like testing where my line is from time to time. That one's not bad at all.
Let me see which one you look
This
at.
is wow. I'm getting like
that's cool.
I'm almost ready to puke, and I'm not even kidding. And I could handle a lot. I don't even. It's a butchered body on an autopsy table. I guess they're trying to figure out what happened to this dude, and his head is just sitting there. And the rest of his body looks just like chopped meat, raw chopped meat, all over the place. You can't even figure out any body parts in this photo.
It's too disturbing.
Holy crap! I like testing my limit, my line, and wow, there it is. Because the rest of this, I was fine with.
Right,
I was fine. And I noticed, Anthony, that FoundryMusic.com is proudly advertised in Ogrish Mag.
Jesus, man.
Hold on there, buddy. All right, go ahead, Steve. You're on.
Yeah, I started that's loud. Sorry.
That sounds really good.
Sorry. I started talking to the Ogrish guys a couple months ago, actually.
Right.
And I guess, and it was because a lot of this stuff Jimmy was talking about was coming from Ogrish. Ben loves the site. And
Ben loves the site?
Oh, my God, he's always on it. He's always on it watching the Al-Qaeda videos, and it's gruesome. I really don't have the stomach for it.
Well, Ben has no fear of a beheading because they don't have weapons that could cut through that. The war will be over by the time they got through. Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! No, fucking, they found that Bin Laden. He was doing coke in a trailer.
They got to get the Forrester's saw for Ben's head. The two-man saw.
And a lot of the files that the O&A fans sent in come from Ogrish. So it's just I started talking to these guys. They're fans. They're international too. One of the guys is in the Netherlands. Another guy's in Texas. And it's just this morbid fascination that people have with this weird effed up stuff. Yeah, some, not everybody.
I can't look at this stuff. It's too, like, the images just burn into your head, and you see them even after you put the magazine away.
Well,
so I can't.
Here's the deal with me. When you go into some of these bookstores, they have little coffee table books. L.A. crime scenes, I think, is one or something like that. And they have black and white photos that they finally have released from old crimes in the L.A. area.
See, that I could deal with.
For some reason, you can get as gross as you want if it's a black and white photo, and you know it's old.
Black Dahlia. You see that one?
Yeah.
Cut her in half.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a sick one.
When it's in color and you know it's relatively recent, for some reason I get squeamish.
That is a graphic magazine, man.
Yeah.
In living color.
Good luck.
Dead color.
Good luck to these guys, but I'm not supporting them. I'm sorry, Steve. Whatever.
That's quite all right.
Yeah,
you know
if you
what?
want to look at that stuff, great.
No, I'm all for it. It's great. This is what's the difference between this and Newsweek? This is just like Newsweek without the bullshit filter. This is what goes on in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Headings and.
I understand that.
And you know it's a lot of the same audience. So yeah, we worked it out, and they've got thousands of people internationally. So I said, hey, tell them all about the O&A show and all that stuff. So they're cool guys.
Steve is like a kingpin of the internet. You know that, right? He's becoming one of the guys.
Absolutely.
I'm working on it.
A mover and shaker.
He's not going to stop until he's the #1 internet guy out there.
Well, he's got some.
He's got some competition. I understand that.
I do. I just don't have the 6,000 square foot mansion on a bluff yet, but I'm working on it.
See, the Google guys just.
I know.
Their earnings came in, and it was 6 times more than what was expected. They went up huge in the what is that, overnight trading, and when the market opens, forget about it. Google's just gonna shoot up through the roof.
Those guys got to be pulling in $400,000 or $500,000 a year each.
Maybe more.
Maybe more than that, Jim.
That's a lot more than that, Jim.
Hey, what do you got on the website today, Steve, for everyone to check out?
We got the photos of Mary Carey and Tawny Roberts yesterday. We have.
Oh, I did see those.
And, we got 4 clips from Tippy Tom. Going to do more over the weekend.
Anybody itching or anything from yesterday?
Yeah.
Because I know you guys, like Eric and Ben, were really close to him a couple of times. And I know some people were sitting in the chair he was sitting in and scratching his head. And I was quite fearful that perhaps some of his bugs may have jumped onto us.
Yeah.
So no Eric, no itching. Good.
You don't have video of him scratching his head real hard?
I'm sure I do. It'll be up. There's just a lot of it. There's 3 videotapes that we have to go through.
You could go to foundrymusic.com if you know how to spell, or go to opieandanthony.com if you don't know how to spell.
Yeah.
Because Opie and Anthony, that's easier to spell, right?
Yeah, right.
Although you
should see what people try to spell.
They misspell my name all the time, so.
Opiantony.
No. It's Opie and Anthony.com.
I like the people that spell it O-P-Y.
I get
That's funny.
And O-P-E-Y and D-O-P-E-Y.
Can't quite figure it out.
Speaking of yesterday, we should talk about this because we talked about it after the show. Kind of disappointed in the listeners yesterday during the Mary Carey, Tawny segment. We went to an old bit called Serious Questions Only. And when we were on commercial radio, that's your cue to, kind of attack the guest. But in this case, I should say when we did it on commercial radio, you guys would call in with real clever stuff that really, hit home. You know what I mean? So we went with the bit yesterday and the C word, one after another, and it just stunk. It wasn't clever. It was just awful.
That's part of this satellite radio thing.
I understand.
People got to realize that just because you can say it, to then just blurt it out.
Look, man, I have no problem if you want to use the C word on this show from time to time, but, pick your spots, man. We could have had a lot more fun with that bit yesterday than just going right at him with the C word. My God.
Because her being annoyed that Aunt called her, like, Aunt just said, you seem a little drunk this morning. Her being annoyed or upset at that was annoying. So, like, teasing her about being a drunk was funny because she was being a little bit kind of a prima donna about it.
Yeah, and she was drunk.
She was, of course she was.
And that was the bit, too, by the way, to just keep going with that angle.
And blaming Anthony, which was great, because she would talk and I would go, drunk, and she would look up and I would look at him like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that was funny, but it's like...
staring me down, thinking I said
Exactly, and it was beautiful, because she was so hot, he didn't want to get her pissed off at him. But then when you just call up when she's already, like, a little bit wounded, you should have called up with drunk stuff. You can't just call up and go, are you crying because your father touched you, you cunt? It's like, Jesus Christ. Dude, I was cringing.
Yeah.
It's like, oof.
But hold on, though. I don't even mind if they want to do that. But, I mean, in that case, you went for the simple way. That's all I'm saying. And we try not to go with the obvious. We really try not to. We try to weave our way and try to, stay clever.
And no one at XM complains, so don't think that the bosses must have... Nobody complained about the bit. We didn't get any calls from Logan. We just kind of talked about it after the show. It's like, shitting on somebody is one thing, but, man, when, just, I don't know, attacking like that was like, come on, man.
And she fully admitted to being a quote-unquote drunk porno whore when she was cutting liners.
Right.
And we have them all, so it's just...
I just thought we could have been more clever with it. That's all. I'm not trying to tell you guys not to, call in with the C word and blah, 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 but...
We saw them afterwards, after the show, in the restaurant over at the Park
Meridian.
Yeah, and they're sitting there having lunch, whatever time it was, I don't know. And they get up to leave, and, like, every guy in there's guys with their wives and stuff, and they're sitting at the tables, just turned around and stared at her ass in those jeans. Ugh. The low-cut jeans, just staring. All the wives getting angry. And she had her sunglasses on. Apparently she was still crying at the table.
Yeah.
She is just a mess, that girl.
She really is a mess.
That girl is a mess.
That was the truth.
Just an emotional wreck.
But that's something attractive. Like, she's so beautiful. She's so... Her facial structure, her eyes. I mean, I never look at chicks' eyes. I don't care if they have them. She is so beautiful. She would ruin you in a weekend without even banging you.
Yeah.
She would hang out with you. If she just kissed your face a little and, like, let you hug her when she was sad, you're fucking finished. You're done. I wouldn't even have to have sex with that girl.
All of a sudden, you're giving her your PIN number for
my ATM.
For your ATM
Honey,
card.
take those tears away. Go to Bank of America. Get yourself a little something nice.
Whatever you need.
I trust you. Here's my PIN number.
Oh, make that your girlfriend?
Dude, but you'd want to hug her because she was crying.
It.
She was being irrational, but she wasn't being vicious. She was irrational and hurt. And you were like, ugh, she's just a bit of a mess today. And you wanted to just hug her and kiss her on the cheek. The funny part is, as you're moving out of your really nice apartment because she took you for everything, you'd still be holding her and trying to take care of her.
That's okay.
Cuddling her.
Sitting in the car, hoping that she'd realize, oh, thank you, Ricky. That was, wow, all right,
walk in, hello, she's just going at some guy.
Yeah, she's
like, oh, what happened?
What's that between your teeth? I don't want to know.
Let me play this real fast.
Hey, this is Tawny Roberts, and you're listening to my little pal, Jimmy Norton. That's great.
Jesus Christ. What a drunk.
Well, no, that's Mary Carey knowing that she just has to, shout encouragement at her the whole time.
Slurring. Yeah, she just needs to be encouraged.
By the way, if you missed yesterday's show, we replay all the shows during the weekend on this channel. So for the new listeners, you could catch up a little bit.
How great was Mary Carey yesterday? What a team player. Just take the headphones off and they can't hear you. Mary is a team player.
Yeah. One other thing I got to mention at breakfast, Jim's celebrity photo obsession. He was convinced that Jane Fonda was there.
Oh, God.
And he wouldn't take no for an answer. I'm like, that's not Jane Fonda.
It interrupted our lunch every 2 seconds. Like you're trying to read the menu and every 2 seconds, that's her, right? Isn't that Jane Fonda?
I'm glad you got to see it for yourself, Anthony. This happens all the time. And Scott Farrell was having breakfast with us yesterday, and he worked in Atlanta, and he's seen Jane Fonda a lot because he
worked in the CNN building.
The CNN building, and
so you see her every day pretty much. So he turned around, looked, and within a second he went, "No, that's not her.
Absolutely not.
Not her. She's shorter. She's got more wrinkles. She's not that thin. He just had it all lined up as why that wasn't. But for the whole time, Jimmy was like, I don't know. It looks like her.
It did, though.
And then he does this thing that's so annoying. The waiter or waitress or hostess will come over to the table, and Jimmy will point at me and go, he thinks that's Jane Fonda. Is it? Because he keeps saying it's her, and I look and go, I didn't ask, because now I got to explain myself, and I feel all awkward. No, I'm not asking. He is, but he's pointing at me. They don't understand.
You got off easy.
Because they're looking right at me now and going, no, I don't think it's her.
You got off easy.
Don't look at me.
A lot of times he'll tell the waiter that he's not happy with his food. And then you have to explain you are happy with your food, and then Jim's like, no, tell him what you were telling me.
No, I'm shy. Just tell him. He's fine with it.
He's just goofing. He's go, is everything okay? And they still follow through. Like, they don't hear you at all saying, no, he's the asshole. I'm fine. I'm happy with the food. They're like, you okay? Because we can get you something. No, everything's fine. Jimmy is a nudge.
I thought my phone gag was pretty good.
Oh, the phone in Opie's backpack
was
he
just
had his
ringing.
cell phone, and it's ringing, and he kept turning around, like, looking for the phone.
Going, I think you have a phone ringing, and
he had 3 people at the restaurant going, I think it's yours. I think, what?
And
what?
I would turn around, I'm like, no, it's coming from the coat check.
It's over there.
So then they walked over to the coat check to make sure their phone wasn't ringing. I thought it was pretty good.
You actually got me really good, too, because I thought it was in the coat check, and it was just yours. You silly goose.
And then you got the waiter with that weird wig.
That waiter, I don't know what that is on his head. It's the worst wig anybody's ever worn, including Halloween.
It was a divot.
Norton got me so bad the first time we saw that waiter, because we're over there. I guess we're there a lot, and I go, Norton, I think that guy's wearing a wig. He looks at me and goes, you think? It really is the worst wig.
It's fucking horrible. It should have like a Mets logo on the front of it.
You will get a nicer wig around Halloween for your Frankenstein costume.
He's like an androgynous guy, and he has a batting helmet on with hair on it. Fucking,
yeah, we don't know. We really don't know what he is.
I can't tell if it's a woman or a man. I cannot tell. It comes by, it's got like baloney tits, but it could be regular, tits, because she is fat. There's no real sign of facial hair, but there's a guy thing going on there. I can't figure it out.
And by the way, there was a celebrity there yesterday.
Yes.
Eric LaSalle.
Eric LaSalle.
ER?
Yeah, I told you. The black guy from ER.
ER.
And I recognize
a lot of things, but
I was going to get the picture. I'm like, who's going to come take it? No one would take it. And I was like, it wasn't a big enough one for me to go crazy and beg. But then I remembered he was in Coming to America. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, the Jerry curl guy. Yeah.
Well, the worst is Jim's like, will you take the picture? And sometimes they do. But it's just awkward because the guy was already leaving the restaurant. I have to follow Jimmy with the camera all set and ready to go.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's got to be a natural environment.
Well, I also yours. I didn't get up immediately, so I saw him at the podium. I didn't know if he was coming in or leaving, and I wouldn't have got him if he was coming in.
And I had a dilemma, which you guys, of course, jumped on me about. I had to use the restroom, so you have to go to the coat check and get an actual hotel room key card
to
use the bathroom downstairs. So I get that. I go downstairs, use the bathroom. Ooh. Then I'm washing my hands, as I always do, Opie, because, if you're in the bathroom, you got to wash your hands when you're done. Sure. Then I'm looking at the key card going, a lot of guys probably just use this card. They take a leak, they grab their cheese dick, and then grab that card and bring it back up to the coat check girl. And right now, by proxy, I'm touching cock.
Well, you're exactly right. That's why the card looks so greasy.
It does. It looks all greasy. It's nasty. It is. It's disgusting. So I done with what I got to do. And then I didn't want to grab the key card with a paper towel and then hand it back to the woman in a paper towel. And why? I don't really know.
I know why. You don't want to reveal what a psychopath you're turning into.
Perhaps that's it.
Yeah,
that's too telling.
I'm so glad we're on to this finally.
Perhaps that's it.
I've been working with Anthony for 10 years. I had no idea. He looks at me at the table. Are you done with your little part?
No, because I got to tell you how I solved the problem. I'm washing my hands, and I'm looking at the card, and then I realized I had an answer. I knew what to do. I grabbed the card, put it in my soapy hand, got some more soap on it, and washed the card.
Oh, my God.
In my hands. I washed the card, rinsed it off, dried it very well, and now the card was clean.
Well, who suggested you do that? Was it McMurphy or Chief? Jesus Christ.
But I'll tell you, when I handed the card back to the coat check girl, she grabbed it between her thumb and forefinger by the edges. Like she knows where that card is. You know how much feces and urine is probably on that card?
You're really losing it.
I'm not.
You really are.
I'm not. I'm not over the top with this. This is basic stuff that anybody who's slightly concerned that, you're going to be eating. I'm going to be eating! I'm sitting down in front of food! I don't want some guy's dick hairs that were on this card on my fingers before I eat. How is that crazy?
Well, then you looked at me. That's where the craziness comes in. And we're getting ready to dig in and have our breakfast. Mm-hmm. And you looked at me and went, "Go to the bathroom."
Yes,
that's what you said, though. You go, "Go to the bathroom." I go, "What?" And Anthony goes, "Look at your hands. They're filthy. Go wash them now."
They were.
I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Your hands were dirty, and it wasn't so much that your hands were dirty. Your hands being dirty told me that you hadn't washed them since you did the show.
Right.
The fact that Tippy fucking Tom was in here, and you were then touching the door handle, other things that Tom was touching, and then you're going to eat? That's insanity.
And they were dirty.
That's insanity.
They were dirty because a pen exploded. So, there was ink, on my hands here and there.
But I'm not talking about the ink. The ink wasn't what bothered me.
But, dude,
ink is fine.
The funny part was you didn't say it casually. You were like, "Look at your hands." I'm like, what?
Yes, I was very...
What, Mom? Jesus.
I was shocked that you would sit down to eat after yesterday's show with the mess that was in here.
And then Jimmy and I, we're on to, Aunt's quirk there yesterday.
You bastards.
So then we're getting, just uncomfortably close with our hands.
You know what you guys are doing. I'm sitting in between the two of them. So they start reaching, they're talking to each other, and you know how sometimes you would reach over and maybe touch someone's arm to get their attention? You guys are reaching over my placemat and my silverware with Opie's filthy hands.
I'm caressing you. I'm like, what is this shirt made out of? I'm just feeling his biceps.
Touching me. But that doesn't bother me. It really doesn't.
We were feeling his clothes. Wow, this is a nice material.
That doesn't bother me.
You hate being touched.
I don't like being touched, but it doesn't bother me where I got to go, "I'm eating and I'm clean. I'm sterile. Get away." I'm not that kooky.
Not yet.
I'm not crazy. Yet. I am at... I like knowing that I don't have Tippy Tom mites on my hands when I'm going to dig into some luscious breakfast.
I know you're onto something because I do get sick a lot, and it's probably because I don't wash my hands as well as I should.
You're constantly getting colds.
And I go to the doctor, and he says I'm beyond healthy. My numbers were great.
Take germy finger, put it in your nose, you're going to get sick.
So, there you have it.
I want to just see how the Opie and Anthony show works, with Opie doing the studio show here and Ant right in a suite with an ISDN line in the sands, eating ice cream that he had specially made. Fucking Mormons looking out for him.
What's wrong with that? That sounds like a pleasant, nice way to live.
More and more like Howard Hughes. Wow. I noticed you're dressed really nice again today. Nothing too crazy, but
regular jeans.
I'm starting to think that you're buying new.
I do have my dress socks on.
I see. You got the dress socks. I'm starting to think that you're buying a lot of brand new clothes and only wearing the clothes once.
And then I throw them away.
Because we all notice...
They do get dirty.
We all notice everyone's rotation here, man. I got 3 or 4 things I wear here. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not dressing up for you fucks.
I don't blame you.
And Jimmy wears the same New York, hoodie every day. Zip-up hoodie. Mm-hmm. And you have something on different every single day.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it rotate around yet.
Clothes can collect germs even after the wash, so what you have to do is take them down to the local incinerator and actually burn them and then buy new clothes. I have a heavy rotation.
You have a very large rotation.
And
extremely large.
Like I said, I only wear clothes once before they're washed.
How many pairs of jeans
have you? Doesn't have any... But by the way, that doesn't have anything to do with any cleanliness or germ thing. That's just the fact that my girlfriend does a very good job with the laundry, and I would be on the clothes on the floor. I'd pick them right up and put them on, but I don't. The second they're on the floor, they're gone. They're washed and hung up in the closet.
My jeans, 5th day in a row, boys and girls. Thank you.
That's going to be nice. You're rollerblading, swamp bag.
I know. Don't you have swamp ass and
No, I change the underwear and the socks. That's the key. And I do the sniff test every morning. There's no smells yet.
I never
smell the ass crack.
But I do give up. Friday's the day I throw it in the the laundry. Yeah.
Ooh.
Friday's the day.
Friday's the day, huh?
Yeah. So since we've been back from vacation, I've worn 2 pairs of jeans. Thank you.
Wow. Oh my God.
You've gone through like
I've gone through a closet full. Unbelievable. How do you do the laundry? Do you go down to the laundromat? Do you send it out?
I just
you
dump
go to the
it all.
laundromat?
Oh my God, yeah. It's the greatest luxury ever.
Where is it?
It's right on my corner.
It is. So you put it all in a big bag.
They weigh it and I'm done.
Wait.
They asked me if I want to like separate the colors. I'm like, no.
So you don't physically put it in the machine yourself?
No.
Okay, you drop it off.
I've never done laundry.
I used to. Well, I used to back in the older days.
Well, I did a little bit during my early 20s and stuff.
There was remember that place Splinters in Greenlawn, the bar? There was a laundromat right next door to it, and laundry would take me 6 hours because I would be hammered in the bar. And you'd come out and your clothes are sitting in the dryer all wrinkled because you left them there for 3 hours while you got hammered.
Nice.
Now that was doing laundry.
All right, everyone's got their food. We're ready to go.
I guess quick. Ricky had to go. Yeah, that was quick. I think he went out on a fishing boat and caught my tuna and then came back. Unbelievable how it takes him so long. The guy took this order well before the show started in the office. Ricky, I got to ask you. And not even like, damn it, my food isn't here quick enough. This is just out of pure curiosity.
Yeah.
What takes you so long from the time you take the order well before the show is going to start in the office to come back with everything, and we've already started the show?
6:25, you called me. I got a phone call home. Yeah. What would you like? Egg white omelet, egg white Western omelet, and an apple. That's what I want.
Yeah, I was getting other orders after yours, and then after that, I got to the deli and I ordered 3 omelets, and that took a while too because they only got 2, and then they skipped Steve, so I had to wait an extra couple of minutes to get Steve's omelet.
Dude, could you swallow your food before you
Yeah,
talk?
sorry.
Yeah.
Between the braces and
a little thin thing that could be a mustache
and your little caterpillar mustache.
These nachos are good. He's got the butthead braces, man. He gets the butthead lips.
Did you just try to do an impression?
No, he was actually laughing?
No, I was.
Very good.
Can we just beat you up?
Throw the intern a beating day.
Oh, my God. It would make me so happy.
Wow.
Oh, goddamn. No. It just seems to take you longer than anybody else to get stuff. I don't know what it is. Do you kind of just, I don't know, saunter to the store? If I may use the word saunter?
Yes.
No.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Sachet.
No, you kind of, is it a brisk pace?
Brisk pace, I would say,
And then
yeah.
you get there, and is there a line?
No, not really.
You're the first guy at the counter.
No, not usually. Maybe like 1 or 2 dudes.
One or
usually
two,
getting,
so
like,
it's not,
coffee. That's all.
It just seems we have to have someone follow him one day.
Well,
and
no,
just give us a report.
I always to get everything like separated before I go out because I wanted everybody's orders separate so I can give the food out faster.
You know that Travis kicks your ass, right?
Yeah.
6:25, I got a call. 7:15, you walked in with food. That's 50 minutes.
Wow. All right. Well, enjoy your time here. Jesus.
My stomach's growling. You're going to hear it on mic. Wow.
Like, who has different orders? What did we have this morning? Ann had his tuna sandwich.
There was 4 different bacon, egg, and cheeses, 1 in a sesame seed, and
we should have an
3
Opie and
omelets.
Anthony gift shop for interns like this.
Yeah.
So they have something to remember us by.
Like at Disney, you go on the ride, and then the ride lets out in that ride's gift shop.
A lot of these guys are going.
When you're leaving, you can get like a Star Tours hat.
A lot of these guys are going places, and then there's other people like Ricky. We need a gift shop for, so they have something to remember us by.
So when they leave the attraction,
it's kind of that.
There's something to remember us by at home.
You go through your dresser and you have that shirt from the Mickey Mouse shirt from Disney.
Yeah.
When you went there in 1998.
You could get a Pirates of the Caribbean eye patch.
Then you get a nice little warm feeling. Remembering your time.
Yeah.
Where there's a photo of him walking out of your office with his hands above his head like he's on a roller coaster.
Like he's on a little roller coaster or something.
I heart and those 2 awful caricatures on a mug.
Enjoy your time, Ricky. Enjoy your time. Take it all in.
Thank you, Ricky.
Take it all in.
There he goes.
No problem.
Soak it up.
There he goes. There's Ricky.
Look at the room, Opie. Look at the room. They are roaring in there. Roaring with laughter.
He's dumber than a box of rocks. I gotta
They
tell you.
love it. I don't consider those guys interns, though.
Hey,
well, the one, what's his name over there?
Which one?
He gets paid.
Which one?
The one that gets paid.
Oh, Derek. I know him. Ever since he went on salary, I learned his name.
Derek.
Wait, that one's Derek?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
God. I thought the tall one was Derek.
No.
One of them is Nathaniel, the other's Danny, but I get them mixed up. But I know those two, Nathaniel and Danny, I just consider employees that don't get paid.
Right.
That's what I consider them. I don't consider them interns. They're like employees that don't get paid.
I've been telling them that you and I are giving them a check for
that clever ruse
for the last 2 months.
Is that actually working?
They're still believing.
I love
it.
their expectations. They get like, wow, this is great, and then the check never shows up.
Well, they start as interns, and they're still technically interns, but they're working for us pretty much full time. So Ed and I got together and said it would be nice to give them a little check, a little thank you check.
Dude, I fed Nathaniel that line of shit at the Hard Rock appearance. How long ago was that?
That's
how long ago was that?
That was St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day. I told him, dude, we're going to cut this check for you. It's going to be great. It's going to take a little while. And it just has gone on, and their expectations are there, and the check never shows.
Dude, it's a long process. I mean, you actually have to call Bob and go, Nathaniel, amount, send. Who has time to do that? You're busy people.
I really do feel bad.
I pretended that Bob was on a Hawaiian vacation.
Oh, that's why going on.
That's why he couldn't cut the check.
Bob was in town yesterday. He could have opened his briefcase.
He was sitting there on the couch. There was glass separating them and Bob.
Oh, that's awful.
We were supposed to take them to the High Rock. We were going to take them, remember, for Christmas.
Yeah.
October, November, December, they did 3 months of hard work. Well, we got to take the interns out and do something nice for them. And as the holidays start to roll around, fuck them, January. We'll talk to them in January.
I had holiday traffic.
Very busy man.
I jumped on my rollerblades. I want to get home before the rest of the traffic going through Central Park.
We use terrorist techniques. You get dressed. You go home today. And then the guy gets dressed. They bring him the suit he was captured in. And then you lead him outside. You take him in a Jeep. You drive him around a little. And then he goes, wait, this is back to the prison. No, you said I was going home. Back in the hole. You put him back, and then like a week later, good news. Today you go home. Give him the suit again.
You get
Keeps
checked.
him in line.
You get checked today.
Check coming. You get checked today. I'm getting paid today. Bob, no send check. Not today.
Happily.
You get checked tomorrow.
Matter of fact, our super agent, Bob Eatman, will be stopping by before he flies back to L.A. today.
Today again. He has check today for you. My friend, you get checked today.
What's the polite head nod he gets when you introduce him? We got to get these guys a check. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the polite head nod.
Yeah.
All right, we should take our first break here. We got lots to do. We got to talk about Paula Abdul. Jay Mohr's coming in. Jessica Simpson is banging Johnny Knoxville, looks like.
Allegedly, I guess, right? I didn't read that. That's
or so they say.
The gossip. The
Cosby facing more accusations, more groping accusations. Woman who claimed finger in her Wendy's food is arrested.
That whole lie. Oh, if you're going to claim that a restaurant had something in your food and you're suing them, it should be the first time you sue anybody. Because if you have this history of suing people, they're going to investigate it. And then it turns out the finger was, like, suspicious. Could have been from her dead aunt, I hear.
God.
This story just has it all.
Can we get into it next? I haven't even read all the details on that
Good one.
Hey, you guys want to span the country today?
Spanning the globe.
Span the country and see what other morning shows are doing? We haven't done this bit in a while.
I like this one.
Yes.
The listeners get involved with this, too.
Yeah, Jimmy,
we need them. They're integral to this bit.
I've never been here for this bit.
Well, you were the inspiration for this bit because
Travis.
You were down in Baltimore.
I like that boy.
On that show that...
I like those guys. Kirk, Mark, and Lopez and 98 Rock in Baltimore.
You know what, though? They were the only radio station that sent a cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
It wasn't them,
They don't want us, it's
not them. It's
airing any of their material on satellite radio.
Guaranteed
they were the
them.
only one, and we had like 20 shows on that morning. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's their lawyer.
But, you were the inspiration for this bit. You were on that morning show. we decided to listen in. It was really good radio. It was a lot of fun to listen to. And then we said, let's see what other morning shows are doing today. And then our listeners from all over the country picked out their local, pretty much hokey, hacky morning show.
Yeah,
and
they put it on the radio. They call us up. They put their cell phone right up against the speaker, and we get to listen in on their morning show, their popular morning show.
So you guys were counting on you today. That means you got to be set. You got to be ready to go.
Oh yeah.
You got to have you got to figure it out. The volume's got to be just perfect in your car. The cell phone's got to be just the right distance away from the speaker.
Yeah. We understand if they're in commercial, because that's half of it. A lot of times you'll go and okay, let's listen. Well, they're in commercial.
Well, that's the bit.
Yeah.
That's the bit. Because
it shows how cool satellite radio is.
Oh,
there's just so many goddamn commercials on regular radio.
Yes, it is.
I got to ask Jimmy, is there a crescent little mark on your apple where Ricky's big, long fingernail stuck into it?
I don't. Don't make me think of that.
Don't you like that he actually handles an apple? So, at least this is kind of wrapped up. Don't you love that he's handling it with that big, nasty nail?
No, I don't like the fact that Christopher Lee goes and gets my apple in the morning. It really does bother me.
Nosferatu.
Young Travis.
Nosferatu.
What a job this kid did.
Here's your apple.
Yeah, please wash it. Look at it. He runs right in and hears about the apple.
Look at
Hey, Travis.
You apple polisher. What a good boy Travis
Travis is really one of the
He's
best.
a go-getter.
This guy, Travis, let me tell you something. Travis, look in that booth right there. You see Nathaniel?
Yeah.
I'm reading his name tags. They got name tags on now.
Yes.
Nathaniel, Danny, and Derek.
Yes, I see
As
them.
soon as one of those guys steps down, you're going to move to the booth, my friend.
Well, that's
You are
I'm
in.
hoping one of them leaves.
You're going to move to the booth.
So are we.
One of those guys leave, you're the next one in the booth.
That's what I'm hoping for.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good.
You two can stand in there for free and do nothing.
And I just want to be the first to tell you, we got a check coming for you, my friend.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Why are the other guys jumping up and down in the booth?
And Travis came in before. I wanted this iced frappuccino because I was a little bit tired.
Uh-huh.
And this young go-getter runs right out, and before the whole segment is finished, he's back with it.
He's back with it already.
Not.
You know something? That's something. I think he's falling into that category of unpaid employee and not just intern.
That's right.
Travis,
He is right now the top of the cream of the intern crop.
Travis, here's the deal. We want you to be a tattletale, all right? If you see these guys slacking a little bit, make sure you bring that information to us.
That's right.
Because in the long run, you know who it's going to help.
That's right.
It's going to help
you,
me.
You.
That's right. If one of those guys falls and decides to leave, you're in. So it would be in your best interest to start really paying attention to
Picture
their work
yourself
ethic.
Leaning against that wall like Nathaniel.
Yeah, look, see how busy he is right now?
Sitting at that seat
that
like
could
Danny.
be you.
Right? You could be sitting there.
So start tattletaling on them, all right?
I'm gonna make a list.
Try to get to the badmouth us and tape it. Carry a little recorder with you around the office all day. Norton sucked today, didn't he? And then lean in.
Very good. Now
Let me
he's
go
going to
wash your apple now.
Please do, yes.
How cool is that?
I love it, especially since he's been holding it in his hand for the last 6 minutes, chatting on air.
Probably all sweating.
Oh, we got like a pedophile at his sentencing.
Salty apple.
I just love that he looks like De Niro from Taxi Driver.
The first day he was
Travis
here,
Bickle.
I hated him on
Yep.
sight, and now he's one of my favorites.
Really?
I don't know why.
First impression was hatred?
I hate all of them when I first meet him.
That
Now I
is
love
true.
them. I love all of them.
Don't you just hate it? Because they walk in and you're just like, oh, here's just another useless walking piece of meat.
That's all people.
And
That's not
they
just
walk
interns.
around and you just go, he's not going to amount to anything. He's useless. He's just going to be inconvenient and in the way.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden you're like, wow, this guy knows his stuff. Or he's doing stuff.
Right.
Or, you get Ricky.
I think that when I look into a mirror, you're this worthless piece of shit. You're going to get nothing done. He's just garbage.
Oh, this pile of steak with locomotion. It's just nothingness.
With locomotion. Hey, Sean, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
How are you today?
Good, not bad, not bad. I don't know if you guys heard, but you guys had a little mention on K-Rock yesterday afternoon on the Booker show. They were actually having setting up some contest for people to send in pictures of ugly people, and I guess one of their loser fans sent in a picture of you two guys trying to be funny. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, that's hysterical, you know. So they were having a conversation about it, and I guess the co-host to the show turned to Booker. He's like, you listen to that show, right? He's like, yeah, every day. You know, I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny.
What was funny about it, if you don't mind me asking?
No, they were mentioning your guy's name, and they were admitting that they listen to your show every day on Howard's network.
It's an interesting story, but then you went, it's kind of funny. And it's like,
yeah, I know. I lost it. I stink. All right, guys, punching out.
All right. You tried, though. It was a good try.
I stink.
All right, let's go to Lewis on Long Island. Lewis?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Hi, nervous.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Hi, Lewis.
I've been listening for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And,
Right.
I'm wondering about this guy, Norton. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I thought it was Opie and Anthony. This guy's always interrupting yous and...
Interrupting
yous?
Yeah.
First you stutter and then you say yous.
You're horrible. I don't understand. You're like a boat anchor. You mess up the timing. It's terrible.
You've called
terrible.
before.
Has he?
Mm-hmm.
Is it interrupting when someone's a part of a conversation?
No.
I don't get it, man. I don't think he's funny at all. He's just, like, annoying.
Wow, you are definitely in the minority, my friend.
Well, Lewis, let me ask you, do you still listen to the show?
I've only been listening for like 2 weeks.
I didn't ask you that. I said...
I thought you were like a guest. I thought you were like a guest.
Well, now you know. Are you going to continue to listen to the show?
I
don't stutter. Just answer. It's a yes or no question.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm undecided.
The jury's still out.
I can't take listening to your voice.
Well, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
That's the problem. I can't take listening to your voice. You're always saying all this gay stuff, and it's horrible.
Gay stuff.
Uh-huh. So how does it make you feel to know I'm not going anywhere and you're never going to be able to enjoy the show without me?
Mm-hmm.
Answer the question.
Are you what? Are you? The other day you said you were.
Oh my! Will you stop stuttering, you nervous asshole?
Actor?
What's that?
Are you an actor? I don't understand.
Answer the question. Are you going to continue to listen to the show?
I told you I don't know.
Then why would you call in if you don't even? If you're so uncommitted to a radio show that you don't know if you're going to listen, why would you pick up the phone and call in?
Because I wanted to figure you out. I don't understand where you came from. I heard of Opie and Anthony before. I never heard of you.
So what? You've been listening to the show for 2 weeks. Now you're being disingenuous. You know I'm a part of the show. You know I'm not going anywhere. So stop calling up and asking questions. Stop. It's annoying. Because you're lying. You're asking questions you know the answer to.
Yeah, you're right. I love you, Nick, Jimmy.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
He just wanted to be chastised.
I didn't want to chastise him.
He wanted to be chastised.
I was hoping to get smashed. Good.
No, I didn't want to chastise you.
Oh, man.
He wanted to be yelled at by Jimmy.
Oh, we hate that when you. Oh.
Bye, Lewis.
We like the real ones.
I love fake radio.
Bill on Staten Island there. What's up, Bill?
What's up, fellas?
Hello, Bill. Hello, Bill. We're trying to take a break here, but what's up, Bill?
Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. I'll let you take a piss in a minute. No, yesterday on the Booker show, they had he stole one of your bits, and then for about 20 to 25 minutes, he was just ripping on you guys nonstop. Nonstop. Oh. You could check on the FU line because I totally went apeshit. That guy's a complete hack, even though he gave you publicity.
What did he say about the show? I never actually heard.
Well,
I know who he is. I never heard his show.
It's K-Rock here in New York. Actually, they did not give us publicity because I looked at the latest Arbitron ratings, and that show is dog shit.
Yeah, I called him a hack on the FU line, man. The guy's got no talent.
The show's
I
going...
don't know the guy who sits with him, but he sucks, too.
The show is going absolutely nowhere, so don't even worry about it.
Fucking A, man. So then, good thing he gave you publicity.
And they got Al Dukes, who used to kiss my ass at the old station that I would not even acknowledge, lived.
Al Dukes.
And now he's over there.
The guy that was on the dump button on the St. Pat's
exactly.
debacle episode.
Exactly. All right, we're going to clear the phone lines, guys, in the other room. Clear the phone lines.
We're going to phone some men. They're going to do some drinking.
We're going to take a break, Anthony. We're going to span the country, hopefully, and see what other morning shows are doing as we speak. How's that sound? How's that sound?
Sounds great.
We need our listeners to help us out. Call the program. The number's right there on your display, hopefully. And, tune in a local morning show, and we'll have some fun today, okay?
Right.
We'll do that next. But first, here he is, talking about XM, satellite radio, Howard Stern.
If you're planning a road trip this weekend, it's time to take XM satellite radio along for the ride. XM gives you 100% commercial-free music. It's the ultimate playlist with channels for album rock, alternative, heavy metal, hip-hop, unsigned bands, blues, jazz, There's an XM channel for everyone in the family, including the biggest names in news, sports, talk, and comedy. All in digital quality sound for less than $10 a month. No wonder it's the most listened to satellite radio service. The XM Roadie from Delphi can turn any radio into an XM radio. It's the smallest satellite radio ever, so it looks great on your dashboard. Plus, for a limited time, you'll also get a free home kit, so you can connect XM to any home stereo. XM makes a great graduation or Father's Day gift. Check it out. Electronic stores, including Best Buy and Circuit City. Beyond AM, beyond FM, it's XM satellite radio.
Like sand through the hourglass, so is the O&A virus.
Oh, my God. We have to try this. God, why didn't we think of this?
I probably did.
John in New York City.
Good morning, boys.
Hey.
How cool would it be that after those bells ring, Angus Young would come in with that riff, Hell's Bells?
Oh, nice.
We got AC/DC.
Can you guys play that?
Yeah,
That's
AC/DC,
good.
Hell's Bell. Can you do two things at one time, Eric? Oh, look at
And
that.
someone else saying, Tim from Phoenix saying, it sounds like the audio from a bootleg Metallica concert, the beginning for Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh, For Whom the Bell Tolls could work, too.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to try this? Uh-oh. All right, we got, which one do we start with first, Anthony? Do we do Hell's Bells or the Pope Bells ringing?
Whatever they feel comfortable with. I want to hear both, though.
And you want to go with, Nathaniel, confident. He wants the AC/DC to start first.
AC/DC.
Look at him taking charge. All right, hit the AC/DC. Now you hit the Pope.
Everyone is, as you can hear, cheering. And from the United States. Are you guys convinced that we have any? There it is. Yeah, we can see the bell now, Chris. Here it goes.
We have a Pope.
Rock and roll, baby!
Yeah, rock the Pope!
What you just saw were the bells of St. Peter's tolling. What you're looking at are the excited faces of people in St. Peter's Square. The 115 cardinals of the Roman Catholic Church have chosen the 265th Pope in the history of the Church.
Oh, yeah! Rocking the Vatican.
Hit the post perfectly.
Holy.
Good call by Nathaniel.
Rocked.
He wanted AC/DC first, which made that timeout perfectly.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading. Opie and Anthony, XM 202.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony program.
I'm trying to eat.
Huh?
I'm trying to eat.
Jimmy just fucking set me off in bullshit.
Yeah, well, you annoyed me too, so I guess we're human.
No, it's bullshit, bro.
Say what you want to say, but I'm not some idiot. You're annoyed at me, I'm annoyed at you. It's life.
Basically, he thinks we blew off Sean Rouse last week. Because
no, you.
I didn't blow off Sean Rouse.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Yoshi's here and the dude from Slap Happy, and Jimmy's like a little up to, are we going to get him on the air? I'm like, yeah, eventually we'll get him on the air. I'm not like, whoa, let's stop the show and get these guys in immediately. And he's like, well, you know, you have a tendency to make people wait outside, and then they eventually come in, and then, you know, blah, blah, blah. Tough shit.
Is that the way I did it? Did I just whine at you like that?
Yeah, you did whine at me.
Yeah,
and then you're like, Sean Rouse came all the way up here to do the show, and then you don't even thank him at the end of the show.
Yeah, you don't.
Like I had a personal problem with Sean Rouse?
I didn't say you had a personal problem. I just thought it was something that
Sean Rouse opened up for you in Atlantic City. You asked, you know, you want Sean on the show Monday? I'm like, yeah. I didn't know he was driving.
You said, hell yeah.
Yeah, because I like the guy. I think the guy's a really funny comic. I met him when we were on hiatus in Dallas. He's a really funny guy. We've never done the show with him. So I said, yeah, sure. I didn't, first of all, know that he was driving 2.5 hours north just to do the radio show. Second of all, we booked him last second. We had a lot happening that day. So then you're like, well, you didn't have to go to the Joey Paisano phone call.
Well, first of all,
that's a judgment call.
I don't talk like that.
That's
And
a judgment
second of all,
call. I
know
went to
it
the
is.
Joey Paisano call, and it was good radio. It was about gambling and addiction. You thought it stunk.
No,
Tough
I
shit.
didn't say it stunk. If I thought it stunk, I would tell you I thought it stunk. I didn't say it stunk.
What'd
I
you
thought
say? What'd you say?
It could have waited till the next day because it wasn't something because he was only here for one day. I
Dude,
didn't say it stunk. If I thought it stunk, I'd tell you that.
Then you sit here and try to make
You
this
see, that's not a
make
valid
this
argument.
happen.
If I disagree
Sure
with
it
something,
is.
then don't ask people to
I have
voice
to make
their opinion.
Dude, I have to make judgment calls every fucking day. These guys, everyone produces stuff for us and throws it in front of Anthony and I. And then Anthony and I pick away and go, well, we'll try this, we'll try that.
Right.
Well, this guest is here, we'll try that. All right? And that's how this show works, always.
I understand
But you
that.
think there's some kind of
No, I
underlying thing that we're purposely making people wait
No, I
outside
don't.
the studio.
No, I don't.
Sean Rouse came in.
I never
we
thought.
talked to him
Hold
for
on,
10
don't say
minutes.
you think I think that because I don't think that.
Yeah,
don't
you
say
did.
I would say it. I would say it. If
Dude,
I thought there was an underlying thing,
you
I
don't
would
think
say
guys
it.
have come to me, but after the show and said, Jimmy's all pissed off because Sean Rouse waited outside, Bill Burr waited outside, Patrice waited outside.
I wasn't here when Patrice waited outside. How are you saying that? I wasn't here. You see, you're making this up as you go along. I wasn't here, Ope.
It was all right. It was Bill Burr then. Bill Burr, you
When
complain.
did he wait outside? I don't remember Bill
well,
Burr
then
waiting
I'm
outside.
Then I'm getting wrong
When?
information. They said that you were pissed off that you brought Bill Burr in and he had to wait outside because he's a big comic.
When? What I was pissed off about was Sean. Had nothing to do with him waiting outside. Had nothing to do with you going to the Dane Cook Bob Kelly phone call, which made perfect sense.
Yeah, but we pulled that out of our ass. We didn't know that was going to be good radio.
It was just the guy.
I never know, dude. Where
I understand the process. I understand it.
And
I'm sitting here with you. I know it.
And unfortunately, I'm kind of like the point guard. I have to make judgment calls, okay? We went to the Dane Cook phone call, and it worked out fine. We went to the Joey Paisano phone call. It worked out fine. And that I didn't feel like it could wait because it happened while we were in Atlantic City.
Well,
we were
then we
doing a
should-
whole Atlantic City thing. Sean Rouse came in. I talked to him. It was mediocre, average radio at best. He didn't stink, but he wasn't giving us much of anything. So I moved on with the program, and then if he could, find a spot, he should jump in. That's
didn't
how the
feel
show
comfortable
works.
jumping in
Well,
because he
I can't
wasn't-
sit around and wait for someone to be comfortable.
Well, then don't
We
tell
have to
somebody
move
2
on.
years ago that you're dying to get him on the air, and don't tell them, yeah, I'd love to have you on the air, and then talk to them for a couple of minutes.
Dude.
It's not like I just dragged the guy in off the street and go, hey, talk to these guys. They have a radio show.
You're
You're the one that mentioned him coming on. You're the one that invited him.
But
Hope.
just because someone is invited on the show doesn't mean it's going to be a guarantee that he's going to get a lot of airtime.
But he wasn't
and
doing
it's
a
gonna
bad
work
job.
Out. It was okay, Jim. There was nothing going on. I set him up with a couple things,
What
and he was
did-
like,
what?
yeah, he was slow. As far as the rhythm of a radio show, he was just trying to figure it all out. So we sat him over there, and we moved on with the show with other things.
And you don't even thank the guy at the end. That was a total
So what does
blow-off.
that mean? I was blowing someone off?
It was rude.
Don't fucking say blow off.
That's what
bullshit.
it is. Well, you're misquoting
That's
me.
bullshit.
You're saying I complained about Billy Burr and Patrice. I wasn't even here when Patrice first came in.
I don't blow off people that I like. Sean Rouse, I like. I didn't purposely
Okay, so
blow him
Jay,
off.
you can
That
call it
means-
whatever you
that
want.
means at the end of the show, I probably ran out of time and forgot to thank him. There was a lot of shit going on that day.
Okay, so we talked to him for a couple minutes, didn't talk to him for the rest of the show, and then didn't thank him at the end. Nothing. Just like, yeah, he was. You even said at one point, hey, we're hanging with Chris Jericho. Understand he's a big
That's
guest.
how it works sometimes.
The guy is sitting
That's
right
how
here.
it works.
The guy is sitting
That's
right
how
here.
it works sometimes.
Okay, that's how it works. It's not a blow off. What is
How many times in the old days did you come in and it was dice and we got to you when we could?
Understandable.
That's how it happens.
When I was a regular on the
So
show.
next time,
But you'd
Sean-
never ignore me. You would always say Jim Norton's in studio.
So what do you think the problem was, Jim?
I think you should have at least thanked the
So
guy
you
at
think
the
I
end.
had some kind of personal problem with Sean
No, if
Rouse?
I thought that, I would say it. I don't
So
think
what do you
that.
think the problem was?
It was just a bad decision, and I said that to you off air. Like, I mean, because whatever. I didn't say you don't know how to run a radio show.
You don't.
I didn't say that.
You're funny and you're a good part of the show, but where I sit, you don't know what's going on.
I don't try to know what's going on. You're the boss. We all know you're the boss.
I have to make calls all the time.
I don't want to be the boss.
And sometimes, unfortunately, it's going to work out like the Sean Rouse situation. Oh, well.
Well, then don't ask
Oh,
people
well.
to give you input if you don't like the
I
input.
didn't. You said it.
No, many times you say, hey, let me know what you think, blah, blah, blah. Many times you said
Dude,
that.
I didn't. It came out because you have something in your head, like you have a problem with some of these guys waiting. You're like,
No, I
well,
don't have a problem with people waiting.
Is Yoshi and the guy from Slap Happy coming in? I'm like, yeah, eventually, but personally, I'm getting sick of all the porn bullshit.
Right, and you said that yesterday, and the
I
two,
thought you're like,
the
come
people
on, man, Yoshi is a funny comic. And I'm like, well, get to him
And
eventually.
the people we had
I'm not
yesterday gave
upset.
great radio.
So, yeah, but you don't know. I've had 1 million porn stars on the show that stunk.
So Amanda
you never
Pete
know.
stunk. You're not sick of celebrities, are you?
You never know.
She was awful.
Yeah, I didn't want Amanda Pete on the show. I could care less about Amanda Pete. That was set up by the booker.
Oh.
That's why we went after her and talked about her stupid, awful tits. I don't care about Amanda Pete. The fucking movie came out, the reviews are in, and the movie stinks. Who cares?
Whatever.
But you don't know. You don't know what you plunk down the phone, you get a guest in here, and you hope for the best.
I know all that, but if somebody says something like, "Hey, man, I would rather do this or I didn't like this," you can't go, "Hey, look, you don't sit where I sit." That's a cop out. It's like don't pull
cop out.
It is a cop out because
if you thought Sean Rouse wasn't really fitting in and stuff, you're part of the show. You could have tried to get him more involved.
I didn't feel like he wasn't fitting in because you run the show. I know that. I'm not stupid. It doesn't mean I can't say something I didn't like.
Dude, but if it's not going in a direction and you think you can help out, then you jump in. Then that's your job to jump in.
So, it's my job to jump in. But hold on, but off air if I say something, and it wasn't like a nasty fuck you remark. Off air if I say something, "Hey, don't do that, you're going to piss me off." It's like you can't have it both ways. Don't tell me you can jump in or you can do this and then not say anything off the air because I don't come in as early as you do and I don't know where you sit. You can't have it both ways.
You could jump in at any time. The Sean Rouse thing was average radio at best. Anthony and I can't sit here and wait for radio gold from Sean Rouse.
No, I know. I'm talking about.
You know how many people out there were killed for 10 minutes on this radio show? He got 10 minutes. It was okay. Next time he's in New York, we'll throw him on again if he's not too pissed, Jimmy, and we'll see what happens next.
He didn't say anything.
And then we'll see what happens next.
I just watched you. The guy come in and not get
10 fucking minutes on the show is a long fucking time.
You're right.
All right?
You did him a great favor.
So what am I supposed to do?
Thanks for coming in, Sean. It was nice to have you.
Should we do a Barbara Walters fucking interview with him for
how
a half
about
hour?
Common courtesy, a guy you've invited on 2 years ago, to go, "Hey, man, thanks a lot for coming in." How about that?
I said thanks off
air.
No, you
didn't.
Off air, I said goodbye to the guy.
All right. Okay, off air, you say goodbye to him.
So I have a problem with Sean Rouse.
I never said you had a problem with Sean Rouse. Stop misquoting me. Stop misquoting me.
Then what's the big deal that he didn't get a proper goodbye on the air? You're insane.
I'm not insane.
What's
just
the big
rude.
deal?
You're the one you were raving about what a great comic you think he is, how you wanted him to come on.
What is rude about forgetting to say goodbye to a guy when there's
nothing.
Dude, when there's so much shit going on.
What was going on?
Chris Jericho is here. I think we had something that we had to do at the show, make sure the show ends on time and in a nice fashion.
That's a lot of shit going on?
Dude, I don't know, dickhead, because I don't know what was going on that day, fuckface.
Oh, don't get all angry and yell. You can't say you want me to voice my opinion and then get so pissed off when I voice my opinion.
You're insane.
I'm not insane.
You are insane.
No, I'm not.
You're insane at times.
No, I'm not.
So Sean Rouse didn't get the proper goodbye. Oh, well, it happens.
Okay.
It happens.
Okay. Okay.
You can sit here and try to figure it out.
See?
You can. Because you have all these opinions how it's supposed to work.
All these opinions? I fucking never say things I don't like on the show.
Let's get Yoshi in.
I never have problems with things that are going on the show.
We'll get Yoshi in eventually, no problem. We'll fit him into the show.
If you would have said that, I never would have even thought about it. You didn't say that, though.
What did I say?
I don't know, man. I don't know. The porn shit. It was a big thing. You didn't go, yeah, man, we'll get to him in a little while. Okay.
That's bullshit. I said we'll get to him eventually.
It's bullshit? It's not bullshit. You didn't say it like, you would have said it like that.
I didn't say that we're not getting these guys in. I'm like, yeah, we'll get to them. But I'm not obsessed with porn like you and Steve. Like, oh, God, more porn people. You guys get all excited. Can't wait to get your pictures and stuff. Who cares? Who cares? We're trying to do a fucking radio show.
I know what we're trying to do. I'm sitting here across from you. I understand that. I understand you're trying to do a radio show. I know that.
Jim, you're fucking pissing me off. It's bullshit.
You're pissing me off, too.
When you say, that I blew someone off, that is bullshit.
Okay.
That is simple bullshit.
I didn't
purposely try to blow someone off that I like. There are guys I hate, and I'll go right after them. But Sean Rouse, I didn't purposely blow him off.
Didn't say you purposely
I didn't blow him off.
Okay, you phrase it any way you want.
If I forgot to say goodbye on the air, who cares?
Okay, no one cares.
In the end, who the fuck cares?
So he traveled 2.5 hours north and then took the trains. My point is we shouldn't have had him if that was the way it was going to go. You shouldn't have had him in.
Dude, it's going to happen again to somebody.
Then you book
it's just
them.
how
don't
the radio
ask me to
show
get comics. I don't want to get comics.
Then don't get comics,
I don't
Jimmy.
want to. You have access to the same people I have
Then
access
don't get comics. Why? Because you're personally hurt that someone has to wait out there because we're doing other radio?
No, but it would annoy me if I didn't say wait out there. That's not what I said. You keep misquoting me.
I did not. You're like...
Yes, you did. You said I got pissed off when Patrice had to wait, and I wasn't even here for that.
All right, then I apologize for that. But you did say something about Bill Burr waiting, too. But that was another day. That was a lot going on.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
that was a lot. There was a lot going on that day.
When have I been mad about somebody waiting because there was a lot going on?
Huh?
When? When have I ever said, fucking stop what we're doing and bring so-and-so in? When?
Dude, you said Bill Burr had to wait. You said Sean Rouse had to wait.
I didn't. You said Bill Burr. I didn't say Bill Burr.
Bring Ben in here.
Get Ben. I didn't say Bill Burr.
I
don't remember the Bill Burr thing.
What?
I don't remember the Bill Burr thing.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm sure Ben just went, holy shit. Now Ben's involved. Yeah, I'm still here, people.
Is he obsessed with people waiting outside?
You were upset the first time.
Thank you.
You said this was a long time ago. But
thank you.
But I'm not getting them.
Obsessed. That's obsessed. When did Bill? I don't remember Bill.
It was a long time ago. You were said we got to get him in faster.
You said
It was a long
you
time
said we
ago.
have to get some of these guests in faster. Well, that's great. But if we have something going on, we're not going to stop the
What
fucking
was
radio show to get a guy in who could easily wait a little longer out there because it's very valuable airtime.
That's a fair point.
It's
but
a privilege.
That's a fair point, but what was going on? I don't remember the Bill Burr
If I'm
thing.
some kind of... Huh?
I don't remember the Bill
I don't
Burr.
remember what was happening that day, but
So
Bill
why
Burr-
mention it? Why not just stick to what we were talking about?
Because it's part of the whole fucking thing. You get uptight because some of these guys have to wait
Well,
to
how
get
do
on
you
the
know
show.
that I wasn't right about
If
the
I'm
Bill
an
Burr
artist-
thing if neither one of us
If
remembered
I'm
what was
an
going
artist
on?
sitting outside the Opie and Anthony show, I'll wait 4 hours to fucking get 5 minutes of airtime. Tough shit.
How do you know that I'm wrong about the Bill Burr thing if neither you or I can remember what was
You
going on
are
that
wrong
day?
about the Bill Burr thing is because I know he's a funny guy and we want to work him into the show, but obviously something else was going on.
Okay, so you're saying
that
I'm wrong
Anthony
just
and
on
I
principle.
thought Anthony and I thought was much more important, so we made him sit out
Okay,
there a
so
little longer.
So there's no way, because neither one of us can remember it, so automatically I have to be wrong about it because
You were
of
obsessed
whatever.
that he was waiting outside.
I'm obsessed. I didn't even remember it until he said I'm obsessed.
Well,
I didn't even remember it.
Ben remembered.
Ben remembers a lot of things. Ben remembers that we're getting, Dennis Leary and Lenny Clark in studio in Boston. Doesn't matter.
You don't know how a show works, and then you have these stupid opinions. It's
I'm
simple
sorry.
as that.
I had an opinion. So what? You're right. I don't know how a show works. That's why I roll in when I roll in. I don't pretend to know how a show works.
Just don't bring any comedians in anymore.
No
I don't
remarks.
give a fuck.
Believe me, I'll just do my job. No
I don't-
remarks.
I
No
don't
remarks
care.
off the air. You're right. You're right.
But you're
you're right.
You're sounding insane that I didn't like say goodbye to Sean Rouse on the air. Holy shit, are you kidding me?
It was rude.
I don't even remember my name at the end of the show sometimes. There's so much going on.
Still should've
Relax.
You still should have said goodbye to the guy.
Why? What does that prove to the listener?
That's a listener, just the guy that comes in. He travels 2.5 hours north.
I said
you've been
thank you
inviting him
after
for
the
2
show.
years. You've been inviting
The
2
show
years.
ends and we take our photos with Chris Jericho and we walk around the studio. We thank some of the guys for bringing whatever they brought to the table. I said goodbye to Sean Rouse.
Okay, good.
Good. I said goodbye to Sean.
Okay, good.
So I didn't do it on the air. That's the big deal?
No, and you know that's not what I'm saying.
Yes,
you know
sir.
that. No,
Then what
that's
is
not
it?
what I'm saying.
Then what is it?
Because you just blew him off. You didn't address him at all. Hey, we're hanging with Chris
Don't
Jericho.
say I blew him off.
Okay, it's the words that bother you. Stop with the semantics. Whatever you did, he just sat there.
So, it happens. It happens every day on this show. It's happened a million times on the show over the years.
And have I ever complained about it? Have I ever said to you, Bubba, no, yes or no? No.
Dude, it started because of Yoshi and Brandon outside, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, we'll get to him. You're like, well, I don't want him waiting out too long.
That's not the way it
blah,
happened.
blah,
You didn't just say.
Why'd you even invite him in? I'm like,
You didn't
we'll
say,
get to him eventually.
You didn't say we'll get to him, and I panicked. That's not the way it happened. That's dishonest. It's not the way it happened, dude. It's not the way it happened.
Whatever, Jimmy.
Okay.
Whatever.
Not the way it happened.
Whatever. You got to calm down.
I'm very calm.
You got to calm down. You really do.
Hey, look, you're the boss, brother. Everybody knows you're the boss. I'm not challenging that.
No, that's not what I'm getting at.
Of course
here.
that's what you're getting at.
No, of course it's not what I'm getting at, Jimmy. Of course it's not. You know, we all have a say in the show, and if you thought something was going on with Sean Rouse, you could jump in and try to make it happen. It wasn't happening. Do you understand? It wasn't happening.
So I can jump in and...
The guy's funny.
So I can jump in and try to make it happen, but I can't mention it to you off air because you're going to freak out and go, you sit here and do what I do. So, again, you want it both ways. I can jump in and make it happen because I'm part of the show, but I can't mention it to you off the air. And I didn't call you up screaming.
It's been a thing going on. That's why this happened on the air, that you're obsessed with people waiting outside
Why do
the
you keep
studio.
saying obsessed? You don't want to say blown off. Why are you saying obsessed?
You said about these guys today. You said about Bill.
I
and you said
reacted
about
to
Sean
what you
Rouse.
said. I don't remember Sean Rouse.
You brought the
I don't
Sean
remember
Rouse.
Bill.
I thought the Sean Rouse thing was fine, but when I mentioned Brandon and Yoshi coming in, and I'm like, I'm sick of the porn thing, but we'll make it work. You're like, you know,
Not the way you said it, dude. Come on, Hope. It's not the way
I did, asshole.
No, it's not the way you said it, brother. It's not the way you said it.
I'll start recording everything I say, so it's perfect for you.
No,
obsessed
but I'm
freak.
going to react to what's appropriate when somebody speaks to me. That's not the way you said it.
What did I say about Brandon and Yoshi?
You're like,
what did I say?
I guess we'll get him in. I don't know. I'm just sick of
and
the
you're
porn
like,
thing.
then why do we invite him, man? Why do we invite him?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't want people in, why invite them? It's a very valid question.
Because the show's not all about me. I understand there's a value to these guys, but it doesn't mean I'm going to, bring the good radio when these guys come in. All right? I hated those girls coming in yesterday.
But they were great.
It turned out it was great. You're right. Because Anthony found an angle.
I was brilliant, but why?
That's the only reason it was great. Anthony found an angle.
Understandable.
On paper, that looked like that was going to fucking suck, okay?
Well,
on
Anthony did
paper,
find the
Sean
angle.
Rouse looked like it was going to be really good radio. Guess what? It wasn't,
It
Jimmy.
wasn't bad radio.
It
wasn't
was
awful.
average radio best, and when you have a lot of other stuff going on, you have to keep moving on, keep trying to find, the next thing that's going to hit with the listeners. That's how the show always has worked.
And I know, I don't understand
And these guys
that.
will come in and they'll either stink or they'll do good radio. I don't know.
Which is fine.
I don't know. But that started the whole thing like, oh, why are you inviting him in if you're going to make him wait or you're not going to have him on?
If you're not going to have him on.
And then you're like, and then the same thing happened with Sean Rouse last week. And I know for a fact you said something about Bill Burr.
I don't remember. If I did, I would admit it to you. I don't remember it. But you don't remember it either. Neither one of us remembers why he had to wait. I'm being honest. I don't remember that.
He had to wait because the show was happening. That's the only reason.
How do you know that's what it was? Maybe you're right.
That's because I know that's how it works.
Okay, so you win that point of the argument because you know.
I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, well, the show really sucks today, but, I'm on a power trip, so I'm going to just let
Never said you were on a power trip.
Shut up,
No, I'm not going to shut up.
I'm exaggerating.
Oh, well, all right, well, then don't make it look like you're quoting me.
And I'm going to, stare out the window and just look at Bill Burr when maybe we could use him and to make better radio.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, something was happening because I know how I approach the show every day.
Okay, so
there are guys out there. I see them waiting. I'm like, wow, I would love to get them in, but I know what we're doing at that given moment is really good. So instead of stopping the whole fucking thing to get something else going, you got to ride these things out. That's how it works. That's how it always has worked.
Right.
So if Bill Burr was sitting out there, that just meant that something else was going on that was really hitting that day.
But neither one of us remembers it. So you'll win
matter.
that part of the argument on point. And all of a sudden, I'm obsessed because I mentioned Bill Burr had to wait. I don't remember mentioning that.
Yeah, because this is unfortunately the part of the show that I have to worry about every day.
Mm-hmm.
There was no other reason why he was sitting out there, but that there was probably something really good happening in the studio. Simple as that. That's the only reason.
And I understood when Sean came in.
That's the only reason.
When Sean came in and you went to the Dane Cook Hall, the Bob Kid, I definitely understood that. It was what happened once
he was in. But you're still not getting it.
I get it.
No,
I
you're not.
comprehend it. I don't agree.
No, you're not.
I get it,
You're
dude.
still not getting it.
That's arrogant. I do get it. I just disagree.
We could have went to the Dane Cook phone call, and that could have blown. You're like, well, I understand why we went there. Really? Why?
Because
that could have sucked.
No. You want to ask me a question? Let me answer it. Bob's a regular on the show. I understood why you're going to it. The guy got hurt. Dane's calling in. Dane's the guy we wanted to get on the show. You've been saying you wanted Dane on the show. Then we got Dane on the show. I definitely understood why you went to it.
But just because we wanted both those guys on, that could have sucked.
It could have, but I understood why you went with it. You're making my point.
Jim,
I understood why you went with that.
and Dice, there were times they gave us shitty radio. Just because Dice is coming in doesn't mean we're going to have great radio.
Understandable. No one is saying that.
So for you to say, I understood why you went to the Bob Kelly call, really?
Yeah.
What if we went there and it sucked?
I still would have understood why you went there.
All right, and you don't understand why you went to the Joey Paisano call.
Not saying I didn't understand. I'm saying once Sean was in studio and talking, and you wanted to make that decision, that's your call. Okay, fine. But then to not address him at all for the rest of the show.
My God, we should find the Sean Rouse audio.
Through going to break.
We should find the audio.
You're asking me, and I'm explaining to my point of view. From going to break and saying, hey, we're hanging with Chris Jericho, not even mentioning the guy, and at the end of the show, not even thanking him for coming in. That's what I was talking about.
Tough shit.
Okay, that's your answer. Tough shit.
Shit.
I say what I say, you say tough shit.
Did I thank him after the show?
I don't know what you did.
That's all that matters.
You say you did.
That's all that matters.
I'll believe you.
Because we developed these relationships for the radio show.
Okay.
If I forgot to thank the guy at the end of the show, tough shit.
Okay,
it happens.
Shit. Okay, I say what I say, you say tough shit.
It happens.
Okay. I know it happens. I was here when it happened.
I remember what was going on that day. Chris Jericho, the one thing he asked, he goes, dudes, I love doing radio with you guys, but if you could, play my song or a part of my song, that's all I want. And I knew we were running out of time. We were supposed to play the whole song. All of a sudden, there was, less than 2 minutes left. And I'm like, holy crap, we got to get to the song because we promised.
I know.
Because I tried it. When we promise someone something, I try to oblige. So all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, hit the song. We got to get out of here. Chris Jericho, thanks for coming by. Here's Enemy. It was just a really rush job end of a radio show.
I remember it, and I understand why you had to play it.
Fucking reason why Sean didn't get a thank you.
How come he didn't get, it's just a thing we do. When I've been in this show long enough, when you're talking about who's in studio, you're like, all right, man, we're hanging here with Chris Jericho, blah, blah. It's just the way you say things. But when you're saying, we're hanging here with Chris Jericho, and the guy's just sitting there, and you don't even acknowledge him. And I'm not talking about at the end of the show, and then at the end of the show.
Give some people a little more respect than others, too. Chris Jericho is known all over the world.
So what?
And he came in.
I know you guys like Jericho, and he's a good guest.
And eventually, maybe we would have got back to Sean or not. In that case, we didn't get back to Sean Rouse.
I'm not even talking about getting back to him.
Oh, my God.
But don't say, hey, you can jump in because you're a part of the show, and then on the other thing, get really pissed off if I say something off air. You can't have it both ways.
No, it's bullshit, Jimmy. I think it's a cop-out when you're like, you have all these opinions off air, but...
What, all these opinions? What do you mean, all these opinions?
You got these...
I want to know what you mean, all these opinions. I want to know what you mean.
You got this microphone in front of you. If you thought you could help the Sean Rouse situation, then start fucking talking.
What do you mean, all these opinions?
Then fucking talk.
I want to know what you mean.
No, that's it.
I'd like to know what you mean. That's a fair question. All these opinions, what?
All the opinions.
I love the way the show is going.
Dude,
what are you talking
I don't feel
about?
like getting into all the other bullshit with thinking everyone down in Washington is trying to, sidetrack the show. The marketing is not there.
Are you telling me that's me? Oh, my God.
I turned the corner.
Wow.
I turned the corner. I think they're now doing a really good job in Washington. You still think Gary Hahn is purposely fucking...
Oh.
Dude,
did you just
let's
say that?
not change subjects. Stick to the basic gist of what you guys
You're
were
saying that
discussing.
I'm the one who thinks that things
You're
aren't getting
convinced Hugh
done?
Pinero hates the show, right?
I'm not convinced that Hugh
I know
hates
for
the
a
show.
fact that he likes the show, okay?
I know
likes
for a
the
fact.
show.
Are you really on the air trying to throw me under the bus with Hugh Pinero?
Well, now if you want to fuck around, Jimmy, let's fuck.
I'll fuck around.
Let's fuck around.
Go ahead.
I
say what I have to say on the air, always.
All your opinions, right?
Yeah, my opinion is this, that they are worried about the show. I've been saying this since day one.
It's wrong now.
Well, let me finish my opinions. That they're worried about the show.
It's wrong.
And I was right about the advertisers coming up the premium. I was right about that. Wasn't I?
What
And one of the
part?
reasons that
What
they
part?
wanted us that the advertisers would start coming once we came off the premium. That was the reason they wanted to get us off the premium. I knew that. I knew the fact that that was one of the reasons they were going to take us off the premium is because advertisers were coming saying we will not go while they're on premium, but we'll go once they're off premium because the show is succeeding. I was right about that.
That was part of it.
And I was right about
I
was right about the whole marketing thing, which hasn't happened. I was right about it, and you thought the same thing. But now you're acting like I'm paranoid. I'm thinking that. How can you? That's disingenuous, man.
Nah, forget it.
Come on, dude. How could you say that? How could you say that? I'm paranoid and I have issues. How could you say that just to win an argument?
Oh, my God. You want to talk to some of the guys around paranoid and have issues?
Why,
you want to talk to Eric Logan? You want to talk? They're like, Jimmy's out of his fucking
Really?
mind.
So I was wrong about when that letter went out. When that letter went out and you guys weren't mentioned in the rate hike, I was wrong to say that was hiding the show?
Dude,
you bought that spin? Come on, dude.
The explanation,
Wow.
the explanation I got, yeah, I believed it. I believed it.
Then you and I are different people.
I definitely believed it.
Then you believed it.
I definitely believed it.
You believed that they just didn't want us associated with the rate hike.
I definitely believe that.
Because when you have a big show on the air, you don't want people to make it look like, hey, you're getting something good for nothing.
I definitely believe it. Do I agree with that decision? No, but I definitely believe it.
Okay.
I definitely believe that was their logic in that. Yes, without a doubt.
Okay.
I think it was the wrong decision. I thought we should have been involved with that letter, but I believe their their logic.
Right. No, you're right.
I believe.
You turned the corner, and I'm paranoid. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I believe.
I'm the one who's thinking that nothing's getting done, and you've turned the corner. Okay.
I think things are getting done.
I agree, actually, in some areas.
I was the number one, guy bitching on the show, but now I've turned the corner.
Why didn't you tell me this?
I think Washington's now doing a good job for the show. Definitely.
Okay. Well, why didn't you say this when I was complaining about the read that you guys got? I saw what that was. You saw the same thing. You agreed with it. You didn't tell me you didn't agree with it?
We weren't going to do that. We were not going to do that, you ass.
No. I'm saying you didn't tell me you didn't agree with it.
The channel blocking?
People. Come on now.
No. The motives.
The issue.
The motives behind the reading. I'm saying the motives behind the reading. When they sent you that. When they sent you that paper. When I went crazy
for the TV spot.
Yeah. When I went crazy because of the script they gave you, because I knew the motives behind it were to mention channel blocking. You didn't disagree with me on that.
What are you talking about? We weren't going to read the thing
I'm not
about
saying
channel blocking.
No. You're missing.
Oh, you thought that...
I know why that was in there.
No. See, that's your paranoia again. I totally disagree.
I said that on the air. Why didn't you call me out on the air?
I totally did. Because then I make some phone calls down to Washington, and I see where their head's at. You left right after the show. Eric Logan talked to Anthony and I for a while about it, and I believed their explanation. I believed it. They were trying to be funny with it, and it didn't work. And that was the email that Gary Hahn sent to me that I sent to you, basically saying, look, this was our attempt at humor, and it failed miserably. That was the only reason they did the whole channel blocking thing. I believe their explanation, yes. Call me crazy. I totally believe it.
Okay, good for you.
I totally believe it.
Absolutely. And actually, you might be right. But
I totally believe it now.
The fact that you would actually
at the point you made a good the other day you made a good point, but then I'm like, all right, well I got to call Washington and see what this is all about.
Just the fact
and the explanation they gave me, I believe it.
The fact that you would make it look paranoid that I've been pissed off at the way certain things go is mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling to me.
You got to calm down a little bit.
Don't.
There's some paranoia. You were still bitching about the advertising for the show while we're in the papers that day.
Yes, I was.
We're on the back page of the New York Post on the sports section, a really nice ad, and that day you were still bitching about the marketing.
And I acknowledged the fact that was good. You said you like about that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, that is good. That was good. I was talking about the TV commercial and the dialogue in the TV commercial, and you know that's what I was talking about. I was talking about the dialogue they gave you, that little thing about, maybe they were going for a humor thing. If that had been one or two of the lines, I would have definitely understood that. But the fact that every single line mentioned channel block. You're the one that was saying no one's running this channel. We didn't get this stuff sent to us.
I totally agree with that, too. But we're taking care of that situation,
too. How can you say that I'm the one who's thinking that we're not getting done?
They went with this angle of channel blocking. So then they had 6 or 7 different versions because they thought that might make for a good spot. That's all that was about.
And had
they had one
included,
idea. They had one idea. Like, you know what? These guys talk about channel blocking in a sarcastic, dry way. This could make a good TV spot. They were absolutely wrong. But
I would have agreed with you.
That was the only motive. That was the only motive they had doing that. And I truly believe that now.
Well, then you know
what? Because I talked to everybody down there.
Okay, then this is
unless they're all
if you're right,
fucking with me.
If you're right,
then
this is the case then of a guy who's been caught cheating on his wife 8 times. And one time he comes back with glitter on his collar, and it's legitimately there because he hugged a relative, and she thinks he was cheating again. He goes, no, I wasn't cheating. It's the same type of a vibe. So you can't call the wife paranoid for thinking the husband cheated.
Jimmy, I'm involved with these guys in Washington a lot. I encourage you to talk to Eric Logan because you do.
I do talk to Logan. I like him.
You don't talk to him a lot. I talk to the guy every day. And I'm just saying, some of the things you have problems with, you should get on the phone with him, and you'd be more at ease, is what I'm saying.
What are you saying that I have problems with that's so crazy or paranoid? I don't think the show's been advertised properly. They were afraid of the show, dude, and I was right about that.
They were taking a slow approach. I understood that. Believe it or not, I understood it from the beginning.
Oh, my God.
This show in October, I didn't want the whole fucking country to know about. Anthony and I were getting our chemistry back together. I was okay with no national spots.
You're making
I really
it look,
were.
Dude, you're making it look like you're comfortable with the way things have gone, and I'm this crazy person who's screaming for more. Come on, dude.
We've all screamed and yelled and had our problems here.
You were yelling 2 days ago.
Huh?
You're yelling 2 days ago.
Because I didn't know. You brought up a good point, and then I'm like, wow, you might be right about this. Okay, sure. But then after the show, I called and I got an explanation. I believe what they had to say.
And you also believe the explanation of why Open Ant were not mentioned in the XM letter.
Completely believe it.
Just because you didn't want to be associated with the rate hike.
I don't agree with it, but I completely believe their logic in that.
So it wasn't that they're a little afraid of the show, and maybe even justifiably so, considering what's happening.
If they're still afraid of the show, they would just keep us on premium. Don't you get it?
No, because of advertising. No. Because certain sponsors want to come aboard the show and just be a part of it and have us go out and do things.
No, wrong.
I think that they realize the show is moving in a different direction.
We don't have a lot of advertisers to begin with. No one, there's not a lot of guys jumping on board, and the rate for a commercial is so minimal. They're not going to make any money anytime soon on that. They're just not.
The advertising guy said that the advertisers want to come aboard. They want to be a part of the show.
Sure, that's
we're on basic.
That's part of it. That's
once we're on basic. Well, then how come you
make
it look like it's not part of it? You
that's
tell me
just one part of it, though. But if they were really worried about the show, they would just keep it on premium and let it grow that way.
You think that they've been very comfortable with the show and they've been pushing the show properly? And I'm this crazy person who doesn't think that. I don't buy it,
no. I think things have gotten better, though.
I never said they didn't.
I think they wanted to take a very conservative, slow approach. Did we agree with that all the way along? No.
Just the fact that
in the beginning, I didn't really care because in the beginning I didn't care because I didn't think we had a product that I personally was proud to show the whole country in TV
did
spots.
Care, dude. I'm talking about from January on. You did care, and when Howard announced he was going to Sirius, all of us thought like, all right, now you got to push this show because we got to be in a position to fight or whatever.
And we wanted them to push
starting January.
Starting January would have been nice. It didn't happen, but now we're in April, and now we got a big push happening. So it's a little slower than we wanted. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But from October to January, this show wasn't ready for a national platform. It just wasn't.
Okay,
Anthony and I took 2.5 years off.
You're saying you agree with that, but in the beginning of this whole XM tangent, you're making it look like I have all of a sudden been this problem who's complaining about XM irrationally, and that these guys
Anthony,
I love
Jimmy,
being here, and you know that,
Jimmy. Yeah, but. You don't acknowledge the good things that are happening with Washington.
Of course I do.
Not a lot, bro. Not a lot. You're always always looking for the other side of something. Why there was the channel blocking, script. Why we weren't mentioned in the letter. And I
was right both times.
No,
maybe channel blocking way one thing, but I was right about the other one.
No, you're not.
Okay, then you agreed dishonestly. You agreed with me dishonestly.
No, I'm not going to explain again. When it came up on the show, you brought up a good point. I'm like, whoa, yeah, we got to look into this. And you're 100% right about that, 100% right. But then I wrote some emails. Anthony and I talked to Eric Logan, and I'm completely satisfied now that they were just trying to make a joke that was just dumb.
Possible.
Dumb.
Why were there no other options? Had there been other options, I would totally believe that, but there were no other options.
Because when you're making a TV spot, you're like, all of a sudden something hits you. Like, well, I think this would make a great TV spot, so let's get 6 or 8 different versions of this and then record it, and we'll pick the best one. But then Ant and I jumped in and said, no, this is just not funny. It's not working. I totally believe it. Completely now. Completely.
Okay. Just like you believe that one I could swallow more than that's the why you weren't mentioned in the rate hike.
Well, that's fine.
You can.
I believe that too.
Okay, good for you.
I don't think I think it's bad business. I don't agree with their decision, but I believe their intentions definitely.
Okay, good.
Definitely. Didn't make me happy.
Oh no, you're right. Their intentions were good. I'm nuts for thinking that.
Dude,
paranoid.
It was Opie and Anthony coming off the premium. We're raising your service $3 a month.
No.
How is that good?
Because that's not what it was.
Basically, that's what it was.
No, it was.
That's the two. That was the 2 points in that letter.
Baseball.
That's the 2 points.
I'll tell you, baseball free online streaming, and when you have a show that you're proud of,
baseball was already happening.
When you have a good show that you're proud of, you're saying to people, this justifies the rate hike to a certain degree. Hey guys, look what you're getting now. We're raising the price. Look what you're
Baseball
getting.
was already happening. So they were basically announcing we're coming off the premium, and oh, by the way, we're raising everything $3.
But they didn't mention you were coming off the premium in the letter. That was my problem with the letter. They just said high voltage.
That's fine. That's fine.
To me, if you have a show that you're proud of and you're raising people's rates and you're saying, look, but now you're getting this great show for free, that's not a bad thing for the show. That's saying, look, people, look what you're getting as a part of this rate hike. That's being proud of the show.
Now they're proud of the show. You have no idea.
Okay. Then I have no idea.
You don't. You don't. They're definitely proud of the show.
Okay, good.
You know? Get on the phone with Eric Logan more, and you'll see for yourself.
I've talked to
the guy's fighting his balls off first in Washington.
You don't need to tell me about Logan. I love Logan.
And he's changed a lot of people's opinions down there. If they
change their opinions. You mean their opinions needed to be changed?
I don't. It seems like that.
Why would you say that?
You
made me look like I'm crazy, and now you're saying. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Just the fact that gears got changed in mid-argument to a whole new argument just is too telling.
I didn't change gears.
There's obviously tension between you two that's been simmering. That's all I see. That's what I see. And no, I'm not jumping on anyone's side in this argument. I'm being questioned here. Where's Anthony jumping? I'm not jumping. I'm not getting between this. But obviously there's tension here. You know. I know Jimmy very well. I know Opie very well. I see some tension. I know Jay Mohr very well.
Jay, we'll get you in a sec. I'm sorry.
I don't want Jay Mohr waiting. Ooh. I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro.
Well, now I know what Opie's talking about. You don't call people back.
You don't call people back. Yeah. So, you know. You guys obviously have to have a little powwow, perhaps off the air. I hear a little too much personal shit
my general thing
to not think there's a little more here than meets the eye.
This is my general thing. Simple as this, okay? Mm-hmm. And call me an asshole, call me wrong, that's fine. But this is, believe it or not, I'm having a really.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus, Jay!
Jay Mohr is completely naked.
Jay Mohr just got completely naked. He's standing in front of the window, completely naked.
and I think it's getting hard too. Jesus Christ! Tell him to put his pants on. That'll change gears easily right there.
Oh. Wow.
Look, this. I'll summarize, and you could call me wrong, whatever. But believe it or not, I'm having a really, really good time with this radio show. A really good time. I'm having more fun in radio than I've ever had. Okay, and I just get from Jimmy at times a negative vibe. When it's always like point out the negatives, point out the negative. I'm just saying, dude. And if I'm wrong, you can call me out. And there's, well, I'm not gonna, whatever. And I get a negative vibe. I get the calls, and the frustration and stuff. And sometimes, this is all I'm saying, sometimes I wish you would also just point out a lot of the positive things that are happening. You do focus on the negative a lot.
That is so sociopathic, I almost don't know how to respond to it.
Holy crap.
Of course I'm negative, and I point out the negatives. But to think, when I've agreed that this is more fun than commercial radio ever was, And you know I love doing the show, and you know I love. I love being
behind
here.
the scenes, dude. There's always this negative vibe of what this, that, and this is
And it's
coming.
funny, then
Dude,
you
this is coming from me, who's a complete asshole
Then
a
you
lot
should
of
have
times, and a
then you
negative
should have told me
person.
that. Then you should have told me that instead of saying, "Hey, man, I really like the way in the conference calls you speak your mind and you try to get shit done about the channel name change, and all that stuff." You're coming from two different points of view.
We haven't
I'm
had
negative.
We
and
haven't
I'm,
had a conference call in 4 months, dude. We haven't had a conference call in 4 or 5 months.
How about the Club Soda Kenny situation? Was I negative about that? That just got resolved 2 days ago, bro.
We all agreed on that one.
Whoa, how am I?
The producer holding up a "Let's move on" sign. Ben trying to be the producer.
Jay here. Let's go to Jay. Jay.
Move on. Talk about this later.
Cute girl outside.
It's a cute girl out there. Jay got naked.
You guys obviously need to, sit down and chat off air about things. I know both of you very well. I know both of your personalities very, very well. And I just see a clash going on there. That's for sure. I know Jimmy, like Opie says, Jimmy brings up a lot of the negative stuff and a lot of, he's always talking to people in D.C. about the problems that we're having. That is, first of all, that's just inherent in Jimmy's personality, is to point that stuff out. And the way he does it, is it abrasive? Sure. Is it in your face? Yeah. That's Jimmy. That's the way he does stuff. I sit there and I have seen huge improvements over the course of the past couple of months. Things have definitely gotten better. There's still a huge problem. I refuse to pay that Club Soda Kenny bill. I refuse to pay bills that they keep sending me in the email. I'm not paying those things. Are they advertising more? Sure. See if that lasts. Your personality is what your personality is. I've been with you for 10 years doing this show. I know what it's like, and you've come leaps and bounds, over the past couple of years. But to see you and Jimmy in the same room for a set amount of time, which is the past, few months that we've been on the air, I just see, I see problems. It's the way both of you are. There's,
blame me if you want, but I'm just trying to get.
I'm blaming
No,
anybody.
not you, Anthony. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get the negative vibe as much as possible out of my life. And I still get a negative vibe from Jimmy at times. And if I sent you down that road, then fine.
You didn't send me down the road.
I'm telling you right now on the air, I don't want to hear as much negative anymore.
Then stop saying as much negative.
I'm saying right now, but as we move forward, okay? I said, if I set you down this road, then
you didn't set me down. I'm 36, dude. You didn't set me down any road.
But I don't want to hear it as much anymore.
Okay.
I just don't. I
Okay.
want to enjoy my life. Dude, I'm not talking just about the radio show. I'm talking about my whole life. I'm trying to get a lot of the negative vibe out of me. I'm trying, okay? And I just don't want to hear as much anymore like I used to. I used to really get into it. I don't want to hear it as much. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And, you hit a nerve today with the whole people waiting outside the studio. Yeah, get pissed. What now?
Just, I want the negative vibe out. When as negative as you are, which I don't mind that about.
I
don't mind
I'm
that.
a negative person, but I'm trying to work on that.
But the fact that it's coming in this context, in the middle of an argument, like, Jimmy, I don't want the negativity. It's like, what? What are you talking about? I love the way things are going here. Like, what are you... You hit fucking nuts.
You hit a nerve with the fucking waiting with the guests. Simple as that.
It
all came out great.
Good, let it come out.
It all came out.
And then you switch gears with the XM thing. Come on, stop.
All right, whatever, dude. I'm a dope, and you're brilliant.
I'm brilliant, dude. But you switch gears.
No, you're brilliant.
What about that? You don't think Hugh likes the show?
Right. You're right.
Ugh.
You're right. I'm a dope. I'm stupid.
Dope? I never said you were dope.
No, you're right, though. You're right. Everything you said was right. I'm wrong. You're right. Obviously.
That psychology don't work either, bro. Come on.
Whatever. Obviously. You're right. You're right.
You don't think Hugh likes the show?
Huh?
You try to throw me under the bus with Hugh Pinnell? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. So you're right. I was wrong to say that, too. Whatever, dude. If you want to fight, it gets ugly. That's how fights always work.
Whatever.
So you can point out that I quote, try to throw you under the bus with Hugh Pinero.
Dude, I'm never going to win this. You're the boss, man. I know that.
Hugh Pinero isn't going to fucking fire you because I said something like that on the air. So
I don't think he's
going to
fire me, dude. I'm not worried about him firing me.
You know, everyone listening to the show knows when when there's a fight, it gets ugly. Tough shit. Tough shit.
It doesn't
So you
hurt.
don't like what I said? Oh well. You said some things I don't like.
Like
either.
what?
Huh?
Like what?
I'm not going to get into it.
What? I would like to know what.
Oh, no. No. Because then it'll be another 20 minutes. So you're right. I'm wrong. There you go. Will that make you sleep better tonight?
Dude, you're putting yourself in this position like you're this rational guy, and you've just done this job in an argument. I don't care if you're mad or not.
Wrong.
You don't care if I'm mad or not.
I'm completely wrong.
And you can try to fix things the way you want to fix them.
Whatever, dude.
I feel the same way. Whatever. That psych shit that works on broads doesn't work on me. I don't care.
Fine. Don't care.
I don't care.
Good. You say you don't care, you care.
Yeah.
Ben, any suggestions, Ben? Besides your move on sign?
Can we move on, please?
Jesus Christ.
We have been on this for a while.
Yeah, we've been on for a while. Jay's here. Let's go. Let's take a break and go to Jay.
The very worst of the Opie and Anthony FU line.
This is a big fuck you to Dragon Faggot. Dragon Faggot, you need to shut the fuck up. Next time I see your ass, I'm going to put a wow stick over your fucking mouth.
Yeah, this is a big fuck you to that douchebag Dragon Wagon. Don't call representing truck drivers, you queers.
Yeah, I want to give an FU to my wife. When I married her, she was beautiful, skinny, nicest person in the world. Now, she turned into a complete, I don't even want to even mention it. Just call her huge. Obnoxious, no humor at all. Beast. What really pissed me off is that she ripped up my Jim Norton tickets for the Bermuda. I was all psyched to go. She ripped it up. Oh, thank you very much. F you. And I am going to listen to the show. I am going to call into the show. I'm sick and tired of you telling me no more Opie and Anthony. And thank you for ripping up my signed Opie and Anthony pictures. I was so proud of them. Thank you. You wait. I'm going to be a pest too. I'm going to go to Opie and Anthony, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get even. F you.
Fuck you, little doggy company. Go ahead. You pay $100 million a Howard, $10 million a month, or, at $12 a month, 12 months a fucking year, you're only making $120 million with each one of your 1 million listeners. Douchebags. You take 110 and pay for them. You have $10 million for the whole rest of your company. Asshole. Fuck you.
This big FU goes out to that piece of dog shit out in Chicago known as Mancow. Mancow, I'm the champion of free speech. You're a cocksucker of free speech. All you talent left here, you no-talent hack. Opie and Anthony's little finger waving in the air has got more talent than you no-talent piece of shit.
Yeah, this fuck you goes out to Dragon Wagon. Opie and Anthony rock. You don't call DirecTV to cancel forensic files because it's violent. Fuck you.
I would give a big fuck you to Dolly Dooley, you retarded bastard. Fuck you.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line at 1-866-FU line 1. 1-866-FU line 1. Well, fuck you very much. Opie and Anthony, XM202.
We're back with Norton and Friends. Is that funny, at least?
Are we done?
All right, thanks.
Are you done?
Hey, that's real great, guys.
Start of Friday.
Make me wait 40 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Mohr.
Bunch of beautiful girls. Make a guy wait around outside for 40 minutes.
What's up, Jay Mohr?
Naked.
Who was it? Roush? Who? Rouse?
Sean Rouse.
That guy's never had more press in his life. I never heard of him, and I'm a fucking comic. This guy's been talked about for 2 hours. This guy should come in here and tongue your bag.
Wow.
Hillary, how you doing out there?
Who's Hillary? Oh, you got to know everyone out there, huh?
Yeah, I never sat on a couch like a common Joe.
Wow, who's that chick?
She's in facial extravaganza 1 through 30.
Stop.
She's
Really?
part of the Slap Happy series?
Yeah.
She actually is in one of the Slap Happy movies?
Let me grab a box cover.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
her
might-
right there?
that's her. Yeah, you
Wow.
might want to be nice to that girl. How you
Roll
doing,
over
darlings?
face.
And she's lovely. She's from Chicago. She weighs 98 pounds.
You got all the stats.
And I talked to Brandon Irons, who I've always been a fan of, and he said she has a true passion for her work.
Brandon's sick.
He's an animal.
He said, I really started to love her when she let me drink her pee.
Really?
I always wanted to try it, he said. I said, really? Jimmy's going to love you.
Her face looks like strudel in the middle photo on this
It does
one.
look like something
I like that.
they whip up.
Oh, that is about 8 cocks worth of jizz on her face.
I said it. That's not one load, is it? And she said, oh, no.
Well,
Who's Eric Rouse?
Sean Rouse. Eric Logan, Sean Rouse, 2 different people. Sean's a comedian. Eric.
I heard of
is
Eric
all of our
Logan
boss.
less than I've heard of Sean Rouse.
He's the programming president.
I'm not
Head of
taking
programming.
sides, you guys know that.
Eric's
but,
one of the
but
bigwigs.
Jimmy did get a little out of line, yeah.
What?
Oh, stop.
You get a little out of line yourself, Jimmy. Billy?
Both
Once you
out.
read, once you
Fuck
read
that
it, Billy.
guy. It's my fucking party. I pay for the drinks. It's my party.
Well,
Nah.
once you read it, oh, Billy boy.
I'll admit I was out of line. No problem.
We're making headway.
I know that much.
Jesus.
Well,
when
I
my
know I
naked
was,
body
Oh,
pressed
boy.
against the glass.
No, enough.
I felt bad.
Let's attempt
We're gonna move
to
on.
move forward.
Dude, I tell you, I'm not happy with what happened. But I'm not even annoyed anymore.
Did you see the
It's done.
Did you see the squished black guy?
What?
On the
Oh,
front
yeah,
of the truck
yeah,
on the
yeah.
bus post?
Yeah, it's the cover of the
Crush
New York
hour.
Post. The guy lived.
Why can't they just turn the wheels in other directions and kind of go scoot?
Pull him out or just back up.
They tried
No,
that. He
just
screamed.
One
Really?
guy, yeah. One guy go left, one guy go right.
Go.
And there's a picture of a ruler inside in the story, like, this is what 8 inches looks like. And I'm like, well, I know that.
Bus on one side, truck on the other, and a jig in the middle going, hey, what do you want from me?
Oh, Bell? I say monkey dunk tank, I get it.
And they put Crush Hour.
What the fuck is Christina Applegate doing dancing?
She's on Broadway.
Um,
Yeah. Welcome to ADD Theater again today.
I'm going to get
Mohr.
better.
That's okay. I had a little too much attention the past hour. I think it was.
That was an hour?
It
Yeah.
seemed like it.
That was
seemed
not
like 5.
an hour.
Dude.
It seemed like it should be 11 o'clock.
I've been here 45
Yeah.
minutes.
It was about an hour.
Oh, my God.
It was about an hour. Yeah.
What are you eating?
Popcorn.
You like Pop-Tart Diva.
No, Eric brought him and goes, calm down, eat some Pop-Tarts.
Eat a Pop-Tart.
Did you guys get instant messages about the poker chips that drove people crazy when you'd click them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I almost called. I was driving in L.A. and I just... Wow.
You don't like the sound of poker chips, though?
Not
Over the
for
radio?
3 hours.
It was me. Eric, there's a thing that these guys do behind the scenes. They take everything away from me. Because I'll just tap stuff
fidget.
all day. Look, there's not a pen near me anymore.
Pop-Tarts
I
don't
used to
make
do-
much noise.
I used to do this all during the show.
Tap. Very annoying.
Ed Burns, huge Opie and Anthony fan. I worked yesterday up in the Bronx.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And
You couldn't bring him in?
He's kind of busy.
I know. Look at me thinking there's a
Having a
chance.
baby with Christy Turlington.
I'd love
Nice
to
work,
have,
Ed.
Have him come in and sit out of the studio for.
I go, Ed, you married? No, it never happened. You married Christy Turlington. He goes, yeah, sometimes you got to walk away. Sometimes you got to walk away.
Ooh.
I'm like, Heather Graham and all this. And he goes, sometimes you got to walk away. Jay, sometimes you got to walk away. I'm like, yeah, well, that's easy when you Christy Turlington pregnant. Sure, I'd walk away too.
Heather Graham, huh?
Oh, Ed Burns,
Yeah.
legendary. Jesus. He had them all.
She's a good one.
She's the best piece of ass I ever had. I had them all over the world. You don't come to Vegas to talk to a man like Mo Green like that. Like that, Mikey.
And you're the consigliere.
I can't find my.
And his cousin Sco. I'm supposed to give a big shout out to Sco and what is it, Valley Stream?
I think this one phone call could bring everyone back onto the same page.
I hope it's Frenchie.
I really believe this guy could bring it all back on the same page. Everyone on the same page. Bill?
Yep.
What's up, buddy?
Am I on the air or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just going to say, I was watching Channel 7 News, and they were the anchors were making fun of two radio guys that were arguing with each other on here.
They played a clip of us arguing.
You play it, Billy Boy.
Makes their little argument seem like dumb stuff now.
Should get the L.A. clip, though. The clip of the L.A., the woman and the guy.
What happened?
In the newsroom.
Oh, it was great.
That's good.
What happened?
Come on. Oh, these anchors at a news desk right before the news went on the air.
And we should play the ABC clip, too, just because there's a lot of new listeners. Where's Eric? Eric will find it.
They got into a little tiff before going on air. And the guy starts accusing the woman of drinking, and it's really brutal.
What channel?
You got it? It was some channel out in L.A. You might recognize the names.
I got to tell you guys, whackbag.com, I went on later in the afternoon. The Photoshop stuff they do is
hilarious.
They do it.
Hilarious.
The midget pictures of Voss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
shooting
brutal.
baskets.
They're
and then there was like
brutal.
a baby's hands mixed in with midget hands. like you don't even know it, but I was just that stoned.
It's
really
really
like,
funny.
those are baby hands. Those aren't midget hands.
Did you see the one of Ozzy biting my head off?
No.
We got a picture.
That's an animation.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
And they loop it where he like leans over and fucking bites my head off and stands back up and smiles. They're geniuses. They're
The new
Photoshop
Pope
geniuses.
is a...
Oh, yeah.
But Cleavon Little is the Pope because I said I wanted a black Pope.
I said the new Pope is a new...
If you watch Blazing Saddles on TBS or TNT, they edit out the farts in the campfire.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
And they keep the word nigger.
Really?
I was so appalled.
You were appalled.
I was appalled.
I don't know.
A fart is more important than
that movie without the word nigger really isn't very funny. And you got to understand where it was coming from.
Farts.
Yeah.
Like a guy said,
Well,
we can't air it. We
can't.
can't air it with guys farting because they're eating beans. But then, everyone's dropping N-bombs. It's like, come on, dude.
Well, you understand where it was coming from, Who wrote the movie.
And why can't white guys say it on Comedy Central, but all the black comics just say it like it's nothing?
Dude, that's every argument I ever had at Tough Crowd. Yeah. That's every standards and practices discussion we ever had is why can they do it on this show and that show? Because it all depends on what point of view you're coming from. If you're coming from a fucking testosterone point of view or whatever, conservative.
But black
point
guy
of view,
can just sit on a panel and go, well, I got cousins that act like niggas, and it's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then look, we're all pausing to see if he's not going to say it, is he?
Well, dude, they would let...
I swear I'll blow this nigger's head all over this town.
Blazing Saddles.
They would let Chappelle's show
don't
say it. Chappelle's show would say it, but then Keith or Patrice would try to... Keith Robinson wanted to say it in a sketch, and it was just the whole vibe of Tough Crowd. They wouldn't let Keith say it on Tough Crowd, but they would...
Same channel.
Absolutely, and the same color. It wasn't like it was some white guy. And Colin tried to say it in a sketch where it actually made sense.
Mm-hmm.
They would not allow it. He was like, parodying Leonardo DiCaprio and all those fucking wannabe white guys. But yet they let that one guy say it. Remember the first Chappelle sketch that was huge? Because she married a nigger lover.
Right.
That guy, they allowed him to say it. So it was all the context, man. They were very, very selective in the way they let you say it. It was annoying.
I'm going to try to bring us back to the news thing.
Keith was great on the show, and he kept talking about
Jay
cops.
in the studio. It's very difficult.
I know, Anthony.
Very difficult. We actually wanted to play the news thing, the argument on the
Is there photos of these people?
Well,
no.
Well, you got to explain. We watch this one news channel every morning.
Oh, we're doing the ABC one first?
Yeah, you got to set that up.
What town?
Right
this
here,
is
New York.
New York.
Roz Abrams?
No,
it's
she's old school.
I forget
Roz.
his name.
She was on last night.
Was she?
Yeah, she's still
She's
doing
still
it.
working?
Yeah, she's
Sue
still doing
Simmons,
it.
the Power Dyke.
Well, it's the Steve and Bill show, basically.
Yeah, it's Steve and Bill and the chick, whoever it is in the middle that tries to mediate the two. They can't stand each other. And you can tell every morning there's something going on. There's some, underlying thing.
Well, the newscaster, Steve Bartlestein,
Yeah.
He's a gay fellow, which is whatever. And
there have been all kinds of accusations with him doing crank and kidnapping people, stalking
with and bothering people with laser pointers and stuff.
Yeah, he's a real kook.
The Post had a lot of fun with him. I think it was last year. So he's on, and then there's this weather guy, Bill, and you can tell they just don't like each other.
Yeah,
and the tension bubbles up pretty much every morning, and every once in a while they kind of go at it.
This guy's not gay.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
You don't think so? He really is.
Really?
Yeah. Harassing guys. He's a fruit.
Larry Bird and Jerry Buss are at my hotel.
Really? Oh my God, that's very interesting.
This goes off. I love it.
Oh my God.
So Steve and Bill one morning, I guess Steve was doing a report on Donald Trump's wedding and the wedding dress, and he mentioned Donald Trump's fiance's name, and he got it all wrong. And instead of just letting it slide, Bill, the weather guy, just jumps on Steve about it. And Steve gets really pissed off. And they go at it. And I think later on in the argument, Steve accuses Bill of letting a guest wait outside. And then it gets really uncomfortable for the poor chick that's sitting in the middle. She just sits there silently, reading instant feedback, all uncomfortable. So let's go to the clip.
All right, here's the clip.
Have you seen this? This is the big dress. If something old, something new, and something that costs about $100,000. Here's a look at the wedding dress made for supermodel Melania Nelms, the former or the future Miss.
Wait, go over that name again, Steve. What was that?
You know what? Why don't you do it, Bill?
No, I'm not the anchor, Steve.
Melania, right?
Why don't you go over? Why don't you do it?
I'm not the anchor.
Well, you know what then? Then I'll pipe down over there during the VO, wouldn't you?
What then, Steve?
Go ahead, do it, Bill.
It has 300 feet of satin.
If you're not the anchor, then don't interrupt me.
I wanted to know what you said.
If you're not the anchor, then
go,
don't...
baby, go. Go.
The gown was designed by John Galliano for Christian Dior. And the bride plans another dress of Vera Wang design after the couple's first dance. Wedding is set for Saturday. Why don't you give it a shot there, Bill?
Hey, I'm just representing the audience. I heard enough. And I'm just saying.
My bad.
What
I'm
a
sorry,
dick. I'm not looking for an apology, Steve.
I know, so
I'm just saying,
sorry.
would you like to take another shot?
No, I wouldn't.
I can't take a shot at it. That's why I do the weather. I don't read that stuff.
Right. It is so cold.
It is
outside.
It's cold in here, too.
Take a shot at the weather if you want. I don't matter.
I'm good with that.
Hey, dude, I get paid either way. It's look at the weather to start the day. And it will be a day where it will be a cold day.
You know what? The anchor was cool.
Yeah. The weather guy was a dick right there. He's just laughing at him.
Take a shot at it.
Yeah.
Take a shot at it.
Come on, Billy boy.
Like, if I'm the anchor and the weather guy's giving me shit, say, look, guy that says, for those of you that don't have windows in your home, this is what it's like outside.
Yeah. Bill Evans
That's a weird gig, weatherman.
And the anchor was right, by the way. It is Melania Nelms. He said it right.
How about really? He goes, all I heard was Melania Nelms. And then he's goofing on him and laughing at him.
And that's live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
every morning they got something, little tension.
Every morning there's something simmering.
Not like that where we can play it every
We tape
day,
it. We tape
it every morning. We're just waiting for the next time.
We know there's going to be something going on.
Yeah.
I like when the weather guy goes, and this is what it looks like outside right now.
Yeah, right now. Here's a camera.
In case you're in a fucking bunker or a Skinner box being raised by hippies.
Skinner box.
And
then we have the LA clip.
$20 shoes.
Yeah, let's do the LA clip.
LA clip. A little more brutal.
This is from KABC out there. I think this is like 10 years old. Uh-oh. We might not be able to go to the clip.
What'd you do, Eric?
Oh, here we go. That's
there
okay.
it is.
This is great. This fight.
Real fast, Hope.
Oh, boy.
Brandon Irons.
Yeah, we'll get him in.
No.
Eventually.
I don't care if he comes in at all, to be honest with you. But I just want to say he's a great director. And Baker's Dozen, starring Hillary Scott.
Yeah.
Who takes more loads on her face than
well, the big question,
a chink in a bukkake movie.
Will she take a load today, you think?
An expressionless wall biter.
Bukkake, sir.
You think she'll take a load today?
Hillary? Hey, Brandon?
Thanks, sweetie.
The guys want to know if Hillary's taking loads today. Let me handle this, assholes.
Brandon.
More loads for Hillary? We're done with that movie, man.
Well, what's
you want
next?
her to take loads right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, well done.
What's her fee? Because I have per diem.
I think it's on the house today.
Wow.
Whoa.
On the house and on the bridge of the nose.
Hey, you know what? I've never done DP before, and it's like a fantasy of mine. And I don't mind.
Director
Who's going to be the D?
Ask her right now. Maybe she'll
Oh
do
my
one just
God.
for you.
This will bring everyone back together.
Who's going to be the D?
Come on, guys.
Who's going to be the D for double?
Jay, work this for us, please. We need something now.
Hillary, come on. If I give you a beating.
You get her in here. Have her come.
Hillary, come in.
Have her step in.
Well, let's share a mic.
Oh. Wow.
Come here, girl.
Nice.
You want to sit down? I'll get up. Or you can sit here.
Okay.
Well, that's how her face looks.
It's like your girl.
You can't tell when it's glazed over.
You guys,
some crusty stuff.
Do you guys swing?
No, she's in control of this.
Wow.
You guys swing?
How old a gal are you?
I'm 22 years old.
22? How long you been making movies?
6 months.
6 months? That's it?
Yeah.
What were you doing before?
I sold mortgages for 2.5 years.
And what, that wasn't panning out, really?
No.
Not paying the bills?
I was like entry level.
Yeah? Were you like a little... were you like
Get it?
a little...
Right.
Yeah.
Entry level.
Entry
you
level.
Still are.
Were you slutty and stuff? like banging a lot of guys anyway, so you figure you make some cash making movies?
No, but I know I knew that I had slut potential.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what? And instead of going like with movies where you're just kind of getting banged or something.
Well, this shit's getting banged right there, Ed.
Holy moly!
There
Wow! Right up the pooper.
That's right.
That guy that's
Wow.
that guy that's stabbing you in your fart box in that movie. He doesn't respect you.
Oh, but it felt so good.
Did it? Your face
God,
looks like it
yeah.
feels good. It looks like you're
runny
taking
eye-
a math test and you don't know one answer.
Runny eye makeup.
That is really hot, the runny eye makeup.
Oh, it's the
Why is that guy's bag brown?
Whoa.
Look, his fucking balls are brown.
It's something.
Is that guy Russian or something?
Yes, he is actually.
And that's why his balls look like dirty potatoes? Would he buy those on the street from some slope?
You want potato?
Wow. And then she pulls it out of her keister and goes right down on
Aren't you afraid of hepatitis?
Oh, what a gal.
Aren't you afraid of hepatitis?
I'm afraid of less things.
Oh, wow.
You are a good egg.
Look at you. Choke that thing down.
Jesus. Do you like watching yourself?
Sure.
Oh,
Look
you're
at that.
gagging a little bit.
My dick's actually bigger than his.
Slobbering all
That's
of it.
fantastic.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Look at them.
But
Please
his
come
is
to
hard
me.
24/7.
Let me make the fuck on you. I will now make the good fuck on you.
Please say the first line again. Please. He said, please come to me.
Please, you come to me. Come over to me and I will make the fuck in your ass.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, the Russian men fuck so much better than stupid American.
What are you saying
Wow,
right
you
there?
are really... Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm getting a flow.
Oh,
Do a little
I
lip
have
syncing.
no idea.
It's probably ow my ass. No?
Oh, no. It's saying, please, I need more.
Please more. Wow, you know something?
Why don't
Some
you do
girls
DP?
need it slow when they're taking it in that one. This guy is pounding like he's...
Well, he's got a...
That's how you do it.
He's got a 5-inch dick. What does he care? Come to make the fuck.
To make the good fuck on American girl. Look at me. Oh, he came out.
Way to go, stupid.
Pulled out. The piston slipped out of the cylinder. Wow. If you still problems going to the bathroom after that or anything?
No.
No? God bless you.
Think I'm in love, and I can't get enough. Oh my God.
Wow.
All I can look at is that punched ball bag. It is
No,
really
it's
annoying.
uncomfortable to look at. It looks like his testes have crept up into his lower abdomen.
I'm
He's
looking
got to
at
push
her.
him down. Ow.
Oh, Rocky's eyeballs.
Brandon, you need some stunt dick.
It's all dark and ridged. It looks like a Klingon head. Oh. Wow. How long till the money shot? Do you remember doing this one? Or?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah?
It's wild. The best is yet to come.
Really? Where do you take it? In the face?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I have a little cleanup girl that eats that all.
A cleanup girl.
Yes,
That's what you need. Oh, God, that bag is, you can't even, it's so distracting.
It's very distracting.
You could light a match.
Wow.
Not for nothing, Chaluch, but we had his ball bag the other day. It was like shoe leather. The Fistaniores never had a bad ball bag in their life. Let's stick to what we know here. We know making horses.
Wow. So you've been doing it only, how long?
6 months.
6
Ask
months?
me, you want to talk to the girl? Yes,
I just want to know, like, how she went from, what were you doing, mortgages?
Yeah.
From mortgages to that.
Entry level.
Did you meet somebody and
Yeah,
talk
well,
you into it?
I'm from Chicago, and there's some guy I met. He's somehow connected in the industry, and he talked
How
to
did
me
you meet
into
him?
it. Through a friend. I don't even remember how. Just
Some
through
friend?
Like,
And-
I didn't meet him as a porno guy. I just met him as, like, a regular guy.
And
I
did he
just had
finally
some-
say to you, hey, you want to make movies?
Well, he talked to me about it, like how much money the girls can make and
Yeah,
how
that's
much
always
fun
the selling
it
point.
could be. And then he sent my pictures to an agent in LA, and I started talking to the agent. And
Did you do anal sex before?
yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Did you ever make any movies at home, maybe with the camcorder or something like
There's
that?
Hillary Scott with a whole lot of dicks in that one shot. Goodness gracious.
Oh, boy, here's a money
the
shot.
eye makeup is running.
But that's the first one. See, I actually eat that one myself.
You swallow?
My pretty
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what I like. Oh, yeah. Oh, that tastes good.
Can we check off? I come on fucking face.
Look at you. Eat my cum. Eat it. That's good Russian cum. Tastes like vodka.
Oh, you're such a good girl.
Yeah, look at you.
You're a good big girl. You're a big girl.
She loves to taste the communion wafers, Father.
This isn't enough.
Really?
This isn't enough cum for a hungry girl like me.
Well, then step aside, Norton.
That's why she needs the hungry man cum.
Ready for a dozen cocks.
A dozen?
A dozen. I want a dozen.
She answered me.
I think you're going to need some help, though, a little girl like you.
Maybe.
Beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Setting up a
couple
scene
dozen cocks. Kit Kat Club suck cocks.
We need a couple dozen cocks.
Oh, who's this coming in the scene?
Somehow.
Hi.
Oh, isn't she?
It's
Lexi Ripper.
Lexi?
Yeah? What are you here to do?
Kelly Ripper.
Clean out the cum off her face.
You're the cleanup
She's
girl?
going to clean up the cum off her face.
Are you up for that?
How do you apply for that job?
20.
She came crawling in like a cum Roomba, just waiting to suck the cum up.
I met her. She was licking the floor at Show World.
Show us that tummy first, huh?
Yeah.
Good things I want.
Oh, what a great movie. All right.
Now that's a lot of dicks.
Wow. Oh,
this is my kind of party.
Oh my God! You got a black one, a white one.
You know what the worst part about watching this is? I'm hoping I just don't blurt out "lucky girl."
Oh yeah.
Brandon, are you in this one?
He's the camera guy.
Yeah. Look at the black guy behind Lexi trying to creep in the back door. Yeah, like she won't notice.
Like we did in prison, yo.
He doesn't even want to fuck her. He's trying to steal her ankle bracelet.
Wow. You don't want to be the short stick in the gangbang.
Brandon, how do you pre-screen these guys? Whoa.
No, it's just any and all comers.
Roman
You
Mohr helmet.
take the room full.
Roman Mohr helmet. Never actually saw one in action like that. Oh, teabag, a little teabagging.
Now, Hillary, are you like just at this point in the movie? Are you just insatiable for cock?
Oh, yes, of course.
For real?
Yeah, for real. I completely enjoyed making that movie. Beginning
So at this point, with like 8 dicks and what is it, a dozen, Brandon?
Yeah, there's 12 guys.
There's 12 guys. You're just in another dimension of just cum and cock.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, wow.
You enjoy choking on it?
Oh, yes.
I mean, no, mine specifically.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I haven't had the opportunity.
All right, well, let's.
You want to go to the load?
She makes that pat from
One more
Iraqi. I just had my last eggnog face.
Oh, yeah.
This is. Here we go.
She's sitting on my lap, and I'm watching. It's like I'm.
Girls cheek to cheek. Oh, all over the face.
How can two guys whack their bags, helmet to helmet?
Whoa, and then he just shot on the guy's hand.
That's hot. Eye makeup again.
Is it stinging your eyes?
Yeah, well, he told me he wanted my eyes open as long as possible, so I'm wiping off, and then he's yelling at me, "No, don't wipe it off." I'm like, "Do you want my eyes open or not?"
Do you realize what a star you are? You completely eclipsed that other girl. That other girl is a non-factor in this
the other
movie.
girl, her role is the cleanup girl. She's got to eat the loads off of Hillary's face.
I know, but the guy was jerking off on both their faces, and Hillary just completely dominant.
Anthony, would that bother you if someone shot on your helmet like that? Does the drummer pull you short?
Jesus.
Yeah, give me all that.
Wow.
Every last drop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't it weird that black guys come as white? Wouldn't it be so much fun if it was like chocolate milk just shot out like a nice Nestle quick snack?
Oh my God! I like that kid eating lima beans face. Nice.
This girl was injured at the explosion at the Elmer's glue factory today.
I want to be drenched in it. Yeah.
But do you mean that when you say it?
Mean what?
You said I want to be drenched in it.
Of course.
Like at this point, you're just in another dimension of fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that guy had nothing.
No.
That guy had nothing. Yo, occurred in a way.
Don't rehire that guy. You think I could be anonymous, just come in with a mask and cover my tattoos and just drop a map of Hawaii on him?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to shoot above the waist.
There you go.
Big Jim Slade. No, dribbler.
Dribbler. What are you, Randy West?
That guy went at it.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I would want to come on all the black guys' hands and make them feel faggy.
Oh, look, such a dirty little whore.
Oh, no, you're getting me where it hurts.
Don't say that.
Oh, yeah.
Good girl. What a good girl. A couple beautiful girls.
Oh, boy. More.
Where you guys going tonight, Kit Kat Club? Oh, look at that guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
DNA farm.
Are you actually counting down in your head as this happens? Like, all right, that's 8.
No.
You just want more?
I didn't count.
It sounded like Jim's act.
Look at all that on her face. My God.
You need a shower?
Jesus!
Oh my God, that guy really had some quantity.
That guy had glowworms crawl out of his dick. Wow. When's it gonna heal?
My God, that was paper mache.
Oh boy. Oh my
You're gonna look every drop off my face.
Me?
No, she's not talking to you. You're confused. She's sitting on your lap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there it goes. Like a retard drooling.
That was the Rikers Island. I can't believe I'm doing this load.
Oh, that's a waste. That could have been the new Martin Luther King that just dribbled all over her face. Just nothing. Ends up a batch in a movie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a dirty little whore. I'm a dirty little whore.
You're not.
No.
Yes, you are. Good person. Yes, you are.
I need more.
She needs
Filthy
more.
little girl.
Oh, I need more. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
I like this guy aiming for the forehead and hair. That's passive aggressive.
Oh, yeah. He's the light one.
Stay there, don't you
Oh, yeah.
Don't you fucking move.
Good.
Brandon, you sound like a friend of ours.
Yeah. Suck that cock.
Don't you move. Suck it, you fuck.
Another one. How many?
Baker's dozen, Anthony.
Wow.
How do these guys time it out? They're all within 2 minutes of each other.
No, there's a technique, you know. You just got to get them all ready. In the DVD extras, you see the girls let the guys finger their asses and they spread and all that.
I want every draft.
She looks like, remember that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, right before the Nazi guy's face melted when the Ark of the Covenant opened up? She looks just like that.
Thank you very much.
And another?
Do you have a website?
I'm working on it.
Wow.
Does Brandon have a website?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Wow.
That was a nice one. Wow.
Whoa.
That's a super soaker.
Is that me?
I almost missed it when you went behind the Stemmons Freeway sign.
Wow. And another one right to the front of her head, in her hair. Wow.
See, the problem is it starts to go watery, and the more guys they don't add to it, they actually take away. It's more like you're pissing on the girl's face. It's like it. It's not that they're doing it.
It's kind of washing it away a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Hey, little slut. Look all this. Come on.
All
Wow,
right.
look at her go.
Look at this, Hoover.
Oh, yeah.
Like a pool skimmer.
Yeah.
Oh, get in the eye socket. There's a lot collecting in
It's
there.
like cum liposuction.
Yeah. Oh, how's it taste?
Salty.
Like cum, you idiot.
Like buttermilk and Clorox.
Wow, that was not a random example.
What do you mean? I just thought of it. I know what cum tastes like. I'm a man.
Wow.
I've been to camp. I fell asleep first at the HUD house.
Oh, look, she's sucking her nose.
Yep.
Clear those nostrils out.
Oh.
You wouldn't believe the number of times we've had the girl freeze at the moment of truth. The cleanup girl just looks in total disgust at all those loads and just,
And then you take her to the weeds and sea caucus and go, now you're resting. Yeah, you're resting. I know what I'm doing. I'm resting. Beans, I thought I told you to go fuck your mother.
I told you to go bukkake your mother. What are you doing?
Jimmy, you saw the papers. My head was like this. I wish I would speak just once.
First of all, she was a hooah.
Yeah.
But no, we bring her back later on.
And there you go. Very
Wow.
nice.
Oh, hey.
Is that yours?
Bravo.
Not mine.
You are.
Next time, bring that butt. Oh, she got zits all over her bottom.
Who is that girl?
Oh, but yeah.
Ooh. She's an Accutane suppository.
You're a big, bright, shining star. These girls don't hold a candle to you.
My mic
Oh,
fell
I
down.
thank you.
That is amazing.
You're a big shot. There you are. Look at
I'm
you.
back again.
Brandon, I'm kind of like...
Yeah, now, what's going
hugging your
on over
girlfriend
there?
here.
I see,
Well, she's sitting on my
Jay.
lap because there was no place to sit, and then when she said she was a filthy, dirty whore, I had to hug her.
Yeah.
And
Are you
offer her
feeling
shelter.
anything underneath you? That
No, I'm a
feels familiar?
gentleman.
No,
I wouldn't
I've
do
been
that.
feeling, but nothing yet.
No.
Really? There's
No.
the leg muscles.
Nothing yet?
You want to feel it?
No. How do you not get a rod, though, with her on your lap?
Because I'm a fucking man and I can control myself.
Would you get completely naked and sit on Jay's lap?
What good's that do? She's going to sit in my dirty Subway jeans.
All right.
I'd love to sit on your lap right
help
now.
you out there, Jay.
Don't
go fuck yourself.
Hey, Salvi.
Salvi.
So what do we do? Do you have a website?
No, just for the company. The movie's put out through Platinum X Pictures. So
But that's like the man. We want to promote you.
We're working for the man.
Fuck the man.
No,
we want to promote Brandon
No, the
Irons.
greatest thing about a company like Platinum X Pictures, they give hardworking perverts like me the chance to own their own product. So I'm the owner of this movie, and you kick back a percentage to run the company, but it's the
like
best
a
way.
mob, like the Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, you know.
Kind of. She looks the same as he did at the end of that.
Wow. Fantastic.
Look
Very
at all
nice.
those loads on your face.
I eat these ones.
What do you do? What do you just squeegee them off into your...
Yes.
Wow. Is this pretty much, I guess, would be your specialty, huh? This is like...
One of them.
Why don't you do double penetration?
Because I haven't done my first one yet, and it's like a whole big marketing strategy in porn. Like your first thing, you get paid
you
like
don't
X
wanna
amount of
ruin it,
money
like-
for your
Have you ever
first
done it in real life?
time. Yes. Well, it was on a porn set. I was doing just a regular anal scene with like a bunch of different guys, and it was like off camera.
Mm-hmm.
So while the camera was turned off.
Off camera.
Why?
Yeah.
You're just banging off camera just for the hell of it?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
That one day.
Jeez.
Do you think you might
What's
have
going on these
hepatitis?
porn sets? That's outrageous.
No, I don't.
You don't have hepatitis?
No.
No, you're all tested.
I saw you do
I'm
ask
all
them out.
tested.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Do you have sex for like, I don't know, romance or boyfriend or anything like that, or is it just strictly business?
Or is it just strictly to get back at your parents?
No, I do it for pleasure.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Even the movies are just for pleasure, and it happens to pay the bills and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not like just the company line or anything. Really, you're like a nympho then.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm all nervous about where my hands are landing. And
I should go to the lake to get one more chop.
You're very pretty.
Wow.
Thank you.
Smooth of me.
One more.
Jimmy.
It was good, right?
Jimmy knows how
Movies are playing here in the studio, so we're just. I guess we fast forwarded to another
I have
money
another
shot. Wow, look at her
scene.
face right there. You are up. Here goes.
Brandon, your mule's not in this at all?
Well, no, somebody's got to
Jimmy,
shoot camera, you know?
Jimmy, why do you want to see his mule so bad?
It's not out
I
of queer...
know.
Because it's like watching Tyson fight. This fucking mule is
He's all
ferocious.
concerned about the ball sack.
It's ferocious. It's a weapon.
Brandon has a big dick.
Yes,
Brandon strikes a blow for every man every time he takes it out.
All right, let's see it.
Wow.
Brandon, let's see it.
There's not much going on.
Come on.
In the films, it's just the greatest.
Let's see it. Who's is bigger, me or Brandon?
Brandon's cock is bigger than you.
How big's your cock?
Have her fluff you, Brandon.
Yeah, let's get fluffed, and we'll see whose is bigger.
Here, Jay got naked earlier. Here, I defer to the greatness of him. There's no way. In fact, I'm gonna sign him up to an exclusive contract. Fuck Hollywood.
Right.
Fuck all those.
Yeah,
big
let's do it in the
studs.
valley, man. Me and you, just fucking blowing loads on chicks' faces for a couple grand a week. I don't have to quit my day job at waitering at Coco's on Lancashire.
How great a photo op that would have been. I had my camera. I didn't even take a picture. You're a movie star, and your fucking cock is pressed up against the glass. I should have photographed that and sold it to Star.
But she didn't see it.
No?
I didn't.
How about me and Brandon, you fluff us, and we see Let's see who responds better, because I think he's jaded in the industry.
Oh, I'm way jaded.
So how great would it be to be able to square like me and all of a sudden just, like, you know...
Game on, let's go.
Sizzling.
Yeah. That is disgusting. That guy was a New England clam chowder dispenser.
Yeah. You know, like, Hillary's obviously a star. How'd you like to be the who in the background, just like sucking cock for no reason?
Can you rewind that?
Yeah,
No?
for the listeners.
It was just the guy shot over her head and hit that wood cabinet
Yeah.
4 feet behind her. I swear to you, it hit the wood cabinet.
Are you completely shaved?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty girl.
You want to get naked for the guys here in the studio? No?
Okay.
Yeah?
Me?
That'd be great. For everybody.
No, you want me to get
hog
naked?
her. No, not you.
I'm not gonna hug her. She's Brandon's girl.
Not you.
Yeah, if you would,
That's
sure.
too far back.
Look at this, Hoa. She looks Puerto Rican, kind of. Brown toe.
No, that's Lucy Ty.
I know, but she's got brown lips.
She looks like Yoshi.
Oh, my God. Because of her racial background, they call that cum tsunami. It's great. She gets washed away, pulled back.
Right.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Nice nose ring. Perry Farrell.
Yeah, it kind of made a nice little... Oh.
This girl's like, my turn yet?
No, that was her first day in the business. Her name's Monique LaRue. Came to just watch the scene, and she got hoodwinked into being in it.
Yeah. Did you have to pay her?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because that's the way it goes.
You want to get your feet wet, honey? You just start sucking cock. You know.
I think it's the next guy. Pay attention and watch it goes over her head and hits the cabinet.
I'm not a big fan of the guys coming on your forehead.
No, it's awful.
It's good. It's like kind of ritual.
No.
You got to make the icicle effect, though, so you start high and it goes low.
Ah, there you go. So there's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
Look at
Look,
that.
I think
That's a nice one.
I think it's the guy. I think it's the guy coming up.
Yeah,
What?
this guy.
Maybe not.
No, it's not him yet.
Not him.
No.
Jesus.
Next guy. Wow.
You need protective
Jesus.
glasses.
Oh, those egg whites need another minute or two.
You need the... I'll see you golds. You need the Brandon Donnelly glasses.
Next guy's got to win for ultimate range.
Now that doesn't turn you on, just having them dump on your face, does it?
I prefer to swallow.
Oh, wow. What a good girl.
Yeah. Am I out of line here?
Where's this one?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Look at this.
It feels so good.
Jesus Christ.
Ricocheting.
It's a fucking Daisy air rifle.
Put an eye out.
Bounced off. The black guy's like, let me get in here.
It hit her forehead and bounced off onto the rug. It was very pleasing. It was a fine load.
I would be the worst
iced.
at this because I would only want to shoot it on other guys to be funny. And see the one guy just leave in disgust. See that guy just walk out.
This is in Brandon's office.
Yeah.
This is in your office?
Yeah.
I got to smell it after. Yeah, I got to sit there.
Must be great for
The cleaning lady's like, I know, come back tomorrow, Mr. Brandon.
Yeah, that guy came on Brandon's desk.
Oh.
On
Where
his
is this in
keyboard.
Chatsworth?
Canoga Park.
All over the keyboard of your computer.
Who's the custodian of records for this film?
That would be me.
Wow.
Oh, that's a fucking load.
Why do they keep doing it in your eye?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what the director told him to do.
Well, the director's wrong.
Oh.
Brandon.
Yeah.
We like it in the mouth. You got to shoot it in her dirty little mouth.
That's another
Yeah,
movie.
it's a different series. She's actually in that series.
She's got a filthy little mouth, and it needs to be filled with hot loads of cum. She just said she likes to swallow. What's his eye business?
This is a whole
She
facial
looks like she
series.
was in an accident.
There's a different swallowing line. See, you gotta do the cross marketing.
Well, I think guys that get off on this have issues.
Okay.
Do you have a big load for me?
Oh,
Yeah, this
look,
is-
see,
he's
that's
missing.
not- I love you.
Oh.
Jesus.
Stop, you're spilling it.
You're spilling it.
You're spilling it.
I love when you come in my eye from your grandson, Frank.
Okay, here's when she balks. The cleanup girl actually does a refusal. There'll be a cut,
Wow.
and she had to be straightened out.
Really?
Oh,
How do
no,
you
not
straighten
right
her
now.
out?
You yell at her off camera.
You say, hey, there's a lot of things buried out here. You threaten to, like, kill her?
Wow, that guy had nothing left.
Yeah, some of these guys are dropping loads for a living day after day after day.
So? Oh, you see her feet over there? Her feet just walked into the scene. You can see her kind of stop. Just those two.
Oh, boy. Here he comes.
Like at the end of Dress to Kill, just those two nurse shoes.
Brandon, I think you should be the cleanup person.
Oh, there's not enough money in the business for that.
You created it.
No.
Uncircumcised. Ugh.
It's going all over your carpet. Jesus, Brandon, what the hell?
It's slipperier than banana peels, really. You fall every day.
Walks around, sounds like he's walking on Captain Crunch.
Swatches of rug coming up on the shoes.
CSI Canoga. Get the black light in here. Someone stabbed a pituitary gland. Pituitary gland? Here she comes.
Okay, here now there's going to be an incident that happens. There she.
Whoa, she got freaked out.
No, she spits it off camera right there.
Oh.
There's a yell, and now she's coming up to do her job.
What are you doing? Now, what exactly did you yell to her?
Get the fuck on that face!
Don't waste it.
Yeah. Oh, so it's a nice atmosphere now.
They released it. You lick it.
You earned it.
Okay,
I think
just
she almost peeks it up too.
Yeah, just to punish her, we made her lick it off the carpet, which I found out later gets you banned from certain internet distributors. It's considered degrading to make a woman clean it off the floor.
Yeah, that is.
Well, it limits your...
Who comes up with those guidelines?
I have no idea. There are actually psychologists who screen for like moral content and what's going over the line, and this failed on certain websites.
Wow.
Well, I don't see any difference between what she's doing now and what...
Oh, she looks like she's ready to Ralph. She is not a happy person.
Yeah.
Not enjoying
This
it.
is her first scene ever.
Really? How much she get for this?
Pennies on the dollar. It was a Big Mac and large fries.
Really? Subway token and a bucket of chicken.
Yeah, this is what
She got
happens.
cum.
She just came in to visit, huh?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
That looked like a cream puff. Now shove her face in it.
Oh, God, she's licking it off the rock.
She should. She's a little hooah. And look at her
good.
cross.
Her cross is dangling in the cum. Oh, she's gagging.
Oh, this is just... Wow.
Fuck, you know what? Fuck her. She's a dumb cunt.
Jesus.
She is.
She's a nice girl.
Hey, yeah, that's why she tried. I'm trying to help you out. She tried to get out of your scene. You had to take her outside and have like a Teamster meeting with her.
She looks all frightened. Sad.
I love the cross
One political
dangling
career
in
down the
loads.
drain.
She's got a cross dangling in loads.
That's amazing.
Always give a preview of the next volume, because if they like that one, they're sure to buy the next one.
Oh, is that with the...
Oh, this is kind of like
this is a preview.
coming attractions.
The rule of dick.
You know what I don't like about this one?
Oh, right.
That's not Hillary.
Oh, my God.
I see
Holy moly!
Up her nose.
Is she in Kiss? See you on the message boards.
It is up her nose.
Jesus.
Wow. That is assault.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a salty assault.
Very good. All right. Thank you.
Well, look at her eyes. It looks like a sonogram. Wow, look at that.
Very good.
So if you guys here at the show could help us recruit a few, good guys that can drop loads.
Oh, you need the guys, not the girls?
What are you doing this afternoon? I don't give a fuck. Don't look at Yoshi. What's he got?
Ironman prostate competition.
We got a guy with a really big hog around here. If you can fucking have the camera work where he herks and jerks and moves around, we got a guy who would love to.
Yeah, you might not get a good focus on him.
Hey, dude, I can get all kinds of people. No one shows up. I got 10 big cocks coming.
Tom Brady. He's gonna be a celebrity. Star-studded.
Wow, this is like disturbing.
Yeah, she's really into it.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
What's that? Take a break?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Hillary, what's your last name? Rose?
Hillary Scott.
Sorry.
Hillary Scott.
Who the fuck is Hillary Rose?
Some Hillary.
Yeah,
bang.
Jay.
Yeah, I like the other broads I bang. Look, there you are. There's my girl. I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you.
I thought she was taking her clothes off. What happened?
We gotta pee, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna see who's got a bigger cock, me or Brandon.
Oh, you don't really want to get involved with that, bully. I love you, Jay. You don't want to get involved with that.
You know my shit's correct.
And then we're gonna have another contest. Who's got more money, me or Anthony?
Well,
I don't get it.
Probably used to.
Throw some money down. Let's have a bet.
I'd like to. I'd take whatever Brandon. I'll bet Brandon soft against you hard.
I bet you have more money because you're divorced. Brandon, are you circumcised?
Yes.
You got big balls? Nice.
No, they're kind of
Mine are small, too.
just evenly placed and
all
Creepy.
performers tested for HIV and STDs. Good.
Play
All right.
safe.
This is where I'm going with this. Where you guys, you tell me where you're staying off the air. I've always had a fantasy to do DP with a girl.
All right.
Really, with a girl? And, you haven't done it on film yet, so maybe we could practice.
Practice makes perfect.
All right, and bring 12 other guys, because a baker's dozen isn't complete unless it's 13. Cause
No.
Two guys is not enough for Hillary.
No, just us partying. You smoke a little grass, and then we do our balls rub together. It's nice. And I don't mind our
It's
nuts
the most
rubbing.
subtle attempt at getting laid
Yeah.
after the show
That was
I've
cool.
ever heard.
Yeah, she could fluff us both and just get things started.
Let's just go. We got
We're
the
having
chick
all
here,
kinds-
2 cocks.
And I'm, because we were talking. I don't mind balls rubbing together. I don't feel faggy about it at all. With Hillary in the middle, it's like, all right, that's good. Our balls are rubbing together.
Okay. I wouldn't care for that at all. I can't have my bag touch another man's bag ever.
With her telling me I'm a dirty little whore and I need you to come in my face
I don't
'cause I need my
care.
medicine,
I don't care who's in the middle.
I'd hold his balls in my hand. I don't give a shit.
I couldn't do that.
Personally, I think you got to look at her ass just to see, do like an engineering survey of her ass. Could you stand up, please? Just take down the pants.
You're mashing my cigarettes.
I don't know. She's kind of tiny there. It's like tiny little pinprick of an asshole.
Nice sermon, Father.
Let me see.
Jay's taking a really in-depth, close look.
Paging Dr. Mohr.
Oh, God. I'm like an Asian guy at the strip club.
You got it all up close.
Oh,
up close
God
and personal.
bless you. All right, we have to take a break, so we have to take leaks and jack off.
All right.
Learn to play poker with the Opie and Anthony Show.
No. Oh, God. He spilled my chip.
I'm sorry, sir.
Now clean it out! That's right. Be a poker player, just like your father.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Are you happy now, Opie? Are you happy?
Opie, Anthony, Dance Party Weekend.
Wait.
Nah.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Comedy gone too far.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and the devil with the mate. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You must not get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the get and give it to me.
Go check it out, the Opie and Anthony program.
Notice who's not in the studio anymore.
Jay
Mohr.
is outside the studio, I think.
Wheeling and dealing.
Kind of working it a little bit.
With Hillary. Trying to close the deal on a DP, I guess. Well, good luck. Good luck to him. Wow, she is really a dirty porn star.
You think?
Some of the porn stars are like, they come in here and it's like, they do the basic banging and BJ thing, and they're usually pretty uptight about even talking about it, never mind taking their clothes off or anything like that. That kind of porno is just that down and dirty, disgusting whore porno. You gotta love it.
And what else could they do with it?
No, yeah, exactly.
You know?
What else could you possibly do with that?
Unless they change the rules.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, I got one for home. It's called A Good Source of Iron, and he told me it's all swallowing money shots. So I'll be screening this later.
I really like the when girls swallow on camera. I've never liked the spit it out routine.
Yep.
Ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah. Ever since I was a kid. I don't like the stuff like that. I mean, it's entertaining and stuff, but as far as being hot or something, I'm not really into that. I like
a load on the forehead.
Yeah, with the hair pulling and you just look.
I like it.
I'm more, I like the
I like it
basic,
if she likes it.
Around the pool, kind of, in the game room kind of thing. The guy comes over
playing EverQuest. She's playing EverQuest and
yeah. She just got home from junior high.
You want some kind of story.
Not even the story.
Just a slight setup.
A slight setup is nice, but it's more just not the hair pulling and having her lick it up off the carpet kind of thing. You know, call me a hopeless romantic. What can I say?
Isn't ass to mouth like just hepatitis
waiting to happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think hepatitis can't just jump out of an unhept ass, can it?
I heard you can get it from ass eating.
Really?
Hep C, yeah.
Heard
But,
from
I mean,
who,
to have
your
a,
doctor
to have a
saying
penis,
you have?
No. like that guy was all the way inside her ass.
Yeah.
And then she takes it out and
right.
And
You
sucks
think
it.
maybe that could...
You're eating shit.
Her
own. Oh, then it's all right then.
Let's go to Joe.
It's okay.
Shit dick.
Joe, what's up, buddy?
Oh, man, listen, I got to call Jay out on this one. You know, I'm a big Jay fan, but I got to be honest. Jay, you ain't going to do shit. You got Nikki Cox at home. Come on, let's keep it real.
You're right.
I'm right.
Wow.
Come on, I'm
What
right.
an argument you're getting.
Why are you shouting? I just agree with you. What's the matter with you?
Come on, Jay, what kind of deal are you trying to close? I'm a big fan, but I got to call you out.
Yeah, then I said you're right. You're still shouting.
You have been diffused, sir.
I'm going to go home and have sex with my girlfriend.
Punch it out.
All right, there goes Joe.
Is she with you in New York?
She's at the hotel right now.
Yeah? No XM radio there, right?
No, she don't care.
No, really?
She's the best.
Make propositions like that? Double penetration?
What am I going to do?
No problem?
What am I going to do? What am I going to do with that?
What are you going to do with that? Double penetration. No.
For what? For the AZT cocktail?
For the story.
Look at her meat flaps.
I didn't even notice there's still porno on in the back, in back of me over here.
Yeah, what am I going to do, you know? She's a cute girl. I mean, you know. You know what? If the guy needed a favor, maybe I'd, help him out.
Yeah, help
But
him
no,
out.
yeah. But, now I'm looking up, and she's doing the I love it, I'm a dirty horse thing again. That gets me.
Never turns you on, Jay.
You know what turns me on? You.
Thank you, Jay. You got
Anthony
Nikki
Cumia?
Cox. You got Nikki Cox. Come on.
On the message board, everybody said all I talk about is having Nikki Cox as a girlfriend, and I listened to the show, and I didn't mention it once. You guys mentioned it.
We're obsessed with it.
Of course.
You didn't talk about it.
Yeah, I'm on I read that message board. I love it.
Ricky, you want one of these?
Jay Mohr stinks.
One of these porno movies?
Oh, there's our agent, Bob.
Give one to Ricky. He could look.
Ricky.
There you go. Yeah, got him.
Who's the guy? Who's the extra from?
You could say it. We say it all the time to him. That's our agent.
Is that your agent?
I swear to God.
Which one do you mean, the little kid?
That is.
Or the guy?
The one that's gonna run and get Indy his whip.
Oh, that guy. That's Ricky.
Throw me the idol.
Ricky.
We still have the KABC fight, Anthony.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Is that, I kind of forgot where we were going before.
Sco, Valley Stream. Got to say it, Ed Burns' cousin.
And then we got the Paula Abdul audio.
She is...
She's on drugs. I'm saying it. I'm not even saying allegedly.
And someone I know used to dance with her when they were a little girl and said she was a mess.
Really? She must have been cleaned up for some point, or else you wouldn't notice how much of a mess she is now. But when she's doing American Idol, she cannot string together a coherent sentence. She slurs. Her eyes are at half-mast all the time. And she just babbles.
Here's Randy Jackson, no matter who just sang. Yo, dog. Yo, dog. You just call the girl a dog. It's good. Yo, dog, that was hype, dog, but I just wasn't feeling it, girl.
It was I.
We got to back up again.
Oh,
well, she just went away. Friend,
what happened?
Friend thinks you're definitely going after the porno chick.
Who?
She hung up, so it's too late. Sorry.
Way to go, Fran.
She just hung up.
I'll be on hold. Oh, God, my boss is coming. Click.
So
what did she think?
She really thinks you're going after the porno chick, and you're just playing on the air.
Might.
It would have been fun to go to, but she hung up. All right. Well, we got the audio of Paula Abdul basically saying she's not. What do you think she's on?
And she sounds loaded when she's saying it.
Yeah. She's on the pills, I think.
Yeah.
I think she's on the pills. I was taking that Vicodin for my toothache for a while, and I got to be honest with you. My tooth wasn't hurting anymore. I was still taking the Vicodin.
Well,
it was at night, and I'm like, I don't feel any pain, but I don't want to feel any either.
You got to finish the prescription though.
Not the Vicodin.
It says right
things
on the bottle.
No, penicillin says finish. Make sure you finish this. The Vicodin is take when needed.
Dude, when I got my eyes done, they gave me a thing of Valium that I don't know, I had for like 3 months. I figured you had to finish the prescription.
So you just keep taking it. I'm gonna go in for a refill, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna try to squeeze the refill out. Actually, I have another prescription for the Percodan.
Yeah.
Or Percocet. Which one is it they give out these days? Percodan, Percocet. One of those Perca ones. And I got another prescription because I went to the dentist upstairs. Remember that? And he gave me a painkiller. Then I went to the root canal guy, and he gave me a prescription for painkiller. So I go down to the pharmacist, and he goes, "Why do you have 2 prescriptions for painkillers?" It's like, "Oh, it's because the one dentist and the other one, and I'm supposed to." I told him I had a problem with the one, but it was a while ago, so he gave me 2. And if I have a problem with the one, then I could take the other one. I'm there at the pharmacy making excuses to get these drugs.
You're already a junkie, and
I'm a junkie.
And you haven't even had your
I'm
first pill.
lying
yet.
to the pharmacist.
Jew junkie.
I'm lying to the pharmacist to get my drugs. It's great stuff, the Vicodin.
Yeah.
Relaxes you. But
I
think
took one
she's
last
on
night.
something like that. Did you?
Little reefer, little Vicodin.
Aren't they great? It's just like
Quick load.
Makes you turn your head and everything just whooshes
kinda
by a
whooshes
little
by.
bit. You get up to take a leak, you kind of walk and you're on a cloud.
Sometimes when I take too much Vicodin, I kind of forget how to pee.
Do you?
Yeah.
What does it do?
I just
You
I'm
go
not
in your pants?
No, I just stand there at the toilet like going, I haven't peed in a while. I probably have to pee, and then but I'm not sure like what muscle to use.
Usually people wait for the feeling and then step
No,
up
like
and
I
it's
have the feeling,
automatic.
and then I stand there and I have a narrow urethra anyway.
Bobby?
I have to touch my nipple sometimes to pee.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm dead
Please
serious.
tell me you're kidding.
I'm dead serious.
You know what I do?
It relaxes me. It does something where it's just like a relaxing thing when I have to
Because
go. I can't
you're
go.
a bold fag.
No. I have to touch it and it kind of like releases. And
Are you?
relaxes.
I've heard of having to do things when you're taking a crap.
No.
Reading.
Let me take a picture with this girl.
Things like that.
But I want to hear this ABC.
All right, here it is. Paula Abdul.
I want Americans to know that I've never, ever been addicted to anything. No chemical dependency, nothing. Nothing for recreational purposes, and nothing even for drug purposes for my injuries.
I know. First 2 sentences are completely slurry from pills.
I want Americans to know.
Can you do it again?
Booze. It doesn't seem like a booze high though.
Pills.
Yeah, it seems like Vicodin.
I want Americans to know that I've never, ever been addicted to anything. No chemical dependency, nothing. Nothing for recreational purposes, and nothing even for drug purposes for my injuries.
For drug purposes.
I never take drugs for drug purposes. What a midget hooer!
Not even my injuries. Take a picture of this. When on American Idol, when people perform and comes her time
what
to
happened?
What do we got on there?
This guy's a councilman in Texas, and he's got a twin.
Oh, there's
and
a big story today. Yeah,
he goes to one event, he sends the twin out to shake hands at another place, and they're all over town.
Wow.
Two like Chinamen running all over the place.
That is
And in
brilliant.
Texas, like, they're not going to split atoms over, like, what a Chinaman looks like.
Goddamn. Welcome. My
Well,
pleasure.
you look
Shake
just
your
like
hand.
that other man in here with a flat face, wall-biting personality.
Oh, God.
And they got caught, and now there's a whole thing going on.
That's great.
now.
Great to meet you, Jackie Chan.
Hey, get
You send him around, do public appearances for any
Jay,
Asian
Jay.
guy.
You should get Yoshi in here too.
Oh, he just nailed you so fast.
Yoshi.
No, look out.
I got you.
Jay loves
hey,
being
look at
naked.
this guy checking me out. Ew. Who's that guy?
Which guy?
That guy right Bruce. there.
He's a real good guy. Bruce wasn't checking you out. He's waving.
He's shocked.
He waves a little weird, but he's a good guy, man.
Jesus. Yeah, Paula Abdul she cannot tell the people that are performing on American Idol how she feels.
Right.
It's impossible. You get Randy does the dog, your performance last week was a little better than this one. And then they go to Paula and she's like, you're just a shining star in a world that needs the love and
She sounds like that all
dude every time. And I'm watching going, why hasn't anyone brought up the fact that this chick is stoned out of her gourd on something? She's up there, she's just gone. And no one seems to have brought it up. But I guess since she's addressing it, someone's bringing it up. And she did such a Good job addressing it.
All right, let's go to the next clip here. She wants to set the record straight. Yoshi, grab a mic.
Oh.
We didn't say come in so you could sit on a couch over there.
Yosh.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Good.
I'm reading articles and tabloid junk and message board junk saying that I'm a drug addict
Damn that
and
black
that I must be because my wild behavior on American Idol, that I don't make sense when I give my constructive criticism, was continuously getting ugly with the lies that people were saying. It was time to set the record straight because I've been through too much.
Oh my gosh, because you sound like you're on drugs.
Dude, I swear I didn't hear that clip
Slurring
before I
and
just said what I said.
Yeah,
now,
okay.
if the case was that this wasn't happening, it wouldn't be people like myself just bringing it up out of the blue and it being true where to the point where she has to address it.
Dude, I never watched the show, and I noticed that she sounded fucked up when she was talking to us. She sounded high when she was talking to us. I thought she was actually drunk.
And it's not something like last year. She wasn't like this last year or any of the previous seasons. It's not. If she isn't on drugs, I suggest she go see a doctor because she's had a stroke or something. Because she is completely effed up.
Right on.
Another clip?
Through a series of multiple car accidents that where I was hit and an unfortunate plane crash. I ruptured so many discs. I knew something was going on in my neck. I was getting numbness and tingling, and my hand would lock, and such excruciating pain.
What?
So what does that have to do with anything?
Who is she, Evil Knievel? There's multiple car wrecks and a plane crash? When was Paula Abdul in a plane crash? Did I miss something?
No.
Did
she really say plane crash?
She said a plane crash.
Wait, we gotta listen to that again.
Through a series of multiple car accidents that where I was hit and an unfortunate plane crash. I ruptured so many discs. I knew something was going on in my neck. I was getting numbness and tingling, and my hand would lock.
You're plummeting off a cliff.
Excruciating pain.
I blew myself up with dynamite.
That anvil that got thrown into my face.
And then when I flew Sidney Pollock's son into the garage,
I put out birdseed with a noose and a stick that was bent like a ricochet, and it grabbed me instead and flung me back and forth into rocks. A series of unfortunate events. What, the sinking of the Andrea Doria? I had to swim home. What plane crash was Paula Abdul in?
I don't know.
I think that would have made news. She's insane.
I hit rock bottom when, after every surgery, I was being told that I'd still have to face another one.
Wow.
So what is she trying to say?
That this, I don't know, it doesn't tie in because she said even with the injuries, she never did drugs. If she had injuries up to this point, believe me, they are pumping drugs in you whether you want them or not. If you're injured in a plane crash, guaranteed there's a morphine drip on you somewhere. But no. She apparently, I don't know why she's explaining these wrecks. She's saying that she's in some kind of pain, which doesn't make sense. Is she saying that this is causing maybe brain damage? That makes sense.
I went through years, on average 1 to 2 hours a day of sleep, because my body couldn't get into a position that would calm itself. There was just nothing I could do except to pray.
Would she do this show? 1 or 2 hours sleep?
The coke will do that to you, though.
Yeah. She couldn't sleep.
She says that she never took painkillers, and then the whole next paragraph is about how much pain she was in for a decade.
Maybe she should have taken some painkillers.
Stupid
You go to sleep.
midget.
Vicodin.
Go give Emilio Estevez more money.
That's gonna come out at some point, that she is on drugs. She's gonna say, well, you know, the drugs make you deny that you're on the drugs.
Did you guys see the Robbie Knievel show?
I missed that.
I hear it's awful.
It's good because they're all just a bunch of bitches. And Robbie Knievel just has to do this jump, like this death-defying stunt.
Yeah.
And all they do is, like, fight and, like, backbite and talk behind each other. Like, it's like
Who's fighting?
Like his crew. It's like it's literally like the real world, or like Eliminate, like a bunch of fucking bitches yelling at each other.
Really?
And then Robbie like wakes up, rolls out, checks the ramp, goes back to bed, and they're like, I don't appreciate what you fucking said about me, man.
Really?
And they just cut to Robbie sleeping. And
Cut to Anthony reading instant feedback.
That was great.
Robbie is, I think, a poor imitation of his pops. Evel Knievel didn't care. None of the technology back then. He'd jump on some motorcycle and jump over anything back in the old days. Now his son there, he's got all kinds of modern equipment measuring the ramp, the weight of the bike, the horsepower coming out of it. Oh, look at that I'm looking at.
Don't say it.
Why?
Because I will never plug anything on the show.
You know something, you might not, but King's Ransom.
I really don't want to.
Is that opening today? I
know.
want to know personally. Opening today. King's Ransom starring
Jay Mohr.
Jay Mohr, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
Jay Mohr.
Not in it.
That's right.
The token white guy.
Who I see in the goddamn movie getting the shit beat out of him by black guys.
You know, it's good when you're the only white guy. You're never the last one on set. Oh, my God. You show up at like 9, you have a 7 a.m. call, no one else gets there at noon. Charlie Murphy shows up with a canned ham and a rainbow. They're all high. They're all smoking dust. Yo, Jay Mohr's.
Jay Mohr's?
That's what the brothers call me. Jay Mohr's.
Of course. Gotta add that S on the end.
Jay Mohr's. You listen to Opie's and Anthony?
Yeah. That's opening today.
I know what you're talking about.
I know. You know. I know you're not a plug
I plug
whore.
Nothing. I used to
like
be
that,
a plug whore when I had a piece of the door. I'd get a percentage of the door. I'd plug, but now I'm here for my friends.
Not anymore. We never got
Jay
to
Mohr is a real fan of the show. Why did it take him 6 fucking months to go in the studio?
They're still talking about that stuff.
Asshole.
And that was what I posted.
Message boards are just the scourge these days. Any professional, I don't care who they are. I don't care. Brad fucking Pitt sits there and trolls the message boards and looks at a critique of his work or whatever he's doing, who he's banging, and just looks and goes, this fucking asshole, I'm writing him back.
I'm sure they're having a field day today on the message boards.
Oh. Let me tell you, I've previewed a couple of posts.
Let's hear it.
I would stay off the message boards for a couple of days if I were you two.
Did you just say... I would stay up.
You gotta isolate that sound.
I don't know how to go to the message boards. I just go to Whackbag, and I'm thrilled with the Photoshop stuff.
That's where they're having all the fun right now.
Oh, yeah.
There's
all kinds of speculation.
Can you guys Photoshop me putting a load on that girl?
Anything could be done. The miracle
I gotta
of
show
Photoshop.
Cox that. She'll love that photo. That's great. That
miracle
she
of
like
the Photoshop.
I'm sure they're working on it right now, Jay.
No, I think they're a little busy right now. That's probably going to be backlogged.
What's Yoshi's deal?
In between pulling out still pictures from Rocky and still pictures.
Oh, really?
I'm sure.
A guy with a potato for a ball. What's Yoshi do?
I work for Evil Angel Company. That's a porn company now.
I'm having some self-esteem and saying I'm a comic. You're a comic.
I never knew Yoshi was a comic.
Yeah.
Until maybe 2 days ago.
He tried out for Last Comic Standing.
Did he? You tried out? Oh,
that's definitely.
You guys all look alike.
I know. Oh, Jesus
No!
Christ, Jay.
Let me tell you something. If everybody wants to be equal, you got to take your lumps like every other member of society. I can make fun of Jim Blinken and all that stuff.
I don't like it.
Well, I did that last Saturday. Boy, they really hated me. They were heckling me after the show. You're a sap, Mr. Jap. They were screaming at me after the show.
So you Japanese?
I was born in Japan, but I'm actually Korean.
Well, get your eyes fixed.
All right.
Oh, they were yelling at him. I didn't see all the
Don Rickles line.
I didn't see all of Yoshi's set. I just walked in the back and I heard Yoshi say something. And I heard someone go, "Speak English!" And I'm like, "Look."
Oh God.
ONA fans came out tonight.
You get a lot of hecklers yelling out racist shit.
Yeah, well deserved. I was just eating it, so.
You are?
Yeah.
What's your act like? What do you talk about? Growing up?
In Japan, very difficult.
What a country. Growing up in Japan, we eat raw fish. Here in America, you have burgers. What a country.
We don't have drive-through window.
What's that, Michael Keaton movie? The fucking auto worker movie in Detroit, no?
Gung Ho?
Oh, Gung Ho?
Gung Ho. Good call.
Oh, very good.
What's your act like? Give us a taste.
Yeah.
A little sliver.
No.
Yeah, you're horrible.
Sorry, I'm really nervous. No,
you could totally be relaxed here.
You know what? I feel really bad because Jim went out of his way to put me on the show, and in L.A. I almost got him and Robert Kelly get arrested. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, we got pulled over, and this fucking nervous idiot, he's driving me and Bob Kelly around.
Uh-oh.
Bob has to get
Kelly
on...
looks like a criminal.
Yeah, he really is a little fat Samoan, and he has to get on Dane's tour bus.
Michael.
And we're driving through Beverly Hills, and Yoshi has a piece of shit car.
Oh,
awful.
Beverly Hills. It's glowing in Beverly Hills. They stand out. Yeah.
They absolutely stop us and pull us out. of the car, and they go, you got a taillight out, and he's fucking...
I got a taillight out.
We come from Ticket Club.
Where were we tonight? Nagasaki?
Yeah, just... Wait. Having the clothing imprints taken off you?
DMZ? Huh? Couple militarized zone? In the back with a couple chubby comics? One comic looks like a fat George Michael? Who's this guy?
What happened?
What's this guy? You got a bald guy sitting next to a sex addict?
We got pulled over, and he is as nervous as I've ever seen anyone. And I'm not nervous. That's the beauty about being drug-free. And Bob is drug-free.
And
I'm like,
white.
fuck it. I got nothing.
And white.
No,
Cops
I don't
love the nerves. They look in, and nerves just go bing, bing, bing. Something's up.
I don't care if they search me. I don't get high. Right. I got nothing on me. The fucking cops walk over, and he is like, officer, he's getting more and more Asian with every sentence. I take to hotel. They have 2 places to drop one. He's telling me that he has to drop me and Bob off. He stay one hotel. He stay other. And I'm like, what are you fucking... Me and Bob are laughing at him. And he goes, well, I'm on the terrorist watch list.
Are you kidding me? You told the cop you're on the terrorist...
No, he told us when the cop walked away, because the cop was going to find it on the computer. He's on the terrorist watch list.
Why are you on the terrorist watch list?
Look at him.
I was going up to my cousin's funeral, and I had a weapon in my back, and I forgot about it. And I got arrested September 11, 2003, at LAX. And,
at LA with a gun?
No, collapsible baton. It's just a stick.
A baton.
Yeah.
I thought you had a gun.
So on September 11th, you forgot that you had a weapon in your bag as you got on a plane. You're a real American, Yoshi.
That puts you on a terrorist watch list?
I would have beat your ass myself.
That automatically puts you in?
Yeah, I went to jail for 5 days on the Homeland Security list. Yeah.
Did they open your ass?
Yeah, they made me take all my clothes off, make me bend over.
Oh, the story gets
hot.
That's nice.
Hey, can I read from that book?
Rent Boy?
Yeah.
Later.
Just private at the Peninsula when we're having lunch.
Yeah,
why is it so long? Because I hear some people they pack weapons and all of a sudden they go, I didn't know it was in here, and then they kind of let them off
collapsible. It's not like nail clippers. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
It's a Cobra.
A collapsible baton.
For some reason, if you have a handgun, they would just take it away and you could get on the plane. But
no,
that's what the cops told me.
They were going to tell you whatever you needed to hear.
Well,
wow. So what happened? He goes back to the car. He come back.
They bring us all out. The cops are like, we're going to search you if everything's okay. You can go. And me and Bob are he's so fucking nervous. Me and Bob are like, he's got dope in the car.
Oh, my God. You guys are screwed, right?
Yeah, he's got something in the car. And the cop is trying to be funny because we tell him we're comics. And I think that relaxes them. They know that we're not, like, complete sociopaths. So we're all sitting on the outside. And the cop's like, Bob's like, I got to get on the bus. And the cop's like, oh, you're not going to make it. You're going to be probably spending some time with us. And he was a real good deadpan delivery because I'm like, we're going to get fucking arrested and have to go to county in L.A.
Oh, boy.
With all these gang members.
Nice,
it's
right.
3 in the morning in L.A.
Beautiful boys.
Couple of beautiful boys. I got to go back to the hotel because I got rehearsal the next day. This is when I was out in L.A. for the pilot. It was horrifying. And, of course, I had no drugs on me.
Yeah.
And I would have fucking thrown him under the bus in a second. Like, look, he just gives me porn.
Terrorist watch list. Grab him.
Yeah. But it was okay. They let us go. They were cool.
Does the cop know you're on the terrorist watch list? Does that come up in his cruiser?
You got to see this fucking... This is the worst credit giver, too, because we're sitting there, and he's outside talking to the cop. Me and Bob are in the car. He's giving the cops our credits. This fucking nervous idiot. I hear, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Comedy Central, a tough crowd. And then he's, trying to think of credits for Bob, so he can't think of any, because Bob has never done anything. So he has to come back, Opie Anthony. And he's just... and he's just...
So what is your act like? Stories like that?
Yeah, things like that, and...
Yeah. Wow, you are a nervous...
Oh, he's a nervous Nelly.
You are a nervous Nakamura.
It's an odd day to come in, though, after, it was a weird...
Well, I mean, I feel bad. I feel like I started the whole fun.
No,
okay.
no, please. We're fucking grown-ups. You didn't say me.
Oh, no, you did. It's all your fault. That's what you tell the kids during an argument between the parents. It was your fault.
If you weren't so bad, this never would have happened.
This never would have happened.
How long have you been doing comedy, Yoshi?
6 years. 6, 7 years.
6 years.
Boy. 6 years and you're awful?
And, yes. From Seattle. And
no one asked you where you're from.
Okay.
He's a funny comic. He's edgy. He's vicious.
Yeah?
Yeah, he talks about burying retarded children alive. I mean, I kind of like that. And the crowd didn't give him a chance.
God's little clowns.
Wow.
No, Asians.
But Jimmy, I did forget to tell you, I did have movies in there. I think that's pretty much illegal in California. That's why I was a little worried.
Pornography?
What, bestiality or kitty porn? What'd you have in there?
Shit tape and
yeah.
Shit, what was that? What was the shit? Was it Bob Kelly's Carson Daly set?
Which, by the way, Frosty still has on TiVo. Oh my God, that was.
Poor Bob's sitting there with a cast on his leg.
Oh, good. I love Bob, but that set was fucking the first one he did on Carson.
Really?
Running around with them big, juicy, kissable lips.
Oh no!
All those fucking just young gangbangers staring at him. Oh yeah, it was a rough one.
Gangbangers.
Yeah,
you got to get a copy of that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was
still
weird.
got it on TiVo.
Nothing. They usually laugh. TV audience they usually give you something because they don't mic the audience on Carson Daly, so it's a rough show to do to begin with. You can have a 6 and it sounds like a 2.
Yeah.
And Bob was having a 5, which sounded like a -1.
Wow.
And he'll call me, dude, I had a good set. No, you didn't, stupid. I saw it.
All high-pitched voice and all.
Yeah, that's it,
energetic.
dude. I saw that fat idiot. He's back in town for one day. I wanted him and Dane to come on the show. They had some stuff to do in downtown. And he's got his leg cast on, and he is miserable. He can't walk. Bob's going to be out of commission for a while.
What happened to his leg?
He pulled it playing football.
Playing football.
Playing touch football, like a true overweight, middle-aged nothing.
Yeah.
He invited me and our agent, Matt Frost, to go play flag football with him at Hollywood High School.
Really?
And we're playing. It's like about an hour into the game, I realized these guys are all kind of weird. It was a gay football league.
Really?
I throw an interception in the end zone, which that's like the Cardinals. I go, I am a fucking faggot. And the guy goes, you're not the only one.
Ooh.
And I go,
everyone perked up. Ooh, I knew it.
Bob had us in a gay football league.
Wow.
Flag football, L optional.
That?
I don't know. It was very bizarre.
What is he into?
He's into everything.
Buttermilk and Clorox. Good call.
You like that one?
Oh, that was a good one.
Rick Chrome told me that when he was licking it off my back.
Don't interrupt everybody, Yoshi. Every 2 seconds.
Why are you here, Yoshi?
I got to teach a class at 6 o'clock today at Learning
You're on Opie and Anthony because you're teaching a class.
Oh, no. That's how it
What
is.
the fuck is this?
You are
Fuck you.
You are a wreck.
I brought some porn, and I brought Brandon Iron. And
what kind of class you teaching?
It's intro to porno.
Are you kidding? Intro to porno is a class?
What kind of chicks are going to show up? That's
What do they
great.
show? Childhoods, and if one of them is crying, they're like, you're off to the right start.
No, Joe Gallant, he was on the show, I think, 3-4 months ago with you guys. And I got to give a speech about what I do for my work.
What do you do?
I produce DVDs for Evil Angel.
And where, though? Where is this class?
Oh, I have to check my note.
Is it a legitimate
Yeah, it's
school?
a learning annex. You
A learning annex.
Yeah.
I went to Joey Paisano's last night.
Yeah.
Ate like I had 9 rectums. No check.
See?
Joey's
That's
a
Joey.
good man. And then he goes, you guys need a ride home?
See?
Like,
You'll
no.
never
But
pay
then he
Joey.
sits down and watches you eat, so you have to keep eating until you're sick. Last night we're in the hotel, and Cox is like, I think I'm going to be sick. I go, did you have, like, bad food? She goes, no, he was just sitting watching me, so I had to keep going.
That's funny.
Did you have that huge stuffed pork chop or something?
No, I had...
I can't even finish that. It's like the Flintstones thing that tipped over the car.
I had veal Oscar, and she had chicken parmesan.
Yeah, good stuff.
And the fried ravioli. They bring out, like, 3 things without ordering. They treat you like a king.
Yeah. His fur's coming in the back door. I love it.
What am I going to do with fur coats? It's summertime.
Joey's in the back explaining how he tenderizes the veal while a head goes into his lap. Walk right through the kitchen.
You want me to get rid of him? No, don't get rid of him.
Yeah. Sits down, talks about business.
I'd be a good Foley artist.
Lightning hits me.
And then
Fuck you. Pay me.
And then it started to rain.
You need a sponsor?
What do you need, a sponsor, Ginger? I'll be your sponsor. The guys at home, they didn't care. What the fuck did they care as long as they were earning? Then they brought in my baby brother Dominic to help out with the restaurant.
Someone else say something. They hate when I take over.
Why?
No, you're doing
Oh,
a
the
good
message
job.
board doesn't like when you... Yeah.
That was all over it, and they're like, yeah, if he would shut the fuck up once in a while, it'd be a good show.
You can't read those things, man.
I love it.
Do
Bad
you?
reviews, I love all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you answer under a pseudonym or something? Have you signed up?
I tried. I'm not good at it.
No?
I'm not good. I'm not
Rich
good.
Voss
If there's
is
more,
good at it.
if there's more than one
Racial
step,
epithets he's throwing out at people.
if there's more than one step involved,
Yeah.
yeah, like, hey, you want to clean your computer of bugs with Norton Anti-Security? Yeah, fill this out. Never mind.
You lost me. Of course.
Like, I go to Adult Friend Finder because I want to, like, all right, who needs it? And it's like, fill this out. Nah.
I don't need an adult friend that bad.
I'll just go to QMOV.com.
I always answer under my own name, always. I don't post it as pseudonyms, just me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we going to go eat after this again?
Probably not.
Cox wants to meet you.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're eating.
Oh. You going to get a picture, Jimmy?
Yeah.
She's a celebrity.
Of course, yeah, I know.
There you go. Get a picture with her.
All
Jake
right.
can take it.
Why don't we take a break?
All right.
Yoshi, so you work... Yoshi's on fire, though.
Yeah, how can we break when Yoshi is just tearing up the room like this?
This is like Yao Ming talking to Patrick Ewing. Holy moly.
Did you have a question for me?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Oh, okay.
I hope not.
Do you have a girlfriend, Yoshi?
No. Oh, God, no. With my job?
How old are you?
35.
35?
Yeah.
You guys have... Asians don't really age. Like, you
Really?
look younger, yeah.
My mom think I'm look like 42, for God's sake.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are nervous, Joe. Yoshi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you an Indian? My mom think I'm...
That's that
how?
reflex gulp where you don't even know it's coming. I think I... Oh, you
No,
get
I
that
just came
gulp that
down
goes,
to say
where the
hi,
fuck
then.
did... I wasn't swallowing. Where did that come from?
Too dry to even throat clear.
Well, my mother thinks... You get that big gulp out of nowhere. Your throat just closes. You're nervous.
All right. Yoshi?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. Wow. Come on, dude. Bring something to the table, man.
He's just nervous, Jay.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, we're all nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Taylor Dane was nervous when she did The View. Didn't you watch that?
No.
The remaking of Taylor Dane? She's all nervous.
No.
She got a trainer to be on The View.
Really?
Tell
I
it
didn't
to
see
her.
that one.
No.
She was, 80s, right? Yeah. All right, Yoshi. Well, I don't know. Opie, you better tell him thanks for coming.
I want to thank you for coming by, Yoshi.
Thank you, guys.
It was wonderful.
Gonna let you be.
Christ.
Yoshi.
All right, thanks, guys.
I haven't had this much fun watching Asians since the internment camps, but...
Yoshi. How'd you like to mow my lawn? Yoshi. Well, the world needs ditch diggers.
Okay, Pookie. Give the class
Move to
a
the
12.
couch. Dude, you don't have to move to the couch live on the show.
Yeah, dude, it's just...
You wait till we go to break, and then you make believe it's just a more comfortable seat.
Yeah, then you get up and you start talking to Big Kev, and then when we come back, you just kind of sit down and, like, you know,
Yeah.
quietly finish it. And
You know how they do it on Leno and stuff? They go to commercial, and they're still sitting in the chair. Sometimes they go to get up, and Leno's got to tell them, no, sit
Yeah,
down,
no,
sit down.
you can sit back.
You can stay right here,
Well,
man.
no, now that you were sitting, don't get back in the chair.
No, now go back on the couch.
That's
Yeah, you
silly.
really should go back on the couch.
You should really sit back on the
the
couch.
moment was the moment
was
passed.
Not
gone.
now. Don't go on
You
the
were
couch
sitting.
now.
You were in the chair in front of the mic. Why'd you go back to the couch?
Why are you so confused?
Jesus.
Yeah, you're so...
He's
Yosh.
Asian. You want us to give you some math? Really? What is it with you people in math? What's the deal with that? Come on, get on mic and explain that.
What's the deal with you people in math?
Why are Asians so good at math? And how come there's all these like Chinese? I know you're not Chinese, but you can maybe speak for I don't know.
Chinese.
What? I know it's not Chinese.
You don't just throw around some Asian race and assume it's okay. Chinese, Japanese, Korean.
Well, I'm walking down
Why not?
Mulberry Street last night, and there's all these like Asian storefronts. Like, how did that happen? Don't you think the mob would be like, "Hey, Yoshi, you can't sell I'm beautiful in Italian T-shirts."
Chinatown and Little Italy always butt up against each other like that. They get along for some reason. They know their lines, you know. You don't walk down Mulberry and really see a lot of Asians walking down.
Yes, you do.
Walking down the street where all the restaurants are.
Yeah.
It was filthy.
I see that during the festival or nothing.
Well, they're not going to go on the festival. There'll be a bunch of wilding.
The festival, San
Get
Gennaro.
the wall biter!
I went to San Gennaro once, and they had a booth where you throw darts at balloons. And if you break 3 balloons with 3 darts, you win one of the prizes. So I go there, and this, of course, big fat wop behind the counter goes, "Here you go. Yeah, here's 3. Just try it out. Just try it out. Go ahead, try your luck." I'm like, I don't want to do it. It was like $2 per dart or something. But he goes, "Just try these. Try these on the house. He goes, "Try. Let me see how good you are." So I throw, popped a couple of balloons, missed. He goes, "Give it another try." So I grab him, and no money is being exchanged or anything, He's like, and there was no one at the counter. So I figured, he's just doing this to kill time. So he's like, "Come on, you're close. Try it again." And I'm throwing and throwing. Not a dollar came out of my pocket. I get done. He's like, $35. It's like, dude, I thought, he goes, $35, like yelling at me now. He didn't even get to the point where he should have been yelling, and he's already yelling. And then there I am, digging in my pocket. Well, here you go.
There goes my sausage money.
Oh, believe me, $35 back then was everything to me. I wasn't buying
back in '94.
Fancy stuff. Back in '94, exactly.
Back in the day.
I think it was like '94 or something like that. But man, they rook you down there. Not Joey,
I've never been to it.
Joey's
Never been
a
to
good
the
egg.
festival.
Oh, it's great.
Bunch of Italians and sausage and peppers cooking all over the place. It's one of those things that kind of makes you embarrassed to be Italian because it's just so dago, so Italian. You're walking down. It'd be like a black guy walking down and fried chicken and watermelon stands or something. It's that. No, it's that bad. The big fat mamadel stirring the sausage and peppers. Hey,
You're saying every stereotype is present.
Yeah.
You'd be like a Jew walking down the street and just having people penny pinch and steal and control banks.
Yeah, exactly. Produce movies.
Asians walking around and they're devoid of any sense of humor.
Giving lousy blowjobs. Right? Yoshi, how are you on your oral skills? Huh?
Yeah.
All right. What are you saying?
Let's break, Opie.
Wait.
Hey, what's that?
Well, you've never seen it before?
Looks like a rock.
New from Sedentary Toys and the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, it's so shiny.
It's got corners.
It's the cool new toy that has everyone jumping for joy.
O&A Party Rock! It's not just any rock.
It's the O&A Party Rock. The O&A Party Rock is incredibly versatile.
You can chuck it, you can fuck it, you can drop it in a bucket.
You can race it, you can chase it, you can yell right in its face. It's the bestest friend you'll ever have.
O&A Party Rock! Why is it wearing a party hat?
Every Party Rock comes dressed in a colorful party hat and party blower, making it the centerpiece of any party.
Now with shiny red dancing shoes.
Not only that, the O&A Party Rock is
it's a fucking rock, you dildo.
XM 202.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double time.
We're black.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. I don't know where Opie went. Where'd he go? Bathroom?
He went to the bathroom.
To the latrine.
Couple beautiful girls in the bathroom?
In the bedroom.
The girl in that scene was Keitel's nanny.
Which one?
Couple beautiful girls.
Oh, that one? Was his real nanny in real life?
Yeah, it was his babysitter. What, do you want to make a movie? Suck a cock?
And he was married at the time?
I don't know.
Something like that? Because these married guys in Hollywood, they get these nannies. I don't know what's with their wives that allow this to happen. Because they always end up fucking their nannies. Who did that one?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Nanny.
Yeah. And now he's ready for another nanny, I think.
So I'm working up in, what is it, City Island in the Bronx? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And we're doing, the Ed Burns movie.
Yeah.
And this guy comes by, he's got like a Abe Lincoln beard, sunglasses and a hat. He goes, Jay! I look up, he goes, you don't recognize me? I go, no. He goes, it's Vinny. I go, no. And he goes, big pussy. I go, oh. I go, well, why are you walking around in the skies asking everybody if they recognize you? Oh, I'm on the fucking lam now.
For what?
When he knocked out his fiancée.
He did?
He was on the front page of the Post. He knocked the Post.
I don't read everything.
The front page of the Post said, pussy busted.
Oh, yeah. It had to have been a weekend. And that had to be a weekend edition because I look at the papers every day.
Underneath that was a picture of Dan Rather, and it said bad news.
Maybe it was during vacation.
No, it was recent. He got arrested.
He did.
Yeah, he belted his girl.
Belted his girl.
Yeah,
what did she do that made her? What did she do that made her deserve? She didn't listen.
You know they were arguing, and she finally blurted out. You know the show has been better since you left. Believe me, and that's probably what it was. He just drilled her in the mouth.
He goes, "Let me give you a key to my apartment." You know, because we're in these like little honey wagon trailers, like really low budget, like these little tiny like porta potty trailers.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, you come take a nap on my futon. You can get yourself something to eat. You want to come up and smoke or something?
Ooh.
He goes, "Come on, we'll go for a walk."
Is he walking around looking for friends?
I don't know what was going on. It was very bizarre, and he had really long fingernails like De Niro and Angel Heart. Well, I don't care, because churches give me the fucking creeps. Remember how good Mickey Rourke was?
He was fantastic. I heard he's too difficult to work with. He's just a wacko.
Yeah, he's insane.
I saw him on the O'Reilly Factor, and he looked like a monster.
He had some kind of cosmetic surgery done that just went awry. It's like cosmetic surgery done via the Incredible Hulk machine or something.
He's incredible in Sin City.
Really?
Sin City?
It's great.
Yeah, I heard that was pretty good. Look at Eric sitting in Opie's chair. Opie's walking in. Get out of his
Sex
chair.
Bagel?
Yes. Finally get to the audio.
How'd you get the name Sex Bagel?
Oh, it's a stupid story.
All right. How about this lady that is accused of having sex with her students? Yeah, who wouldn't want to pork that chin?
She really is a fat awful. They get progressively worse.
And look at this guy. That's my wife.
But a 15-year-old kid has now come forward and said he initiated the whole thing, walked up to her and
Look
kissed
at
her,
her.
and she refused him, which is, lie. And right when that was taking place, somebody kind of peeked in and saw it happening, so she got arrested. But,
Mickey Rourke looks like Jocelyn Wildenstein.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one, actually.
I knew she was in the paper today.
What are we doing, Ak?
I think we want to play some
stripper stuff?
Stripper audio.
Alrighty.
From, what news show is this?
I think this was 2020.
2020. Must be sweeps or something.
Yeah,
so they always pull out the strippers, the sex, and the teens. And if you could put all three of those together, wow. That's a good one.
Well, we got
Stripper sex teens.
Yeah.
Teen drinking. That's what 60 Minutes did.
Yeah. They know what works. They always condemn, shows like ours when we touch on things that are like, oh, this is awful. Talk about sex and teens. And it's like, well, when push comes to shove and they need ratings, they know what to parade out. They pull out the specials on junior high school sex and strippers. So I guess they were doing this stripper expose?
Yeah, I guess just talking to strippers.
Great.
Getting to know them,
Because they have so much to say. Fucking strippers.
Let's go with the first clip here.
A lot of people think the dancers are all either sexually abused as kids, or there's something wrong with them, or they're partying all the time, or they're prostitutes, or they're drunk every night. Yeah.
Word Up by Cameo playing in the background.
Was
Word Up.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, that is the...
Am I the only one paying attention around here?
Dude, this show the wheels fell off hours ago.
Jumped track.
We're just trying to, get to 11 o'clock. Who are you kidding?
He's glancing up. I'm looking at my watch. What's fucking...
The train jumped the track.
Girl worked in one of Daddy's clubs, Lady E.
The wreckage hasn't stopped rolling.
I'm waiting for Jim to finish the bathroom so I could go in, so it's not the awkwardness.
Oh, no. Hey.
It's just the worst.
So you just do the where you look, kind of purse your lips a little and go, nod your head?
No, because
there's just nothing?
It's beyond awkward.
Thank God there's a weekend.
We walked out together. Here's how you know it's tense. Because I went to the urinal and he went into the stall. And normally we'd piss next to each other.
Yeah. Thank God there's a weekend coming up. Just kind of diffuse this a bit.
I just don't... Here, this will.
All right.
A celebrity fart. There you go, Jay Mohr. I just got a really bad headache now,
Do you?
Really bad. That's my own problem, though.
How do you feel about the Jets getting Doug Jolly?
Jesus, Jay.
Jeez, that's a bad one, dude.
God,
yeah, well, it's a fart.
Yeah, but sometimes they're not bad.
Yeah, sometimes they're really good. Sometimes the inside of your ass is like potpourri.
But sometimes they don't smell.
They're never good, but sometimes they're just nothing. Mm-hmm. Is that a show promo? They're never good, but sometimes they're just nothing.
Right.
Opie and Anthony. So what do you got planned for the weekend?
I don't know, really.
Yeah?
Probably going to Long Island, I guess.
Yeah?
Mellow out for a while? Yeah, sure.
No, not hanging out?
Doing my sets.
No, he's got the big, Jimmy's doing the big HBO thing next week.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be the next stupid speculation. Monday and Tuesday.
You going?
Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I'll go. It's not that. It's not a fucking...
I understand.
This isn't a deal breaker or anything.
I'm the voice of the people, Opie.
It's just one of those things, and, we'll work it out, whatever. It's just...
What's your pilot?
It's a special. It's a half-hour stand-up.
No, he's doing the HBO on Tuesday. So here's the speculation that's going to start. Jimmy's not going to be here Monday and Tuesday. It's because he's getting ready for HBO.
Oh, no, now there's going to be all kinds of speculation.
Of course there will.
But I talked to him yesterday. I wanted those days because I wanted to get my sleep, or I want to sleep late like I was always doing.
That has nothing to do with what happened today. Trust me, we totally get it and understand.
If we didn't say that, though, and all
I know,
of a sudden
that's
we show
why I
up
want
on
to say
Monday,
it.
There's no Jimmy here.
That's why I want to say it, because stop.
Should have done that.
And now they're taking sides. Enough. Just relax.
That would have been really cool to come in, not acknowledge that Jimmy's not here, and not even talk about Jimmy. Not mention it.
Nice.
Oh, boy, they would have.
Bill Burr joining us again in studio. He did a good job on the show.
Yeah, he's very funny.
Bill's fun.
Yeah.
All right. And I thanked him properly, by the way.
Stop it. Play the goddamn audio.
Put you both in the ring, give you both a fucking beat, and let you fuck each other.
Oh, get blood all over my contract.
You're used to that.
All right, here we go. Another clip from the stripper special on 2020. Did we have any comments about the first one? Not really.
She was talking about a lot of people think strippers are abused as children, and that's why they end up in that. But
What do you think they had
Would
to
they
pay?
find the one that wasn't?
What they had to pay for Cameo? Word up. What was this on? What channel?
2020.
I think they could afford it.
ABC.
Right? You got to pay money for Cameos playing like the whole song's playing in the background.
I think they could swing it. I think it's in the budget.
I think. Is there anyone alive from
Jay,
Cameo?
you're concerned about their budget or something this year?
No, just
Damn it.
Former executive producer having a nickel and dime every freaking thing in the
you
world.
have to deal with stuff like that when you're producing these things?
Yeah, more than anything.
So, like, during Last Comic Standing, what were some of the things you had to deal with that you thought you would never have to deal with?
Any theater thing is like, well, you got to pay 6 guys to stand there because it's a union house and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, I'll have another producer intro me. Like, he can't say, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Mohr, because he's not a union guy. It's like, he's fucking talking to a mic.
Yeah, but you got to be union, yeah.
It's awful.
What do they give you a set amount of money, and it's your job to stay within those? Yeah, great.
Here's the guy, by the way, not to interrupt you, but that they executed. This is the helicopter
Oh,
crash.
animals.
On CNN.
In Iraq. Animals.
Look, they're greeting us with flowers and chocolates.
Helicopter crash or was shot
Mission accomplished.
Then, of course, they don't show the shooting of the hostage. Why would you? That's the important part of it.
It was a survivor.
Yeah,
and,
survivor.
These animals.
Mission
confront
accomplished.
him in the field. He's injured. He's on the videotape saying, if they could help him out. Gets up and they shoot him.
Mission accomplished. What are you worried about?
Mission accomplished.
All right, back to the strippers.
We're not mean enough. Yeah, what else we got?
So, I mean, do you think, like, some girls just strip because they just enjoy it, though?
Yeah, that's what we took away from that clip.
I'm sorry, guys, but Miss Puerto Rico got sentenced to a year of probation for shoplifting.
Oh, that's big news.
Breaking down that stereotype, huh?
Thank you. Oh.
Clip number 2, please.
All right.
I'm Trina.
Trina, hi, I'm Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's a wonderful show, isn't it?
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Ooh, nice pants. You put on your naughty pants to come out and play, huh?
This is
Give
why,
me your money.
This is why I hate going to these
Oh,
places.
that babble is just, all of a sudden I want to leave.
As soon as I hear the phoniness in the voice, I'm taken out of the scene.
Oh, those pants.
Shut up.
What'd you say? You brought your sexy
naked.
pants?
Your what pants? Your naughty pants? Your...
No.
What did she say?
You know he's just wearing
Your
sweatpants
pants
so he
with
can get a
money
hand
in the
job.
pockets. That's all she cares
Trina.
about.
Trina, hi, I'm Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's
Jimmy.
a wonderful show, isn't it?
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Ooh, nice pants. You put on your naughty pants to come out and play, huh?
You put on your naughty pants to come out and play.
What do you think?
Shut up.
What do you think kind of pants the guy had on?
The Buttafuoco sweats where you can get a hand job.
There you go, the pup tent ones. Either that or he was wearing those crotchless chaps village people wear. Those are naughty pants.
I bought these at a kiosk at the Wailing Wall.
Yeah.
I just hate the phony small talk.
When I go to strip club, I just want them naked. I want them naked and kind of moving around. Don't even dance too. Don't be too good at the dancing. Just swing on the pole, walk around.
Or when you get in the lap dance, as soon as the song's over, it's like they. What happened? You farted back?
Yeah, I don't want to mention.
Oh God, they're really bad, right? Right.
Oh God.
Slice off.
Don't ever
Ask me, is it bad?
Oh God, damn it!
Holy shit. Sorry, but you came in here trying to bully people with your gases. You had to be fucking brought right back down to earth.
Holy shit!
Ask me if it's bad.
Is it bad?
As opposed to good?
Oh my God!
Wow,
Really
Jimmy!
bad. Sorry. Jesus.
It's worse than tippy toe. Well, okay.
What do you eat that you
really
fart constantly? Like, what's your deal?
I don't know. I had
Just
some
oyster
coffee.
patties?
Oh, he gets oyster patties.
Doo-doo mints
God.
and oyster patties.
Wow, is that horrible?
I had some eggs this morning, some coffee, and all the tension just made my body rebel.
Wow.
I got scared.
Oh. Hey, Kev, will you hand me my water, please?
It's like he shoved a catalytic
What is that
converter
going
up
to do,
his ass.
Jay?
Quench my thirst?
Oh, I thought it had something to do with the fart. I don't
Jimmy's
know.
ass makes me thirsty.
Sustain my life.
Maybe you had it's water. Maybe you had something that we could take with us after you leave to help the situation here. Some kind of miracle cure with the water.
I put it in my satchel and I save it for the next level of EverQuest. Boy, that was riveting radio. Anthony talking about a fucking video game for an hour and a half.
Hey, a lot of people are into video games, Jay.
Yeah, that'll put me right to Hank's place.
Oh, man. We lost out to Hank's place? Hank's
Come
place
on.
is actually pretty funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny.
I went there
I
because
laughed.
you said your mom listens to it, and then I went, and then I really liked it.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
They're out of their minds over there.
Very patriotic.
They're wacky.
It's amazing that we're part of the same country.
Oh, God, the smell won't go away.
Yeah, that's a really
You
bad
really
one.
stunk up the studio,
I
Jim.
didn't mean to.
You
What
really
do you mean
stunk
you
it
didn't
up.
mean to? You farted. I just got nervous. It slipped out.
Comedy Connection next weekend?
Next weekend, yeah. 29th, 30th.
You gonna go see a movie tonight?
No, I got to do sets all weekend, man.
Oh, I think you're gonna see some movie.
Nah.
Yeah, brand new. Come on.
Oh, you know, I actually
Jay
would
Mohr
like to
is
see,
in
what's
a
it called?
movie. It's
Hitch.
King's Ransom.
King's Ransom.
King's Ransom.
Hitch.
King's Ransom.
The only reason he went in studio is to get that fucking movie coming out. He left the boys out to dry. 6 months? If he's such a friend of the show, why do you wait 6 months?
Oh, I can't wait to get on
Opening
Whackbag Land. Who the fuck
today.
does Norton think he is? Oh, believe me, it's going to be awful.
Oh, it's going to be a big one.
Oh,
it's going to be the...
Is there ways to get more in... Like, I go to the front page of Whackbag.
Yeah.
And then I'll click only, like, it says my name and, like, the thread thing.
Yeah.
But, like, what you're on right now, what's that?
Oh, this is instant feedback. This is people instantly commenting on the show, and boy, has
Pat
it
from
been
Monaki's even not funny in
entertaining.
print.
It has been very entertaining all day long. A lot of
Pussy
Metallica
busted?
references.
Yeah, I know.
Coming in.
It'll be fine. Let's all relax.
Don't.
All
All right, more stripper clips?
Yeah, more stripper clips.
That one,
the whole small talk.
The annoying small talk
the
thing
phony
when
small
it's
talk.
just they just got to get
and
up
then
there
when
and be naked.
And then when your lap dance song ends and they just like, that's it.
Yeah, clothes go back on.
They should fade out a little bit. Is what
They
I'm
walk
thinking.
away. Their face all of a sudden goes from smiling, sexy, to the straight, business. Here we go. Where's my money?
I love when they give you the lap dance and they go to the next guy and they lap dance and they look back over his shoulder at you like I miss you and I'm just doing this because I need to pay my rent, but with you it's something
miss
real.
you. I
fucking whores.
What's your name? I'm
We have
Trina.
something real.
Claire. Fucking fake name, who is?
All right, here's another clip.
Summer.
I don't think you make a lot of money by pretending to be stupid or pretending to be smarter than you are.
Don't pretend.
Or trying to fake a connection with someone. I really think it's all about the individual.
No, actually, I treat them all the same. They're all called Big Daddy.
Yeah, the joke's on us.
Gets me
Ha, ha.
upstairs every time.
Yeah, the joke's on us. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah,
Dance, whore.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because people go, oh, you dropped $400 in a strip club. They got you. It's like, no, she showed me her pussy for $20. I got her because I got a lot more $20.
Yeah.
You got one pussy and you got to share it for the rest of your career, you hilly.
You got a little piece of her dignity. And
Yeah.
she's only has a limited supply that probably ran out years ago.
Ugh.
I love how they ratchet, because any stripper show you see, you get two of these whores together in a room. They will talk about how, oh, it's so funny to watch the guys come in and we just work them and take. Believe me, we're fine with it, ladies. You're the ones crying into your pillow at night. Because there is a fart war going on over there that I don't want to be part of.
Not bad.
I do not. Jimmy's
No, mine
biting
don't
at
smell that
he's
bad.
biting at the air.
I laugh at those farts. Come on,
Jimmy's
kid.
just biting
Please.
at the air.
Don't get in the major leagues and fucking throw that.
You animal.
I don't get credit for rattling your shoulder by putting it on you.
Nah, not at all.
Oh,
Does
he's
nothing to
sniffing
me.
his shoulder.
Does nothing to me.
Does nothing. Does nothing to me.
This
it means
is
nothing
great.
To me.
I'm going to be caught in the collateral damage.
It means nothing to me.
Shrapnel.
Well, Vietnam veterans, farting don't mean nothing to us. You don't think this guy wants to fart so bad? I was trying to
Is it bad?
As opposed to good?
All right.
We need to get in touch with Joe. Joe will make it right. Let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet, gentlemen. This coffee's very good.
Next clip.
Jewels.
Next clip.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, you look for the vulnerable ones. The really cute guy, the cocky guy. We talk to them last, their last pick. So you want to look at the guy who probably doesn't get that much love or affection or whatever, and then you try to fulfill that need. You know, you try to make them feel better about themselves, smarter, stronger, whatever, and then you're compensated for that.
Ugh.
Oh, stop it. So they go to the sap.
Yeah,
that's sitting there.
The vulnerable ones.
Although there are, the set guys that are at the strip clubs, and you can point them out right when you pick them out right when you walk in.
These are
There
the
is a
ugly
pathetic
women
guy.
I'm sorry. These are the ugly women that Cosby apparently groped. The guy's got $1 billion. He's groping ugly white women.
Tamara Green is a white woman?
As opposed to black? Cosby actress. And they got pictures of him with a little girl. That's nice.
Hey, look, it's little Rudy.
I'd like to touch your pussy and grab your lips.
Say, take the Vicodin and bend over.
Not so, Raven.
Rudy, get in here and sit on the coz's lap.
Who saw Angel Heart?
I don't know what impression I'm doing.
Rudy looked like she has some Jell-O pudding under her lip. Above her lip, with a tube under her nose.
What? Want to put some road flares down and work that construction up? Put some cones down, we'll wave off traffic.
Wave off traffic, let me work on this here.
Wow. Me and Ann bumping heads. Two men crushed to death on their way to the same punchline. Trampled each other. Rushing for the same punchline. What? I didn't even catch it. It was a mess up. She had it under her lip.
She had, yeah. You ever see little Rudy on the Cosby Show? She was the only 5-year-old girl with a full mustache.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She always
I
had
didn't
like
think
that full
bumped
mustache
alone
thing
under her
going.
lip.
No.
And I was like, what difference does it matter what lip? So you didn't want her to have you didn't want her to have a soul patch. You wanted her to have a little little black child mustache.
Little yeah.
Mustache.
What a mess.
Black child mustache.
Next stripper clip, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
The big money customers, they want to come in and spend time with a beautiful girl. They want the fantasy to think that, you know, oh gee, this girl really likes me. You know, they know it's a lie because they're, you know, it's like, oh, here's, lie to me some more. Is that
Yoshi?
Know? Maybe they're looking for love. I don't know what they're looking for, but they can come into the club, they can get to know the girl, and anytime they want to get up and leave, they can get up and leave.
Don't make so much of it. They're looking for the love and the fantasy. No! You're a man paying money to see a nude woman's body.
Yeah.
That's it.
Some of the guys are, dude, but some of them are stupid, and they really think the girls like them. They'll come in with $10,000 and hand it to her.
That is so rare as opposed to the multitude of men that are going in after work to these strip clubs that just want to see some pussy, hang out, and drink an overpriced beer.
They want to see pussy hang out?
Yeah, see pussies hang out. It's not about, you know, sitting there and fantasy. Yeah, she's wrapped around you asking you to pay for her $25 fucking drink. Yeah, that's the fantasy? That's the fantasy you want to slip into?
I love when they ask you if you want to buy the girl a drink, and I'm going, no.
Yeah, she's drinking the champagne.
I want a lady's drink. Here, bend over and I'll give you some.
Champagne cocktails. Sierra Mountains.
Whenever they say, I want a ladies' drink, you should just blow one in their mouth. Here's what ladies drink.
They'll lick it off the rug.
All right, here's a clip on stripper etiquette.
What are the rules of etiquette?
Well, number one, if you're sitting with a customer, another girl should not walk up and talk to the person that you're talking to. If you're dancing at a stage, don't go to the guy that's sitting around the stage. She's taking money out of my baby's mouth.
Oh.
Plain and simple.
What?
Well, what if it's my sister and I want to talk to her?
Taking money out of my baby's mouth? That's nice. She's one of those dancers with the big C-section scar that do so well. The day clubs out on Long
Island.
Island.
They try to hide it. You know, they don't.
Oh,
you
no,
grow
they're
a
proud
huge
of it.
bush and comb it up.
A comb over, a bush
Yeah,
comb
get a
over.
big cesarean scar bush roll up. Or get a tattoo over it.
You have a C-section, your stripper days are over.
No,
They're
unfortunately
over.
not.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm trying to spread
I
some
see
knowledge
pornos
here.
with C-section scars.
Porno's a different thing, though. It's porno. That's almost acceptable. It's like, look, she's getting railed in the ass. You know, you're not looking so much at the woman's body as to what's ravaging, you know, how it's being ravaged. You go to a strip club, you want to see a nice body up on the stage. You don't want to see some slob come out with a baby belly and this
Jimmy
big
does.
C-section scar.
No, I don't go for that, man. No.
I draw the line.
I like big meat, but I like the stomach to be cool.
Those are the girls you see dancing, and when you leave the club, you're leaving like Frankenstein walking out of the building. You know, the sunlight hits your eyes, and it's too bright. They're never night dancers. Never the dancers that are there during the hours that they're supposed to be. It's the lunch crowd that comes in, the Puerto Rican laborers that are watching some slob with a C-section, and they got to get back out to work. Which makes her $10.
Let's go to Jersey and talk to Tom. Tom?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Tom?
None. My buddy of mine, he went to a strip club. He spent like fucking $600.
I didn't ask for that kind of language.
Russia.
And what?
I just stepped. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little nervous.
Go.
No, he spent like
Dude,
$600.
Tom.
Jesus, you fucking Paul Peter out.
Yeah, Tom, relax. You're only talking to about, I don't know, about 3 or 4 million people across America.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Let her rip.
All right, let her rip.
Thanks.
Don't think of all the people listening right now. Listening to your every word.
My friend.
It's really no big deal if you think about it, okay?
All right.
All right, calm down. Here we go.
All right. Well, my buddy, he's a volunteer firefighter, and he goes to a strip club, and this Russian chick,
breathing heavy.
$600 on her.
$600.
Why are you more nervous
breathing
the second time?
You are really breathing heavy, sir.
Well, then what happened after the $600? That's the whole story?
Well, he kind of fell in love with the chick. He goes there a lot.
I know it's your first call to the show, but I got to be honest, it stunk.
On ice, my friend.
Sorry, Jimmy.
That's all right. You let Jimmy down, you know. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the strip club? Where is it? We'll go visit this girl and we'll steal her from him.
It's Delilah's in Tom's River.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a class journey.
Tom, you can take this with you. You were still better than Yoshi, okay?
Wow.
Thanks, Opie. You rock, man.
Go get some water for that cotton mouth now. Oh, you hear his tongue smacking on his teeth. Cotton mouth.
All right, let's hit another one here. Why busboys get benefits and not strippers?
The busboy is getting a wage and benefits. And the dancers are the people they're coming to see, and they're not getting a wage and they're not getting benefits. In fact, they're paying to go to work.
Right. Well,
It
but they're
seems
making.
backwards.
Well, does it? The busboy goes home with $200 a week or $300 a week, and the dancer goes home with $3,000 to $6,000.
So what will you say to a dancer who isn't cutting it, isn't making enough money?
I try to encourage her to, I call it broaden your career horizon a little bit. Find something that you're good at, something that, because this isn't it for you.
This ain't it.
Right. Who's this bitch that's interviewing everyone at the strip club?
Oh, God.
Dude,
damn
that's
it.
awful.
I cannot take the smell in here. Stop it.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Stop.
I just got sad that it came out.
Stop it. I can't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's so bad.
Smells like victory.
Oh. This war must end.
Hell of a war. PBR Street Gang, this is Mother Goose. Dump all your remaining firepower within my compound. For the record, it's my call. Hell of a war.
The best part of Platoon is when Oliver Stone gets blown up by the guy with the grenade.
Oh, when he runs into the bunker?
Yeah, zips in the wire.
That
Zips
animal
in the wire.
runs in the bunker with that bag of explosives.
What a great movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You're a killer, Bunny. That don't mean I don't like a good piece of pussy once in a while. And I don't like a good piece of pussy, except maybe the Indy 500.
Dude, I got to interrupt. The Photoshops are coming in.
Really?
They are really funny. It's me and Jimmy looking really angry in the background, and you're sitting there, and the caption says, "I love you both, so I want to make this right. We'll need a porch and some marshmallows."
It's chasing Opie.
That's funny.
Smart-ass pricks.
All right. Well, so she makes 10 times more money than the busboy.
Yeah, but she wants the benefits.
But the interviewer
busboy
has
doesn't
a
have a
problem.
pussy.
The interviewer has a problem that the stripper's not getting insurance. You know how many people have to buy their own insurance?
Yeah.
She could
Come
afford.
on.
She could afford to get her own insurance.
Mm-hmm.
No
And
problem. I'm
she
sure the
chose an
busboy would trade salaries in a second.
See?
Okay. Respect my body. Oh boy.
Oh.
I've ended dances. I have told them, look, I'm sorry, if you don't stop, I'll get up and walk away, and I actually have. Keep your money, I'm gone.
Keep your money,
that
right.
girl lets me do it. Okay,
Give me
go
your
get a
money.
dance from her. I don't need to do that.
Do you lose business that way?
Sure, but I'm not losing me.
Oh,
So
Why
stop
are you
it.
so strict with that if other girls aren't?
we can lose our jobs, for one, not to mention the fact that, respect me. I'm respecting you. Respect me. My body.
Wow. They just want to latch on to any little tidbit of dignity or respect or anything that is just gone. No guy is walking in there and respecting you. The guy that you turn around to and say, don't do that, like, well, I don't know, what is he, rubbing her ass or something? The guy, the
probably
girl
touched her or something, yeah.
Yeah. When you tell him, if you do that, I'm going to walk away, he's not looking at you and going, wow, you know, maybe I was wrong. I have a newfound respect for this girl. You're going, fuck you, whore. That's why you're in here. That's why I'm paying you.
Yeah, don't get a dance from her. She's classy.
Yeah. You know something? If you want to dance where you can stick your thumb up her ass, go to that girl there. But if you want to sit there and look at a girl you can really respect, you go to this one. She's a go-getter. It's going to end like a movie. She's just going to go through this and get a great job at a good firm with a good wage and insurance and show everybody. Ugh.
How about when you go in the VIP room and they get the black lights on, you see how fucking filthy your T-shirt is? Like, oh my God, I had no idea I was covered in so much shit.
You need 20 lint brushes to get the spots off you.
How about Carson Daly's jacket looks like the bookworm from Batman on Ellen.
Carson's on Ellen.
He's on David Spade.
Jesus, he lost weight.
Hey, we got a phone call from Flower Boy in Jersey. Flower
haven't
Boy.
taken many calls today. Hello, Flower Boy.
This is the Flower Boy. Yeah, we got a loser here in Jersey that sends about $300-400 worth of flowers to this stripper and leaves his phone number, his office phone number, his cell number, everything.
Call me.
I'm not saying there ain't saps and suckers and delusional idiots out there, but the majority of guys just look and go, I'm paying you to see you naked. There's nothing more there.
Hey, let's start a stripper union.
Yeah, that's it.
I actually know a woman in California. She's an author. She wrote a book. She did unionize or tried to unionize them in San Diego.
Really?
Yeah, for the same reason.
That guy should add stuff to the card. If he's delivering the flowers, he should be like, I'm going to stab your fucking throat. You dumb bitch. Wait till I slit your throat ear to ear. Enjoy the flowers.
Let's go back to Jersey and say hi to Sean. Sean, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey, Dr. Walsh.
Hi, Angel.
Why don't they explain this strippers' etiquette to these Russian broads out here in Jersey? I mean, you don't even put your keys on the bar 2 seconds before they're all over you. You want a lap dance? I give you a special lap dance. They all smell like raw cabbage.
Pushy Russian whores that are the worst.
Hey,
you know, you used to be able to walk into a strip club and get a nice American girl whose life went wrong, and you could just sit there and watch a nice American girl dance. Now it's these pushy Russian chicks that, yeah, they crawl on you for the money. Where the money? Money, get out of here. All bruised and banged up.
They smell like female cologne and like this cabbage kind of raw garbage kind of smell.
Yeah.
You
want me to make sexy for you?
They got those brown, unfiltered cigarette borders around their teeth. What happened to the good old days where a nice white girl comes up and says, hi, my uncle fingered me. Want to dance?
There you go. Wonderful. I will make so sexy for you. I will make this sexy for you.
Look, Moscow on the Hudson. Beat it.
Leave. They're not even, it's not, you want an American girl. Apple pie.
Right.
Coca-Cola.
Baseball, Ant.
Baseball. That's what you want.
Uncle finger.
That's right, especially if it's your niece.
Couple beautiful girls.
Here comes the last track, and it's the biggest lie in the whole special. Club owner talking about prostitution and how it's unlikely happening.
Oh, sure.
They look private, but they're not. I mean, it's perception of privacy. There's no real privacy. We'll have people walking this floor. The waitresses come and go on a regular basis.
Are you sure that prostitution isn't happening in any of your clubs?
You know, I'm not saying that it never happens. Is it likely? No.
Because most people have the perception that it does happen in every club. You know, somewhere if I pay somebody enough money, I can go someplace and buy sex.
They're going to have to do it really fast because there's going to be somebody coming around checking on that room. And if they get interrupted, they're going to be thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not even strip clubs. You can work at IBM and hand your secretary $10,000 and go suck my dick, you know.
Yeah.
Are you sure there's not prostitution going on at Barnes & Noble?
Like in New Orleans when I snuck off during the broadcast and whacked off with a box in my face.
Yeah.
God, that was fantastic.
See?
$150, $200 it cost me. A lot of money.
Paid a girl?
Yeah.
Right.
Big lips?
Yeah, that's the only reason I did it. They were big. I saw them bulging while she was dancing. She was
Couldn't
dancing on
contain
stage,
himself.
and I saw the bulge, and I think I physically salivated.
When
Couldn't
girls
contain
pee on you,
myself.
do you masturbate when it happens, or do you just take it? I don't get it.
What am I supposed to do?
No, but I don't understand the whole thing. Like, what is it about urine?
What else am I going to do with my hands? Hold up a mirror and realize how far my life has gone?
Yeah.
There's little Jimmy Norton. No, of course I whack my bag.
Write a suicide note.
But what
with
is
one hand.
What is it about Mom and Dad? My breath smells like popcorn. Can't take it anymore.
What is it about piss that gives you an erection? I don't get it.
I don't know either, to be honest with you.
Now, how did you? Were you a child?
Oh yeah, I liked the smell when I was a kid. I liked the smell. I used to smell this girl's crotch and it would smell like pee, and I would enjoy it. True.
What about like being at a urinal, like at a Giants game, where you're like,
Does
oh my
nothing
God.
for me. No.
So is there a different smell between girl pee and boy pee?
I don't know what boy pee smells like, but it's girl pee that I
Good
like.
answer.
No, I don't. I have no idea. I mean, I know my own piss smells like, but
it's
it's about the psychology too. There's something sexy about it to me, but it's never a conscious thing.
Sexy because you're being degraded?
No, I don't feel so. I'm not a married judge. No, I'm a perv. I don't feel naughty. I'm not like, oh, yell at me. You know, just whiz on me and then beat it. Get out. Give me your golden gift. I'll drink it, and you go home.
What's GFE stand for?
Girlfriend experience.
Okay, and what's the other one? Give me all the fuck.
There's a million of them. GFE is girlfriend experience. That means they probably kiss.
That one I knew, but damn it. PSE?
Do not know. Public service something? I don't know.
Parks Department?
Yeah, I never heard of PSE. If you're fucking a tire, that might come in handy. Is that a
PSI?
I knew that was wrong because nobody else picked up on it. I'm like, somebody else would have said that.
Let's go to Kentucky. Dexter, what's up?
Hey, guys, how's it going today?
Hi, Dexter.
What do you think?
Hell, sounds like y'all having problems in there.
Sound
like y'all have problems in there.
What do you do, psychologist?
I'm a damn truck driver.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Dexter?
Hey, first-time caller, buddies. I've never called before, and I've used to listen to Howard all the time. And since I got XM about a week and a half ago, I turned y'all on and enjoy listening to you all. And as far as that damn dragon wagon goes, why don't he go to a rest area and get ass raped by Pickle Park Pete?
Ooh, old Pickle Park Pete.
I remember the Pickle Park
That's
Pete.
the gay guys that hang out at the truck stops.
There you
looking
go.
To, maybe
Fucking
service the
faggot.
guys for a little extra money.
Wait,
or you
what'd
can
you
call
say,
him fucking
Dexter?
faggot.
He's a fucking faggot.
Wait,
I'll say.
Is he cutting out? What'd you say?
Fucking dragon wagon's a fucking faggot.
It sounds so
Baloney
natural
lips
coming out of that
Yeah.
mouth. You just picture a young
Baloney
boy in
lips
Wyoming
over
tied
there
to a
ought to
fence.
get you
But he'd say that to a gay guy. I don't mind. You're a fucking faggot. That's fine with me.
Fine with me. I don't care what you fucking faggots do.
Everyone is saying PSE is porn star experience.
Oh.
Is that
Oh,
possible?
really? I never heard that. Maybe it is. but I
Hey,
never
hey,
heard
Jim.
it. Please,
Jim,
sir.
you there?
I'm right here, sir.
Won't you just go over there and give Opie a big old kiss to make up? Guys, it's enjoyable. Love listening to y'all.
All
I'm
right.
punching the hell out. I got to go do some work.
Go
Thank you,
fuck
Dexter.
yourself.
Dexter will be fine.
Bye, sweetie.
Let's go to Bill. Hey, Bill.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
I just want to ask Norton something real quick. Norton, with the tea thing that you get into, because I'm kind of into it, but I'm only into it when my wife drinks. You know, so it's like an alcohol pee, so it's kind of clear, not smelly. Do you like that morning coffee pee?
I'm just to be honest, I have the asterisk is that I'm an alcoholic, and I this honestly is the one consideration I have is alcohol and drugs in the system. I mean, sometimes I'm sure it's there, but I don't want to know it.
Do you think it would actually do anything?
I don't
to you?
know, but I just don't want it in my body at all. I know, believe me, the inconsistency's there, I know, but
Well,
I just
you're
don't
a
want
health nut.
it. You know me.
I don't like any impurities in my urine.
I'm sure most of the escorts coming over aren't drinking or doing drugs.
I know, believe me.
They're all
Just
in your
eating
apartment.
Just eating asparagus.
Yeah, right.
They're not exactly health food workers. They're all just fucking junky whores who are booting up in my elevator and then tinkling on me and crying to their Spanish boyfriends.
What's your address?
What's that?
What's your address?
I can't give you my address, but I'll give it to you off air.
Why not? Well, you didn't even call me back.
Do you have a tarp that you use or something?
Dude, if you understood, if you could see me duct taping plastic bags,
Like
in my,
garbage bags, plastic garbage bags?
Yeah, in my garbage bags, and then taping them to the fucking bathtub. If you understood
so-
what you think when you're untaping bags from your floor.
Do you kind of go up the wall a little bit? Is that what you do? So it doesn't run off onto the floor?
Yeah.
So you got it all figured out.
I picked up
Yeah,
the bags and had
cleanup
the tape fall through and gotten it all over the floor. I've had some real problems.
The cleanup must be embarrassing.
It's awful.
It's bad enough, especially when you're a kid and you're jacking it, to have to clean up after you're done because it feels all dirty.
That's why I always just dumped it on my stomach.
Me too, and I'd fall
But
asleep
even that
and
you
leave the
gotta
sheets
clean
on.
up.